Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your back-to-back Challengers champions.
Nobody cut him down. Everybody finds three.
Henry, who gets the good timing over by the bar. He's able to find number 3.
Oh, good movement from Mamba. Keeps the killing spree alive.
Oh, yeah. What's good, man? Jay's what's good, bro? Good, man.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Who the hell are
Elite
these
Stage 4
guys?
playoffs, where we gear up for North America and get ourselves into more Call of Duty action. Taking you through said action, I'm Visions. That is Mr. Seymour. Brother, we had some
What's good, Visions and Seymour?
through week 2 as usual, and now we got some great matches tonight to see who's going to be eliminated and who's going to potentially make their mark.
Yeah, we get to climb all the way up
What's good,
into
chat?
the
What's good?
losers
Jays, how
final
we
to
doing,
kind of
bro?
see who is going to be our top
Ross,
3
Lyro, how we
teams
doing?
for
Just
kind of
get my
culmination of
tweet
what's
out
been the
and open up
entire
the-
year of the Challenger Elites. I mean, stage 4, a lot on the line, pro points,
Open up
Paris
these
around the
stats next
corner.
to each other.
So much to kind of be
That was
talking
good,
about
man.
with
Rick,
these
how we doing?
teams.
Yeah,
I think
England's
so much
about to
that these
win.
teams are
My guy,
looking
Marcus
to put at the
Rashford, with a
forefront of
nice
their game
goal.
to
Shout
show
out
us
Rashford,
exactly
man.
what they can offer for the remainder of
Shout
the year.
out Rashy, man.
Absolutely the case. We'll take a look at the schedule and see what we do have on the chopping block here
Oh,
for you
man.
guys. As
Oh,
we do
chat,
get through a lot of our
EU
EMEA
lost in
matches,
fucking
and now we'll be taking a look at
winners final, bro. So now they gotta play in losers
so
tomorrow.
Huntsman and Falcons Academy
can't believe
Green
it.
is where we're going to be kicking things off for as far as our alpha match, and then we'll also have another match kind of on
Been
the
playing
side
COD
there with
Dynasty
Omid
like crazy.
Bittersweet,
Yeah, it's a
and
fun
waiting
game.
in
I have
that
a bunch of
winners
videos
final there
recorded
us,
for it
Colin. That will be
that I'm
Cabal
excited to
and
post.
Bush, which should also be an amazing matchup there as they kind of get settled and see how the rest of the
I
night
recorded
goes
like a
in Paris.
long version of playing
I'm
the
excited
COD
for these
Dynasty.
matches.
Like I
think
recorded
that,
for like
you know,
40
for
minutes.
Huntsman, they should be a little bit worried
until
for
I
the match.
basically
Falcons Green have
did
been
the-
making some
I got
great
completed the Dynasty,
improvements
but
to
I
their
don't know,
game.
I
We've
started
seen it
editing
again
and I was like,
again.
it's
The
kinda boring,
only
so I'm
games
not
that
posting
they've
it.
lost, Austin, is the our matches
Oh,
against
man.
teams
Yo,
that
World
are
Cup has
still
been fucking
inside
lit,
of
though.
the bracket here.
I've
The
been
only
loving
two
the
teams
World
that
Cup,
haven't
man.
beat them are Omid Brooklyn and the Bush, and that's just because the Falcons haven't played those two teams yet. So I mean,
I've been
Falcons
loving it, dude.
lose
World
to
Cup has been
P7
good.
Notorious in the group stages.
CDL
They
was
get a
good
rematch
last
in the
weekend.
elimination
We're
round
kinda
one. They
eating
already
right now,
checked
I
that
can't
name
lie.
off their list, and now that they got the
Messi's the
Huntsman
GOAT.
coming up
That
next,
fucking
another
guy is
team
the
that they
GOAT,
want to check
bro.
off.
What's
their
up with
list.
Messi, man?
Absolutely, and as you can see, elimination
Gotta be
bracket
39
here
years
for
old,
a
scoring
lot of these
hat
matches
tricks,
that we are going to be
opening
kicking
game.
off with. So you lose, you're done, you're out, and that
What's
will
good,
be
Chad?
it
How's
here
everyone
for
doing?
Stage 4.
Hope everyone's
We
having
wanna
a
try
good
to
week.
make it as far
We
as
got
possible,
challengers.
and of
I'll be
course, if you
live
can make it
all
back to that
day
grand
tomorrow
final,
for
well, that is
challengers,
best
since
case
it'll be
scenario,
like
and you
the
will play those
finals and
matches
stuff for
tomorrow,
EMEA. So we'll be
on
live.
stream. So have to
We'll be
really
live
go
for a
through
while
bit of a
tomorrow,
gauntlet
which will
here
be
if
fun.
you are this
Watching-
Huntsman squad or this Falcon
watching the
squad or
World
vice
Cup,
versa here
watching
for Bitter,
challengers.
Swede as well as Omid
Did
Brooklyn.
Croatia score one more?
Yeah,
Croatia.
and kind of talking
Oh,
about the
blocked.
stage just in general. I think that
Tomorrow,
for Cabal,
Mexico,
they are
South Korea,
undefeated.
that's a
They
fun
got
game.
that rematch
Omid
versus
winning
Bush
it all?
again. I mean,
Let's go.
If they come out in that
Hopefully.
winners final,
Listen, Omid
Austin, they
Brooklyn
beat the Bush. Like that is a
has a
statement
little
for this
losers
team.
run
It's
to
the
make, and then
last team
Omid
to
EU. I
qualify
mean, they
for
just
the
got to win
elites, let's
twice
just say.
tomorrow. Losers final and grand final.
Yeah, it should be a
Oh.
very wild one here indeed.
Not
but,
bad.
we'll
Harry
have to see
Kane's
how that one's
down.
gonna
Is he
fare.
okay?
For now, we're going to take a look
Harold?
at our pro points
Omid already
results as well
played.
as
I know.
prizing,
I saw-
everything that's
I
on the
just wasn't
line
live.
here. Of course, we have said goodbye to some of our teams so far. P7 Notorious, I think, certainly
Let's go,
being the
Phoenix.
biggest surprise amongst them. But we will still have a lot up for grabs for as far
Let's
as
go,
top
mate.
6 here. And again, a lot of that will be decided today as we see some of these results.
And we had a big conversation last week about the pro points. You know, what's everything going to look like heading into Paris?
Oh,
and,
man.
you know, with a lot of these teams still
Look at
alive
England, bro.
in the bracket, a couple of them being
Look at
outside of
England.
the top
God,
4
are England- is it coming
for
home?
North America. I'm
Are
looking
England-
at this
are
Cabal
England
team
looking
because
like a
they're
favorite?
undefeated. I was just talking about them. That you beat the Bush. You put yourself in a great spot to get
Portugal
the
looks
15,000
kinda
pro
mid.
points at the end
Spain
of
didn't
stage
look
4.
good. I mean,
This is a
France
team
looked-
that is
France
in
looked
8th
good, at least in the
place
second
in terms
half.
of North American pro points. If you win
Germany
this stage
beat up on
and then
Curaçao,
go
but I
on
don't
to
know if
place
that's gonna
high,
count
maybe
for
even
much.
win Paris. I mean, that is a statement made at the end of the year for 4 players who want to stick
I'm excited.
together
World Cup's
and
gonna
who
be good,
want
bro.
to make their way to champs as one.
Well, let's take a look at the
You see the
exact
goat score a hat
pricing
trick?
that
You-
is going to
you-
be
you-
laid
you're
out
damn-
here
you're damn
for
right.
just
I saw
about
the goat
all
score
of
hat
these
trick.
individuals
Dude, he's
and
just
these
so
teams
good.
and what's going to be on the line.
Like,
And you can see
and
$20,000
Messi just-
up for grabs for first. So I'm sure everybody looking
he's
for the
just so
lion's
good.
share
Like,
of the prizing here. Of
he
the
gets
total
the
of
ball and you just
$50,000
know something
that will
good's
be
gonna happen.
distributed, kind of throughout.
You know what
all
I
of
mean?
their
Like, listen,
12
I love
teams.
Ronaldo
But
too,
looking
but at least
again,
at this
what
point
you
in
can
their
possibly do
careers,
to try
like,
to get
bro,
as much as
Ronaldo
possible
needs
and
like
try to make it as far as
he needs
possible and
perfect
make it to
service, or
12
he's just not
specifically.
going to score.
Yeah,
Whereas like
so a
Messi
lot
can
on the
create a
line,
goal,
not
bro.
just in pro points, but in prizing. losing.
You can
and
give
for a
Messi
lot
the
of these
ball,
teams,
like,
it's just getting through
At midfield, and he'll
day
figure out a way
one
to get a
of
goal.
playoffs was
Ronaldo,
a
he
difficult
needs that
task,
shit
and
at
you
his
see
feet or
that
at his
P7
in
were
the
knocked
box.
out. A lot of teams have been making some
Yeah,
major
England won. There you
improvements.
go.
Getting through day 2,
Shout out
Austin,
England.
that makes it even harder. You're looking to get to top 3, put yourself in a spot to win stage 4.
Who's these
For
casters?
Bush, I mean, it's their opportunity to go
this
back
is-
to back.
what did they
For
say their names
Cabal,
were?
You know, it's the miracle run. It's the Cinderella
50 and
story. For a lot of these other teams that are in the
someone
lower
else
bracket
or
right
something
now,
like
I mean, there
that?
are
I
so
don't
many
know.
stories to kind of go for. Huntsman, to be exact, is a team that plays second in
Yeah,
stage 3.
dude,
They made it to the
Mbappe's,
Pro-Am, make that
his
roster
second
change
goal
with
was
Awakening,
disgusting.
and still a couple
His first
of
goal was
question
nice,
marks
too.
for
Don't
this
get me wrong,
roster that
the
need
way
to
he
be answered
turned was
today
nice,
to
but
beat champions
second goal was nasty.
of stage 4 to kind
Playoffs aren't over,
of
Phoenix.
supersede their placing
Hey,
from
both
the
challengers
last stage.
playoffs end
But
tomorrow.
you also got Falcons who are looking to
Losers
upset
final,
them. You
grand
got
final for
Bittersweet
both
with
challengers
two
is
rookies that
tomorrow.
are looking to
Today
make
is just
statements
losers
and
round
make
2,
their
losers-
names in the challengers.
winners final, losers round
and this
3.
Omek Brooklyn team that has Gwyn on the revenge tour. I mean,
No
there's
winners
so
yet.
much to talk about
We'll
right
be here
now,
all
and so
day
much
tomorrow to see
improvement
who
that needs to be
wins.
shown today by a lot of
Hopefully
these
both
teams.
omit teams
I
will
like
win it.
it. Well, let's talk a little bit more about this Huntsman squad because this is a team that has a lot of eyes on it, has a lot of great backing behind it.
Loser
It has
goes
four
home.
great
If you're in
individuals as
losers,
well
yeah.
that almost
Not if
all
you're in
have
winners
that
still.
pop-off potential. You've heard
Cross
a
the
lot
7
about
streak,
Awakening
streak,
coming into
let's
this
go,
team
man.
for as far as what we've seen,
Who made it
making
through?
sure they guaranteed themselves
P7
a spot
beat
at
Omit and
champs,
winners, so
but
they're in
there's still
finals.
been a lot
And then
up
it
in
would-
the air
it's
for
gonna
as
be
far as
Omit
making the
versus-
chemistry work here so far for us, Colin.
Exceptional?
And,
Is that what they're
this
called?
is a squad
in
like
losers
they're
finals tomorrow?
championship caliber players. Renegade has been making some serious
Yeah.
improvements for the squad, and
Omit
behind the
versus
squad in
exceptional.
general, I mean, you got Major Maniac, you got the Optic Boys, you got
Big
a
Sub,
lot
let's
of
go,
leadership
man.
ahead of you that can really turn the ship around to make some serious moves at the end of stage 4 and even in Paris.
That
So
Lens
I don't
team?
think the Huntsmen should be too
I
worried,
think
but
so,
they
right?
should be worried about this Falcon squad.
Dude, the challengers'
they can
names
play
I feel like are
offset,
always
they can
changing.
play
Yeah, it is.
extremely
Lins,
quick,
Lins,
and they have
Brezzy,
a lot of
Cobra, and
individuals that
Melko.
again can match a lot of the slaying power at times. I think specifically for me, Colin, Knox has been that guy that has almost been the igniter for this team, and he can really get things going. It goes perfectly to a Knox clip where you can see him putting up some massive numbers. He has been one of the key slayers and has been leading the charge, it feels like, at time when you watch this team play Respawn.
Yeah, I think Knox has been great. Luca has been a monster alongside him. And when you're talking about Falcons
Let's go.
Academy, you know, face
I'm excited.
Falcons,
We got
any
two- we got
Falcons
two solid
iteration that we've
games
seen
here.
over the course of the year.
Falcons,
As these
Huntsman,
tournaments go
and
on, they
Omit,
just continue to
Bittersweet.
progress and get better. So you can
I
expect
think
going into
Huntsman
today,
and
they've been
Omit
making
will
some
win these
changes in their
first two
map pool,
games.
making some
And then
changes
they'll
in the
play
way
each
that they're
other,
approaching
is
a
my
lot of
guess.
these maps that
But
they've
we'll see.
already been playing.
You can never count anyone out,
And
especially
I
this
think
Falcons
that,
team. You never know what they can do.
When you see Falcons usually play against the top teams and challengers, like it usually
Scar, Gridlock,
makes them better. They
exposure.
always play up to these teams.
Oh, here we go.
They never play down to them.
Let me move out of the way.
Well, let's
go.
jump
Chad,
right
don't forget to
into
drop
the
a like if you're on
action
YouTube,
here.
man. If you're on
Elimination
Twitch,
matchup
just,
between
you know,
Huntsman
make sure you're
and
following.
Falcons Academy.
We'll have
This is gonna
ourselves
be
a nice
massive
little
one, and it's all
night.
kicking off here
Another World
right
Cup
away
game
on
kicks
Star
off
to
in an
see
hour,
how
right?
it's
Is
gonna
that-
fare, and
who
already
plays in
kind
the
of
next
getting
one? Is it
involved
Ghana,
at
Panama?
P1. Keep our eyes on Johnny as well. I think Johnny
It
was
is,
someone
yeah,
that we
in an
talked a
hour.
little bit about leading up to this one here, Colin, saying we want to see more
Yeah.
from him. He took a lot of criticism last week. We'll see where
Was
he's at coming into
good.
this
Was good.
elimination game.
Starscream.
I completely agree. And, you know, the last time these two faced up was June 4th. I mean, it's June 17th now.
Jack,
so
let's
it's
go,
been a
man.
minute
England's
since we
looking
saw
good,
these
bro.
two go head to head.
England's
The
looking
Falcons
good.
did push the Huntsmen all
I'm
the way
hoping-
to a map 5.
I hope England
when it came
plays
to the
well. I
respawns,
wanna
mean,
see what
Overload
they
was
can do.
Definitely a good look for
And hopefully,
Falcons,
like,
but
Spain
when
and
it came to the
Portugal
Huntsmen, or the
sort
hard
themselves
points, the
out to
Huntsmen
make this
actually
interesting.
split
It would
them.
be
We
cool
go
if
to a
all the
Scar
top
here for
nations
map
are actually
1.
on point, but
Falcons
some
are
of them
1-0
don't look
on
that
this
good
map
right
over
now.
the elites, and Huntsmen are 2-0. So
A lot
neither
of
team has
underdogs are
dropped
putting up
a
fights,
star
bro,
until
getting
today.
results out
One
of
will
this
have
shit.
to.
Yeah, somebody's going to lose it. So far, though, Huntsman coming away with a solid amount of points off
Yeah, I
of
don't
the
know
P1
if they
hill,
will,
and now
James.
finding a pretty
You can root for
decent
Omit,
transition
though.
right into
He knows
P2
are my guys,
as you see
you know
the
what I mean?
setup
You can at least root
currently
for 'em a little
intact,
bit.
but there'd be a moment here to try to break open the setup as you're going to see a couple kills follow, but responded quite
Nah,
well.
that
That's
was-
actually Wake that finds
Phoenix, you got
three of the
go
four.
reread that
Renegade
tweet,
gets the
Phoenix.
last one,
Go.
and that's gonna
Obviously,
be
it's a
now
joke,
some
but
big
go
points
reread
going
it
away to
because
Huntsman.
it's
Yeah,
like
Wake's off to a
clearly
hot
a
start,
joke. If you
6-2
actually
for
read it,
in a
it's just
row, and
confusing at
It's
first.
reflecting the scoreline that we do see. Falcons in desperate need of a break, and you see a couple of them taking some routes to the middle of the map. Wake's going to try to snap onto it and runs out of ammo, turns and burns for
Awakening.
Roxas, but Falcons will take Wake
Luka
off
let her
that
see the
high
lead?
horse.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
Huntsman getting some
I don't know
time
how
though.
soon,
and
but he'll
I think
see
the
the lead.
Falcons need to
He's
start
only
thinking about
18.
chalking this up and rotating to 3.
Will it be on
Yeah,
FaZe?
that
I
might
don't
be the
know,
play
but
here,
Luca will be in the
and
league
They are
eventually.
going to start to make their way over to 3. But Huntsman got a bit of room to work with here, so they can kind of figure out how they want to attack this and start to figure out where some of the players are lingering at. Rox is going to watch the exits
breaking
coming
points
off
out
of the
here
last
trolling,
hill and
bro.
now try to reposition.
Breaking
to
points
set
out
himself
here,
up for some
engagement
lock-in
farming
time
on
at
Twitter. It's
T3.
kinda
Nox
crazy.
trying to get involved, is able to come up with a big one, but Falcons Academy are on the hill first, but are they going to be able to hold? No, Huntsman get here quickly and rip them right off the hill, and they're right back on for some time.
I mean, this isn't good for Falcons. This is a rotation that you
Yeah,
definitely
Falcons are
should have
getting
had the
cooked
setup
right now.
for. You need to hold some time off the initial, and Huntsman are keeping you contested for a good bit off of this P3 rotation. Still 30 seconds. You can look at bringing this
Nox.
closer to a tie game.
Gotta be careful
but
with this guy, bro.
for
Once
Falcons,
he heats
it's
up,
just
it gets
not good
dangerous.
enough right now. They need to start looking to P4 as well. You can see King of Bodies started to push the pressure into these
It's
players.
also throwing me
trying to
off
flip
that
these spawns,
Falcons
and Huntsman,
Academy
they're gonna know that.
green
Nox, I
is
said
not
it,
in
be the
green.
igniter at the
I know Huntsman
right
are also
moment,
a
right time.
green
You gotta
team,
get
but
the team
they have
going.
green in
Sometimes
their
that's what it
name, and
takes,
they're
an
but they're
individual
white
play
in the
to
game,
get
like on the
everybody
mini map.
on the same page. So able to come up with a little bit of time, but as you said and mentioned, it's all about this next rotation here to P4, and the only player that's
Roxas,
going to be
the
able
only
to
one
threaten
lurking
it will
here.
be Roxas. He's been able to
What
play
can
his
he
life
do?
for quite a while,
Big
so the
first.
patient play could very well work out.
Wall
A lot of
jump,
players in the back
shots, a little
here, goes for
messy.
the secondary chow, and Renegade's going to get the best of him. But
Six
Johnny
trying
from the
to flank.
side, able to
Wait,
find
two
the
dead.
secondary player, trying to make his way in for a break.
They're
Now it's a
spawning
bit of a
P1.
50-50 battle for as far as what the spawns could look
And they're
like.
gonna spawn out.
Huntsmen are spawning
Johnny's
out.
trying to
Now
stay
it's
up.
Johnny to try to play his life.
And Johnny's doing a great job of just staying alive back here. You
Yeah,
can see that
dude,
the rest of the
Livakovic
Huntsmen
goes
spawning
nuts,
up to
bro.
P2.
He's been
will make a
insane for
play to block
Croatia.
those spawns in the back, and the Falcons, they're not in the
He
hill
actually,
right
dude,
now,
that one
so
sequence where he
it's
made
just staying
3 saves in a
neutral,
row
and that
was
gives so
insane.
much
From the
time for
ground, he was
Renegade to
saving
win
the
his
ball.
fight, block those
Holy
spawns,
shit.
and win his battle inside of the hard point.
When he first
to
saved the
continue
penalty,
to
too,
keep
I
the
was like,
Huntsmen
there's
in the
no
lead
way.
here, Austin.
And obviously, they had to retake it, and he's
Well,
scored anyway.
Huntsman
But I was like, bro,
might
this guy
just
is just
be
going to
locked and
terrorize them,
loaded for
isn't
the
he?
remaining 15 seconds, and that's going to put them over 100 points. Now, I will say, Huntsmen have come up with a good amount of points at times through the first set of rotations, but we've also seen them kind of let up off the gas a little bit, throw some of those advantages, throw some of those leads. So now it's a
announcers
matter
are
of
much
trying
louder
to
than
make sure
you, are they?
maintain this 50-point lead you've been able to build up. On the other side, Falcons need to start to find a way
that
to
better?
get back in, but you're seeing the slaying
It does
power
sound like
from
these
Black
two are really
awakening
loud
the
for some
ARs, just
reason.
doing
I haven't
so
changed the
much damage as
volume
we
from
look
when we watched the
towards this
CDL.
next point at
It does sound like
P5,
these
and
two are
it's
really
Johnny,
loud, though,
who's
for
now
some
on the
reason.
prowl, trying to make his way to the back, trying to flip the spots.
What's good, Tommy?
This is the best look we've seen from the Falcons.
Also, Omit and
Academy
Bittersweet
so far,
started,
and
so
you can
we'll
see
be
Roxas
switching
in
back
the
and
back.
forth
I was
between
gonna say he's in a great spot to really suppress this play through the back from Johnny. He rips him, and Falcons, they lose their battle for the hill again, Austin. Like, this is starting to become red alert for Falcons Academy on this Scar. This is a map that you really wanted to come out strong against Huntsman for, and they just haven't been able to put it together. They're getting outslayed
Renegade using the,
by
is that the
Renegade
LAT
and
camo?
Johnny
Does he
just
know ball?
continuing to put down the pressure.
Putting in some good kills, some good work. Just scrap time to fight for. Renegade and
Ooh.
Johnny both going to give it a look, and this is also going to delay things back to P1 here. So just keeping it scrappy. Things you like to see here from Huntsman. Just not letting anything go over for free as things now reset. Just about a hard point lead here for Huntsman and Awake back in control.
I mean, that is a little
Top of the
crazy,
middle of the
Tommy,
map.
but I hear you. I
Looking to
do
get
think
some
that
good cover fire
Rostamania is
down.
obviously going to be
As we
exciting.
head into the
More
second
exciting
set,
than
Austin, let's
Champs
kinda, like,
nuts,
go
but
from the goods and the bads
I do
right now.
agree.
This
Rostamania
Falcons
is gonna
Academy
be
green
crazy.
team that
But it also-
is
it
looking
could-
for a major
but also, like,
turnaround
is it
here.
really gonna be that
You're
crazy?
winning a lot of your
'Cause,
rotations.
like,
We saw them
Chauncey's not
first to
leaving
P3,
Optic.
we saw
Dashy's
them
not
break
leaving
into
Optic unless he
P4 for a
retires.
second, and they were
And
first
imagine,
to P5.
let's say,
You had
hopefully,
your
fingers
chances,
crossed,
so
LA2
you know
win
you're not out
chance.
of this game.
They
Your
might just stay
slaying
on
is right up to
LA2.
par
So, like,
with
this
what
could
the
end
Huntsmen
up
are bringing.
being
You can see
a
that again with
super
Luka,
lackluster
20 and
free
16.
agency,
You
or it could
just
be nuts.
need to start winning these setup fights.
Yeah, no
as soon as you
Swooty,
get into
Dane.
this position, you can't
No
keep getting
Swooty.
a break like the Huntsmen are doing to you every time.
Yeah, it feels like they're almost getting away with it a little bit too easy right now.
Falcons
but
are fighting
all
back
things
in this.
considered,
The scores in the
decent
games
P1
right now
time.
are almost the
It's
exact
going over
same.
to Falcons Academy as they start to chip away at this lead that the Huntsmen
Literally,
have
the
been able to
hard
build
point
up for
scores
themselves.
in both
Luka
series that
trying
are on
to
right now
lead
are the same. This is actually
cross.
insane.
He's gonna get some
How is
good
this
tags
happening?
into both. Good snap on the Johnny to find one, but doesn't have a whole lot of support with him here as he's trying to now.
Guys, he
find
said
this
last year
lingering
that if
player
Falcons
in the
give him
back,
1
and
million, he's
Braxton gonna
joining.
read on where Luka
Yeah,
had
that's how you know he's
potentially,
trolling, 'cause
as
there's
he
no
makes his
way
way
he'd
to the
say
new
that
hill, and he's been able to
publicly.
break right through, clear out the setup, and
Dude,
Huntsman
man.
look to be here
I mean,
first.
listen, I wouldn't blame him,
Every
but
single
also,
time
like,
the Falcons get there, it's just one player from Huntsman.
He's- if
finds a double
anybody
kill, and that just
doesn't need
uproots
the money,
entire
it's him.
setup. Finally, here's a sign of life from Falcons Green to get back into the hill. So
Oh, yeah, Luke, they
quickly
will.
into position. Roxas up top. He's going to be the lead blocker for this
Shotzi's not
retake from the
going
Huntsman,
anywhere.
and these two kills will bless the Falcons with some much-needed time.
Roxas with 2, and well, they clearly
That
have
boy
been trying to
Shotzi's
win the
already
last
making
couple of
over $1
players.
million
Lingering,
a
and
year, bro.
Nox has built himself up on a
Between
screen. This is what you
everything.
needed, and slowly but surely,
I would
Nox
imagine,
trying to
Luke.
fight his way back
I know
into
people
the
don't
hard
want to
point,
hear it, but if
making
Optic
sure
really
they
doesn't do
close
anything
this
all
gap,
season,
and this is what
especially
we've
if they
seen in the
bottom
past
out
from
at Champs
Huntsman.
Either to
Sometimes they
see,
have
they're
a great
changing, bro.
first set,
And
they
it's
let
Scrap
up
and
on the
Hydra
gas,
free
and Nox
agents.
starting starting to take
they're not
over,
staying
maybe
on
even
Thieves,
starting
like,
to work
yeah, I
towards
mean,
some
come on.
streaks, but finally
Maybe
taking out to
Dashy
make sure that
retires,
Elstone's
but who
not coming into
knows?
play.
But
Yeah, and
I think they would
Falcons are right
replace
back into
Hoop.
this game. So you break
unfortunately
this
for
P5
Kyler.
setup. I mean, you got a lot of presence into the back of the hill.
Let's go,
Awakening, he's
Preston.
going to know this. And
In this
he
match, I got
flies
Huntsman.
towards
I got
Nox.
Huntsman
It's
and
a big
Omit winning
win
the
from
2 matches that
Awakening,
are
and
on
he's
now.
looking for top green control
Both of
too.
them are close,
Big
bro.
finesse from Aluka, and that actually pulls the spawns
Think
from
Shotzzy could
Roxas.
retire and be
Falcons
set?
are gonna
I mean,
be back
retire and be
P5.
set off everything he
You win their
has,
fights
like
through green. You got Nox
maybe,
pushing
you know, if he's
into
just
Bo.
supporting himself.
This is gonna
but
pull that Hellstorm away from
he could retire and just
from
be
Awakening
content
a lot
for full
earlier
time
than the
easily.
Huntsman wanted.
What can the Hellstorm find? At the very
But-
least, should be able to find the player.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Shotzzy's got a lot of money, and as he seems, even though like he pretends and he seems dumb sometimes, he seems like he knows what he's doing financially, or at least knows to get it to the right people. So I feel like he's probably pretty well invested.
Another look over the top. Brack will be good for it. In just another 10 seconds or so, and it feels like Awakening also going to get involved.
Also,
and make
Preston,
sure they
man,
try to
how we
lock
doing,
down some of
Preston?
it,
How's
or
it feel to be
at least
back
make
home?
sure the exits are going to be clean here for Huntsman as we make our way to new.
Tyler for who though?
It's
If
unfortunate, but I
Hydra's the
think that's
free
the right
agent,
call
they'll
to
go
make
after
with that
Hydra.
Hellstorm Austin. So
It depends.
you
I
get
guess
to
it
set up
depends
towards
available. They
P4.
might get up
Johnny, that
Sim.
double kill will buy some time just to solidify this.
Other
setup
than
on the
that,
hill,
though, it
and
does get
a
interesting.
lot of
Like,
time
what
there,
other
I think the
names
Huntsmen
really
just
are
continue
like
to push this lead
up
further
there?
and
'Cause
further
Joe's
away from
not
the
available
Falcons
anymore.
after the comeback we saw. Falcons. He's still having Aluka on bow. That's going to draw
I don't
some
know
attention and allow
who
these
else is
players
even
to
like
flood through
up there
P2
as an
like we see.
option, honestly. Fred.
Oh, wait.
Maybe if Fred's not
Maybe
if
take
Fred's
it
a free
out.
agent.
Still, maybe a fight for
Bring him
Spawn.
back.
Spawn's in the back. They're going to come through here
Kremp?
momentarily.
I mean,
for the
Kremp's gonna need to
Falcons,
be
and Brack
brought out,
now
though.
is just ready.
Not
So
saying they
he's
can't
looking
do
to
that,
repitch
but they'll
up,
need to be
but
brought
Aluka's
out.
not going to give him the opportunity. Up top, Renegades now trying to also follow through the exact same play. There for one, there for two.
Maybe they just
Almost
bring
put together
Renegade
all
up,
three.
just promote
Last one
him.
is going to be weakened. It feels like Huntsman should have the numbers to overwhelm and get themselves well over 200 points.
And it's every single time that the
Rather be in
Falcons just have
Punta Cana, I
themselves
hear you.
in an advantageous
I
position.
hear
They're
you.
not firing. They're not pulling the trigger. I mean, you get those back
Obviously
spawns.
got Sim
You
to
have
join.
three
Will
players
here was
there,
down
Austin. Like, there's
phase.
no reason
It
the
depends what the
Huntsmen
phase
should just
roster
be
is.
soaking up all that hill
The thing
time.
with Simp is, like-
211, rotating over to the new hill. Falcons will be here
I
first.
think he's just
but
loyal
they are
to
on the
phase, you know
doorstep
what I
of
mean?
dropping this map one, and the Huntsmen, they
Understandably
know
so.
that. They just need to take their time, break this hill,
Like, I don't know
and they should leave
how
the
he,
series.
like, would he feel
Your
right
body cut
leaving
down, and
phase,
you
especially to
start to see
join
some of the
Optic?
members of
Like,
Falcons
obviously for
dwindle,
his
but
career, I'm
will the
sure he'd
Spawn
win a
still be
ton,
close?
but
Answer
it's
so
like,
far, yes. Brack now
does he
trying
wanna
to
do
break his
that?
way through the front.
I don't know.
Roxas gets a little aggressive.
I don't know the guy, so I don't know how he would feel.
Maybe too over aggressive here as everyone's funneling through.
Let's
and
go,
it's
Adam.
just going to be one by one. All the kills going the way of Huntsman.
Has Omit
The
played
Spawns
yet?
are in the back of
Omit
the
Brooklyn
Falcons.
is
They gotta
playing
find a
right
break.
now.
You got the read
Both
here
these
too.
games
The
are the
only one that you're
same
not going to
score.
be ready for is going to be
It's
King
like a
of Body,
40-point,
but Brack being on that
50-point
play
game in
lane,
both
you're going to
games.
have some
Actually,
great
Huntsman are pulling
support on
away.
this play, but Awakening, he gets shot in the back. That's going to allow Roxas for the slide. Falcons break in. 20 seconds. We're going to another set of rotations. The
Choose
issue,
bullshit.
though, for the Falcons here is they're still spawning back green. They
It's
need
cooked
to
for Falcons.
re-clear P5 and get through in a position where they
It's
can
cooked
test
for
this
Falcons.
P1 setup.
How about this game from Johnny? 33 kills. Huge part of why Huntsmen have the lead that they do.
It looks like
and
Omit's going to
guess
win
who's at
map
the new hill
one.
first?
Two real
Huntsmen set
dagger
up,
play.
Looking good. Prime
Yup.
and ready for what could very well be the victory off of this P1 point. And Awakening's got everything unlocked here, just trying to get some information on
Let's
what this
go,
hit's gonna
Chalk.
look
Let's
like.
go,
And it's
dude.
Falcons, they're
I'm
ones
putting
that
the
are gonna
Omid
have to
SND
initiate.
on
They do
for
get on the
sure.
time, but they got to start to play some of that.
I got a
poker
feeling
card.
we're going to have a
Look,
two
we've
real
seen this story,
masterclass
a
search.
lot this year, Austin. I mean, there is no secure lead when you're playing a Scar in the third rotation. You lock down this time if you're Falcons, you make it a little bit of scrappy, and you win this fight over to P2, and that's your way back in. However, you take your foot off the gas, and the Huntsmen, they just crack the pressure on P1, and it's only 10 seconds left to take this map.
Falcons now need to play for a rotation, but more importantly,
Johnny
play for the
pushing
end of the
pace,
game
bro.
on P1. You
65
gotta get through Johnny to do it. Stuns,
engagements.
nades, everything being thrown over the
Oh,
top, but it's big.
what was
Wake
that
with the
out of
triple
Awakening,
to
yo?
seal the deal and lock in the Scar hard point.
Oh my
for map
gosh, what
number
was
one.
that?
That's some textbook plays in the third rotation from the Huntsmen. I mean, we've seen teams better than the Huntsmen really get stressed out in a position like this when you know that Falcons are breathing down
Yeah,
your
this
neck.
roster mania period's
They
going to be
have that
fun,
setup
man, in the
over towards
offseason.
red.
I really don't know
They're
what's going to
trying
happen.
make that
I
P1
mean,
as scrappy
nobody
as
knows what's going to
possible,
happen
so
because
just
it all depends
continue to
on
push this
how the
game
rest of the
further
season
and
plays
further
out.
down the line. The
Whoever
Huntsmen
wins champs is
recognize
obviously
that.
a big
You take your time, just like you
definitive
did
or
with that
deciding
P5.
factor,
You do
and we'll
not
have
scam
him.
any kills. You break through market. You have the player make the outer push through white wall. And
Aluka with
it is
4K
just
damage,
textbook
Johnny with
in that
4K
map
damage.
for Huntsman. They had the lead start to finish.
Slaying
they
it
never
out.
gave it
Aluka
up.
had
And
2
even though the
minutes of hill
Falcons,
time
as
and
expected,
31
showed some
kills
signs
and
of life,
4,000 damage.
It was dealt with by the Huntsman.
That's good work.
They did a good job at getting it done.
Yeah, it just took a little bit too long to almost get the guns firing, it felt like, for the most part, right? And then you saw some of those sprees come through for Nox. You saw Aluka on a couple of solid rotations, and he put up a lot of time, to be fair. I mean, Aluka puts up 31 with 2 minutes in the hill. It just doesn't really...
Okay. Oh, mid Brooklyn up 1-0. Huntsman up 1-0.
The big problem. And
this is losers round.
by the Huntsman, and obviously the great start
right?
really gives them that
or is this
cushion
round whatever it is. So if you lose, you're out in these matches, and the winners play each other.
Here for us, so gotta give a lot of credit to Huntsman. We saw some woes through week number 2. With
we'll see,
points,
Tommy. I don't know.
Everything here felt like,
and I believe so, James. Yeah,
just about the whole way through.
Oh, Dane, I've watched every game.
About the series, but
I watched every World Cup game. I'm not even trolling.
What you're gonna expect from the Huntsman? You come out strong. In your
I have not missed a game yet.
We saw it versus Bush last week. Even though they didn't win their Sake hardpoint against the Bush in that winner's bracket, they were leading for a good portion of it. So you know this team's good for their map 1s to come out strong and to show their face.
I mean, listen, first goal, keeper probably should have saved it. It was well shot. I mean, it was high, it was hard. Keeper, maybe a little firmer in the wrist would have had to save.
The next thing that Huntsman
second shot
is really on their steps
he just was
the
only one who fouled the ball. The only one aware of the potential rebound. And then the third one was just perfect, bro.
I would say the Falcons are one of the better teams that we could see them put the Huntsmen to the test in these game modes.
Yeah, I like that call because
I just wish Ronaldo was a little bit better, bro. Because then it would just make it so much. It would make it so sick to see them both balling out the last World Cup. And it's still time. It was only their first game.
And it feels like they can.
But yeah, Haaland, Mbappe, Messi going nuts like yesterday. Harry Kane today going crazy.
This should be an interesting one for as far as what we do get because again, we've seen Falcons have that ability to really press and take over, use aggression extremely well here. So I'm curious to see how that's going to match up here going up against
good. The last couple of days for World Cup have been nuts.
One of my issues with the Falcons, I think, for the Search and Destroy was their map pool going into this week. I mean, you're fantastic on the fringe, 3-0.
I'm hoping the U.S. can keep playing well. I mean, again, I don't see us coming close to winning the World Cup.
You haven't played Sake or Gridlock, so you go into the next week.
If they can at least continue to dominate the group stage, just keep scoring goals, give us something fun to watch before we get ran through by a European team in the knockouts. Let's hop on over here with Omit real quick. Omit versus Bitter Sweet. Was good, Danny. Oh, yeah, Futchy. I saw that, bro. Yuri Nader. That's a good one. I've never heard Yuri Nader before. That's a first. Did you come up with that yourself, or is that like something? I've never heard that one. Yeah, only 2 matches. There's only 4 games. It's these 2, and then it's winners final, and then it's losers round. Whatever's before losers final. 4, 3. Eric Shun. Eric Shun. Not Eric, dude. Who's in winners final? Bush and Cabal, I think. Pretty sure it's Bush and Cabal. It's Peel and Nate in a 2v3. Oh, that's Nate Terminator right there. Oh, Mitt Nate, by the way. What? Yo, what was that? What just happened? Okay, I mean, he just lined him up 2-piece in the doorway, kind of turned on too. I don't know what that was. Shout out Gwen. Shout out Gwen. Bittersweet is a pretty good SND team too, so this would be a big map to win after winning map 1. Not that Omit Brooklyn's a great SND team as well, but this would be one I could see them maybe being able to steal as Peel's gonna take down Dylan Rex. Omit now by themselves. Nate's gonna get aggressive. He's gonna find the bomb and he's gonna stay alive. Oh no. Oh no, it's Nate terminated. Absolutely terminating Omit Brooklyn. Win in a 1v3. Well, what do we think? I mean, anything's possible, especially on Hasi. You got room to play with. They are pretty split. I mean, they're covering everything. But oh my god, he almost shit on him. Whoa, almost just turned on him. A little windy from both players, I think. Nate, was that 3 in the round for Nate? And chat, the last week of online for Black Ops 7. That not crazy? This is the last Elite. Right? Tomorrow is obviously the last day of the Elite. And then this weekend is the last week of online qualifiers for the CDL. And then it's Major 4. And then it's Champs. And then it's EWC. Zeus, my guy, 60 stream. What's good, Zeus? How we doing, man? It's kind of crazy, dude. I mean, it's insane because, like, we're way more than halfway through the season in terms of time. But in terms of events, we still have half the year to go. We still have 3 out of the 6 events to go. So it's going to be a very jam-packed... Here goes YouTube being on bullshit. It's going to be a very jam-packed, like, what, month and a half? 2 months, not even. I think it's like 7 weeks until the end of the year. As they're going to combo up Turiel and Gwyn, going to get some kills. And Turiel, bang! See ya, Peel. Leaving Proto in the clutch, 1v3. I don't know if they know where he's at. But yeah, it's insane. The year's almost over. It's exciting because we're going to the big, like, got the big events coming up, and it's in a shorter amount of time. But also, like, we know the COD off season is just way too long. Chris, what's good, man? The COD off season is just way too long. I mean, the fact that our year is over in July, right? Or I guess like maybe I guess like the first or second week of August technically, and then you have September, October, November. We have 3.5 month, almost 4 month off season. It's just wild, bro. For a video game that people play online to have that long of an off season is nuts. It's just nuts. But I guess, you know, Zuma is probably going to host off-season shit. Hitch is going to host off-season shit. Rostermania is going to be Rostermania. There'll be some things here and there. Maybe the CDL will put on an online off-season tournament. That would be kind of cool. Bill Rex going to find a kill. Peel going to get a trade back on Gwyn, though. Yeah, England game was good, Chris. Good England game. Turiel? Yeah, we couldn't put the bomb away. What was that? Oh, gets caught, though. Now it's on a big Paulie with the sniper. Number 7's going to be on the deep pinch. Dylan Rex could be able to make a play here. Paulie might be cooked. Never mind. It's big Paulie with a snipe. He's never cooked. He's never cooked. Look at the way he... Oh, couldn't finesse. Now Dylan resets all the timings, though. 14 seconds. They got a hot bomb. Shots in, gets them off bomb. They got a re-hop bomb. They are going to re-hop. Ah, they're going to get the defuse. Nice try. Well played out of them, though. Well played out of them to know the timings of hopping bomb and overlooking each other. Man. Tough. That's tough. He had an AR there. It would have been so much better. Dylan Rex running a sub is actually interesting, but might be what they like to do. Hey, let's go, Ryan, bro. Appreciate you, dude. Come on. Appreciate you, Ryan. That means a lot to me, man. That means a lot. I'm gonna write that on my gravestone. YouTube? Bro, I don't know what's up with the Call of Duty channel's YouTube streams recently have been terrible. Nate, getting aggressive. Turiel finds Proto and escapes. I like it. Do they know Nate's here is the question. They do. See ya. Heal up close. Ooh, good gunny. Good gunny. Takes down Gwyn. 3v2. Let's not scam this. We might be scamming it. Fellow, wall jumps. Not enough height. He's got to work on that vert. Heel's cooked. Nice. Dylan Rex with 2. He moves back to the AR as well played. Fellow snags a freebie. Tyler Fellow not going to read that player. Go. Let's go. Let's get a quick check on the Huntsman score. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. Renegade's on a 4. Hold on. Look at him go to work. Awakening with a sub. What you know about a sub awakening? What you know about sub awakening, man? I feel like the COD Dynasty game has taught a lot of people about early CDL Awakening, if you didn't watch back then. That guy was, I mean, bro, his stats were absurd. Awakening was literally a walking 1.2 for like the first like 3 years. Nah. All ran right into the nade on Rock. Turiel's going to get bombed down A for free, though. Number 5's going to late lurk B, and number 7 is going to wrap over. Turiel's going to drop a... Interesting. Drop a smoke out. Yeah, everyone said he was EQing. I mean, Crimsix would accuse them of cheating for a little bit there. Who knows whether it was EQ or... I don't know. What's good, Joe? Shots in and retake through already. 3-3, man. I don't know. Whatever it was, Gigawake was doing his thing in the early portion of the CDL, man. He really was. Really was. And he got... Hey, listen, and he got 3rd at Champs last year. You can't forget. And he got 3rd at Champs last year. Now he's in Challengers, but... It's actually... That's actually kind of insane to think that 3 of the 4 players on that Boston Breach team that got top 3 at Champs last year are in Challengers heading into Champs this year. Unless they get picked up, I guess, in the next couple weeks, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Swooty should be picked up to the Bush. No, I mean, the Bush are pretty good. I don't think they need Swooty. Yeah, there's only... no, there's 6 teams, Tommy. There's 6 teams. But whoever loses this series and the Huntsman series is out. And then the winners play each other. So there will be 3 teams left at the end of the day. Wasn't he the main culprit for stair glitching? Was he? I don't remember that. He could have been. I don't remember him, like, starting stair glitching, though. Where do you think Swooty should sign to in Challengers? I mean, it's tough. It's unfortunate at this point in the year. Like, a lot of it comes down to pro points, which he just... Not that he doesn't have he doesn't have pro points, but he doesn't have enough, I guess, for, like, guaranteed spots or top seeds where you want to get, like, you know, the best bracket possible at Champs. So, I think he should just take whatever the best assortment of players is. Whatever that ends up being. Because, unfortunately, he's just not going to end up on, like, one of the top-end teams, more than likely. Eight, 7, and 4 doing his thing. What's the score? Is it 4? Is it... Did they just take the lead? Or is it tied 4-4? Oh, it's 4-3. Holy shit, I'm ahead of the game. 8 on 7. Just gotta shut him down. He's getting a little too lost on us. Getting a little too lost. Hey, Kinks. 8 months. Come on, Kinks. How we doing, bro? Appreciate you. First sub of the day. I go. Paulie, hit the snipe. I don't get naded. I think Swooty... I'm excited to see what Swooty can do next season because he hit markered him. Oh, no. I think Swooty's going into next year as, like, I think he's proved himself to be a very capable player this year in Black Ops 7. So he'll be able to... I think he'll be able to start Challengers next year on a good team and have pro points the whole year where that won't be an issue. I think coming into this year, he was still looked at as, like, not a meme, but, like, kind of like the guy that Zuma doesn't want to give up on, that, like, people didn't want to play with last year, like, maybe a little bit too content heavy. But I think now he's proven, like, hey, like, I'm actually a competitor and I can really do this shit. So I think next year is going to be big for him. Tell me y'all what's good, man. Here we go, 4-4, man. Can Omit take a 2-0 lead? Losers round. I gotta double check what round this is. I think it's round 2. It is losers round 2. Why did Huntsman drop him? Pro points. I think pro points was the main reason they gave. right? At the end of the year, the more pro points you have, the better seeding you get going into champs, and obviously the higher seeding you get, not only, I mean, it primarily it gives you the best bracket. They lost in the winners final, Kinks, so they play in losers final tomorrow. They lost game 5 to the P7 team. All 1v3. Omid about to go down. 5-4. Oh shit. Back against the wall. Yeah, I mean, Tommy, he's probably not wrong. Who's left in EU? They play the Linz team, Exceptional, in losers final, and then winner will play the P7 team, France, which will be fun. Yeah, I think they're keeping Sal, James. I think they're. I'm interested to see what Falcons do, because obviously we know they're going to go after the big free agents if they can. They're going to throw bags out there. Who they get, I don't know, but it's like, do they? I don't know if Pred's under contract next season, or if like, because this is his second year on the team, but not like his second full year. I don't know what his contract looks like. I'd imagine Cell stays. I would imagine they'd re-sign Pred, and like I'm sure they want to keep Exnid if they don't get the stars. And then Kismet's interesting. He might be gone, but I honestly think Kiz has been pretty good as of recent for them. He'll kill Dylan. No way. Omit 3v4 post plant to push us round 11. Smoke's gonna come in. Quinn's gonna have 2 guys there. I don't know if he just naded himself. He got timing. Takes down the first, takes down the second, and then there was a trade on the other side. Gwyn versus Nate, 1v1 to push it round 11. Gwyn is gonna hit the shots. Okay, Gwyn. Holy shit. He melted that first guy, yo. What was that? That guy had to have been weak. Gwyn 11 and 7. We're going round 11. Yo, what happened to the first dude outside 10? He literally died in 2 bullets. Nah, James, I haven't watched it yet, dude. I've been literally just binging the World Cup. And that's pretty much it. I can't lie. Huntsman are up 2-0 as well. Omit, can they go up 2-0 to match the Huntsman? Or are we going to have a 1-1 here? Win on a 3 spree, 11 and 7, and Omit is just banging B. And it might be a good play because Bittersweet are not reading it at all. This was bold out of Gwyn. He's going all the way through. He doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna be a free kill. Shots on in. They're pushing through. They're going nuts, but trades are out. Gwyn gonna get traded down. The aggression doesn't work. Omit. And Dylan Rex is gonna shoot and give up his position. 1v3, not gonna happen. It was such a good play until it wasn't, and it's 1-1. Oh, man. No way, dude.
That entire play, 11 and 6 from Nate, 11 and 7 from
Yeah,
Peel.
JB, I think he does.
Our big focus into today for Bittersweet as a squad.
I'm pretty sure BZ stays.
Was that if they're going to
the only way BZ doesn't stay on LAT next season is if LAT decides, like, hey, we're going full rebuild. We're not paying big salaries, and we don't want to hold a BZ hostage on a team he can't win on, and they let him go.
Than that from Nate and Peel, but
that's the only way I don't see a BZ on Thieves.
Squads that's tied up on that end.
Or if someone comes and offers like hella bread to buy him out, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But you never know, I guess.
That one is gonna be a banger. I know it will.
Yeah. It definitely should be, and I think it's critical that Bittersweet do grab that search and destroy, because that has kind of been what they've had to lean on at times in order to secure series, to make sure they're locking down that second game mode. So being able to grab it, tie us up, that really sets them up for what could be a potential upset against
Has he, Ryan? Paul is the best player for.
But for now, we are going to take a short break. Get ready for our Alpha stream. Make sure you guys do not.
I guess he has that going
for him. Right back on the flip side.
He was definitely their best player at the last event. Dude, Kinks, I would not mind if LAT got Ethan and DK. I really wouldn't. I don't know if they're going to, because I have a strong feeling it'll be Koi, because it just feels like it's right up Koi's alley, but you never know. Yeah, he cooked on LAN, Ryan. He went nuts. I think he was one of the best players in Challengers on LAN, the last event. he was going insane. I mean, he was potentially going to go to a CDL team, but it ended up not happening. I don't think that was very public knowledge, but there you go. Had his big Wake lurk in Challengers. I think Wake's been okay. I don't know, to be honest. I haven't really like been super tapped into Huntsman, but I mean, Huntsman they're doing well still. So I don't know. Is Neum the first player LAT's ever picked up from Challengers? I guess Venom is probably first, right? I think Venom's the only other player they've picked up from Challengers that, like, actually played. I mean, they had, like, what? Pentagram was a sub for them. I don't think he never actually played. Draza? Nah, Draza played on OGLA the year before. So he had already played in the CDL a bit. Not that he played the whole season. Ghosty? I mean, Ghosty was on Optic. I think, like, a player that their first CDL match was on LAT. I think Neum and Venom are the only two. I don't know, Nhern. Honestly, my guess is it's either both or neither. To be honest, it would probably be what happens. After it, here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elite Stage 4.
I don't know what happened to Venom, to be honest. Like, I don't know, like,
into map number 3 on
when he stopped playing.
See who is going to be able to.
It was a while ago at this point, because I haven't heard about him in years.
Bracket. Falcons, on the other hand, Colin, they need it. What do you want to see differently here?
I'm putting Omit on, chat. Not only because I'm in Omit, but they're also in a 1-1 series. A little more interesting. Sorry, being biased. I know LAT ball. Yeah, Trumpet. I don't think there's any other player that came from Challengers. Pentagram technically, but he didn't actually play. He was just on the bench. Back when people used to sign sub players. Let's go, Belly. And they had Capsule on their bench too, but I think Cap already had played for Mutineers at that point, maybe? It's kind of interesting to think that Capsule and Pentagram were signed to LAT as bench players. Like, most people, I don't think, realize that. I think that's it. I think those are the only ones. They already scored, bro. I swear, I'm telling you, I just don't like Omit on this on exposure overload. I'm pretty sure they won last week when I was watching, and I said that. But other than that, I feel like it's been weird. Remember when Gwyn was on Surge bench? Yeah, Gwyn was on the Surge bench. Dude, I remember everyone. It was just kind of like assumed that Surge was just gonna bring him into the starting lineup, like going into MW3, because Fred left. Good shots at a fellow. And then they just let him go. And then he ends up winning Rookie of the Year. So it is kind of interesting to think, like, what could Surge have done? Because also MW3 Surge were not good. They probably could have used Gwyn. I'm thinking Sim stays on FaZe, JV, but you never know. Oh, Cap started on Boston? He might have. Dude, Cap played for like 1,000 teams. I'm actually going to look. Cap's first team, it was Boston, yeah. It was Boston, and then it was LAT as a sub. And funnily enough, he was on Omit while he was the sub for LAT. I didn't even know that. And then he went to Florida, then he went to Boston, then he went back to Challengers, then he went to C9, and then he went back to Challengers, then he went to Surge, and then he went back to Challengers. That's crazy, bro. And he was on Omit before he got picked up to Thieves and then Florida. And then he went back to Challengers and then was on Omit again before he got picked up to C9. Omit really just... Bro, you sign for Omit, you go to the league. I don't know what to tell you. Totally not biased there. What the hell is that, Kinks? If Hook goes, what are the odds of Simp going to Optic? I mean, to be honest, I don't know that they, like, release Hook without, like, a Simp or Hydra signing type deal. Like, those might be the only two players they would take over Hook. I don't know who else you'd go for, to be honest. The hide-and-seek game where you paint your character to blend in. Oh, I think I saw a TikTok about that. I think I saw a TikTok of someone playing that. I'm pretty sure I saw a TikTok of someone playing that game. I had no idea that's what it was called. What the hell is it called? Mecha Chameleon? Also, Omit is getting ran right now. Let's just not watch the gameplay. Yo, Fellow, that's the second time he's trick shotted off that box. Listen. Chat, this goes along with the whole party game thing, because I would like to play games with the boys. Bro, chat, I guess Around the CDL is dead, because I can't get a show with these guys, dude. Last week I because Preston was on his honeymoon, right? Well, the week before I text, and it was obviously the week of Preston's wedding, so I didn't expect to do a show. Nobody answered. Last week I text while Preston was on his honeymoon, and I said, yo, Alex, if you want to do a two-person show, let me know. He didn't answer. This week I text, anyone want to do a show this week? Preston said, I could be down, but I'm not sure when. And I said, I'm free anytime, and I haven't heard back from either of them. So I guess the podcast is dead. I guess the podcast is dead. I don't know. Around the CDL might be cooked. Yeah, we might have to do a wives edition. Except the only problem is if I can't, if I'm not hearing back from Alex, I don't know how I'd hear back from his girl. And if Preston doesn't know when he's available, I have no idea if I'll be able to get his wife. It might have to be Kayla and I doing a show. I think Kayla and I will do a show, bro. Mr. and Mrs. Mav Around the CDL episode. That would she doesn't know nothing, bro. She don't know nothing. We'd be lucky if she could name 6 players in the league. Just get Octane on. Yeah, let me just go do that, bro. Let me just go get Octane while I'm at it. Let me just, yeah, should I go get Scump and Zuma too while we're here? Can we score a goal? We're dead. Holy shit, it's 5-1. Can they make the comeback? 2 minutes left, 5-1 score. I'm gonna say no, but I mean, shit. Miracle on exposure, chat. They're gonna write about this in the history books. Interview every LAT roster that's ever been. Everyone, like together as a roster interview, or like the players? That'd be sick. I think that's sick content, bro. I like when Optic does like their round table, where they like bring back like the dynasty and like do shit like that. Like I think LAT should totally do that with the champs roster. I guess it's tough because, I mean, the roster, half of them are still competing on different teams. So it might be a little bit, but I guess it could be an off-season thing. I don't see why they wouldn't. They all live in, well, I guess Octane's not in Texas, and he's about to be a dad, so it might be hard. Yeah, we're terrible at we're terrible at Overload, apparently. This is abysmal. Yo, I mean, absolutely. Yo, Dylan is 6 of 15. I'm turning this shit off, bro. Let's go to the Huntsman game. Wow, we're in a banger over here.
It's now down to about 30 seconds left to try to
30
get
seconds,
capture.
5-4 Huntsman.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Brack has 8
really
kills
like
and King of Body has 9. And Dylan Rex has 6.
B,
What's going on?
Look at the flank that's developing from Maluka. He is going
What's going on
the
over
way
here?
through the spawn of the Huntsman.
Everyone's
this is going to
getting
go down to the wire, but they are putting everything on the back of this young German rookie.
Will it pay off? Good kills through the middle. Johnny, though, finding trades. 13 seconds remaining.
Oh, no, we meleeed on
have
accident.
to be picked up here,
That's
but
GG.
all of a sudden, Huntsman,
That's going to be a 3-0. Falcon's going to be eliminated.
The kills, and
Top 6.
Johnny
Let's go,
able to
Alex.
slay anybody that drops down in front of him. King of Body, the last one
GG.
forward. Will it be a
Huntsman
touch?
3-0.
No,
They will move
not.
on into the
Huntsman,
top
they'll
4.
hold on. It gets a little tight, but they get the job done, and they will advance and eliminate the Falcons Academy.
And we get to say goodbye to Falcons Academy Green a lot quicker than a lot of people would have anticipated.
Omen just lost 7-1.
Really, Johnny and Renegade just had their way with them this series.
How many kills did Till Rex end with? I gotta see this. A couple of moments
from Awakening. Bracken, the Search and Destroy was fantastic, but I mean, today the subs really stepped up.
Ryan, it's impossible,
and
bro.
Those
boys don't exist
hard to
anymore,
watch, I'm sure, if you're a Falcons fan. It was just
I don't even know if Alex is alive, to be honest.
I would have expected
that's
to see
a lie.
I
know he's alive because he sent us a TikTok like 2 days ago.
I mean, we haven't seen the Falcons walk away with
he sent a link to a TikTok on Monday at 12.
They've always been in the conversation.
Well, that was at 12 a.m., so that was like nighttime. And then the next day I texted 6 a.m., so 6 hours later.
They've been fighting against a lot of these top
I haven't received a response.
A look from the Falcons.
I haven't watched it yet for us. Now I've been busy with the World Cup.
They just look
9
like they
kills
had
at a
no
brack, but they won the game.
Huntsmen.
Who cares?
I mean, you saw it inside of this map 3. I mean, you started to build your way back up. Nox at the forefront, 25 and 18. I mean, he had a great map here on the exposure for sure. But as a whole, as a team, they just looked like they fell apart.
Definitely just not on the same page. Phoenix. And a lot of slow starts, right? Through the majority of the maps. Like, it felt like we got glimpses near the end through the hard point as well.
I got you. I'll text right now.
The overload here where they started to put it together, but it was too little too late. You know, they're fighting out of a deficit, trying to get themselves out of the hole that they've dug themselves into. And ultimately just allows the Huntsmen to have to play somewhat decent in the second half to just hold on.
I just sent a text.
Make sure they secure the win.
I just text Double A and said the people are begging for 0 to 100
because it felt like this was his map, maybe even his.
I did, JV. It was a good game
because he performed in just about every single map mode combination, but most certainly the S&D and the Overload was where he was felt the most.
Who's the US got next? We play Australia.
Yeah, I mean, that was a Renegade series through and through.
That should be a fun game. Australia's an interesting. They're fun team.
Johnny, I mean, they were making some huge plays on the sub line for the Huntsmen and kind of answering a lot of questions that you and I had
so good
going into today for this Huntsman team. I think that there were some red flags raised after their match versus the Bush in the winners round 2. You drop down into the lower bracket.
There you go. Double A said it's so good.
Hey, maybe Group B.
I don't know when it's going to come out,
the weaker group, and it's being exposed here, but I mean, the Huntsmen really step up in the playoffs, and I mean, this is a team that is built.
Who's winning Omid? Omit's down 2-1 now. They just got belt in map 3.
Some plays and to be making some moves into top 4, maybe even top 3.
Certainly the case here for us. So, Huntsmen, they will move on. Falcons, they will say goodbye. Of course, we still have our upper matchup that's going to be waiting in the winners finals. But on the other side, we still have Omen and Bittersweet to see how that one's going to completely unfold. So we're going to throw things to a break. When we come back, we should be jumping on board with that. So make sure you guys don't go too far. We'll be back right after the break.
Thank you, Kinks, for tweeting Alex. We needed that. We need to get some fire under him, bro. Watching the Ghana match? Yeah, I'm gonna have it on. You best believe, dude. I'm telling you, I'd watch any game, bro. At the World Cup, it don't matter. It don't matter who's playing. On Twitter, James. Good old Twitter. All right. So Huntsman 3-0. So that means Cabal and Bush winners final will start. And then we obviously have the Omit Bittersweet map 4 coming up here in a few minutes. Oh, and by a few minutes, I mean right now. What the fuck? What are the odds of that? That's got to be the greatest timing of all time. It's right here. Omit. On the cusp of elimination. They have to lock in. From a top 3 on LAN, Standy goes to the league. You get Gwyn. A top 6 in the elite would not be up to par. Hey, peace out, Chris. Nah, James, we literally met because I tweeted out, who wants to start a podcast? And Alex answered. And then so I DM'd Alex and I said, okay, bet. Do you know anybody else? I feel like we should get a third person. And he said, this guy Caesar Season might be interested. So then I added Preston to the DM. And then Preston said, sure, I'm down. The first time we ever talked to each other was our first podcast episode. Obviously on Discord, but I literally had never talked to them. A little bit in DMs before we recorded, I guess. But the first episode we recorded was the first time we actually verbally spoke. Alex and Preston kind of knew each other. Like, they met in events before. But they weren't, like, friends. And then I didn't know them at all. I didn't even know. I didn't even literally never. I'm gonna be honest. I never even heard of them. I literally didn't. I had no idea who they were. No casters? I guess not. I mean, it's on the side stream. I don't mind. Listen, I'm casting. Omit. 28-17 after P1, but it's gonna be bittersweet on the rotation early. Omit putting pressure in through the front. Turo's gonna find a kill. Gonna hop up. Trades through from Proto. Proto with some shots. Trades on out. That's a big two-piece, but Peel's gonna be there to clean it up and alleviate the pressure. Lead change gonna come on through. Omit. Need to take some routes. And it's gonna be on Gwyn through couches. But Tyler Felony Johnson, he is not letting up. As Dylan Rex through front is gonna pop one. Paulie with two, and it's Gwyn! The team wipe, bittersweet down. And Omit gonna try to hold this scrap as they rotate early to P3. Now, what do you think? Should they sign me? Yo, oh my god, Gwyn shitting on him. Gwyn shitting on him. Omit team wipe all again. And the P3 setup is there. D4 spawns are going to be in for bittersweet, but plenty of time to worry about rotation here if you're Omit. Big gunfight number 6 and number 3. Gonna lose it. Dylan Rex, what can he do to slow it down? Not much. It's all going to fall on Big Paulie. He's getting pinched in, and he can't do it, but Omit will get P4 spawns. Probably not, James, I'd imagine. I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I don't know. George, thank you for the sub, brother. Appreciate it. I don't know if they would sign a caster that's like a diehard fan of a team. Like, openly, I guess. I'm sure if they can hide it, or people don't know, maybe, but I think I'm really past that point. We got a tie game, though. Well done right here out of Bittersweet, man. They got rotations, they got scrap time, but Omit is going to hard push through front. Bittersweet going to have quick respawns here as number 5 is going to work his way late through P3. And now they got to wait on him. Number 5 through is going to get caught. Dylan Rex down. The Omit players all trying to hold this hill from the front side. It's going to be quick with the quick reinforcements. But Gwyn popping too. Get this guy in the league right now. And Omit flip spawns. Perfectly executed P4. Beautifully done, chat. Gwyn and Paulie shooting out here early. The hill time being spread well across the team. But as quickly as it goes well, it can fall apart. Omit. Broken down, lose spawns. We got 20 seconds left through our first set of rotations. And when Nate's on a 4 spree like this, getting close to a Hellstorm, man, it's going to get mixy, chat. What's good, Liam? How's it going, man? We're going to have ourselves a slight Omit lead. Heading back to P1, they're going to be all around the hill first. The big opening kill from Peel, but 2 right back. The Alpha stream is showing us with casters right now. Yeah, I got you guys. Listen, I'm casting this shit, man. I'm casting this shit, man. Listen, if the CDL wants to have me cast a side stream match in next year, let me know. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. Stop casting right now? Why? My bad? Who do you say is CDL cast? CDL caster goat? I'd give it to Miles. CDL caster, I'd give it to Miles. All-time casting goat is tough, bro. I'd probably say Courage. I loved Courage, but I mean, listen, like Maven, bro. I do think Miles is in the combo for all time, but Maven's been around forever. You're Toronto, would you pick up Neptune? Probably, but I don't think they're going to. Setting us up with $1 million deal. Yeah? You're getting us $1 million deal? You don't want me to use my casting services for free? Oh my gosh. What's Omit's catchphrase? I mean, I don't really know if there's any chance for Omit, because, like, they're a challengers team. Fellow just goes nuts. But Omit Takeover is, like, the tag. All right, we got ourselves a mixy game here. Peel's just gonna pop 3-piece. Oh my gosh, I don't know how he got the 3rd there. I didn't even see him. But Peel with some big kills. His Bittersweet try to build this lead back up. Gwyn again with another insane kill. Gwyn be going nuts. Tyler Fellow with 2. Gwyn with another. 4 dead. Nate with a team kill, because why not hit your boys from behind? As now the P3 rotations are in. Peel. Big opening kill. They got to find number 4 as well. Fellow is spotted. Oh my god. What Omit is Ethan on? He's on Omit EU. Hey, yo? What do you mean? Bro, if I was a caster, I feel like I mean, listen, Merkin may even say some sus shit, too. So, like, honestly, I think it'd be okay. You gotta slip some sus stuff in, though. Yeah, Fellow is absolutely tearing up assholes right now. This guy is going nuts. And there it is. Nate terminated. Stein to Omit, playing for Bittersweet, and he is ripping against Rafi's team. He's trying to tell Rafi, listen, you should be bringing me back to this Omit Brooklyn team. As now, it is a mixy P3, but trade's going the way of Bittersweet. And they're going to be here for this P3 scrap time. Omit going to give this one more hit. Is not somehow number 6 is going to spawn out. I don't know how in the world number 6 spawns out. It doesn't seem like it's going to matter in terms of the spawns and the rotations. But I don't know what that was. What the heck? And number 6 is going to spawn out again. Number 6 is getting the craziest spawns I've ever seen. Gwyn is spawning in Narnia. As Omit in the back. Gwyn's going to get a kill for mid, but it's not going to matter because Bittersweet is in the hill, extending their lead. I just watched Gwyn spawn out when his team had spawns 2 lives in a row. And there was nobody blocking back spawns for Bittersweet. I don't know what that was, but Dylan Rex, he's popping a 3-piece with an AR. NPC might be the god gun, but it doesn't matter. All 4 for Dylan. Yeah, Gwyn's got to put tack insert on because what am I watching? Nate out front. Got to work on those Semtex. I feel like he keeps hitting windows. But it doesn't matter. Omit looking to cut this lead down to about 10 points. We head back to P1. If it wasn't for some Gwyn heroics in the slaying, this might be messy, chat. I can't lie. This might be messy. And I'm not talking about the guy who scored a hat trick last night. The GOAT. What's good, Judd? How we doing, man? Gwyn with another 2-piece. This guy is a walking 2. And make it 3, why don't we? He's just challenging. He's just challenging. He knows he should be in the league. Proto don't give a fuck, though. Proto said, we'll see ya. Lead change gonna maybe come on through. As it will slightly come on through, and still spawning P4 side is Bittersweet. Omit handling this P1 well. And now you got to worry about the rotation. As number 3, he's going on a route. It's Nate terminated. Big gunfight here versus 2Real. Gonna get red. Hard iron there from 2Real, man. Learn that from Scrappy. Look at that iron. Oh my god, he gave it up at the wrong moment. Oh no, he gave it up at the wrong moment. Doesn't matter. Gwyn's there for the help. And we're looking at a 20-point Omit lead. This might be Omit's biggest lead of the map. As they're facing elimination, a team that got top 3 on LAN. Lost Standy to Carolina Royal Ravens, but picked up Gwyn from the Surge. And they're getting pieced on up by Nate terminated. 4 dead. Oh, geez. 4 dead. Not good, chat. Not good. But Omit, man. A top 6 would not be good. Remember, winner of this series has a date with the Huntsman in losers round 3 in that top 4 matchup, as they'll try to move to top 3 for tomorrow. Bush versus Cabal in winners final should be kicking off here in a little bit. That's the winners final to guarantee a grand final placement. Elite placements don't matter in this. It's not like you're qualifying for a pro-am or anything. He just got a 2-piece with a trophy system. Dylan Rex just got a 2-piece with a trophy system. Omit's gonna extend the lead. Rotation for P3. We're gotta be going map 5 after that. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Oh my gosh. He killed 2 with a trophy system. As now Big Paulie's taking over. Oh man. Are you kidding me? You might never see that again. That's up there with the computer exploding, popping a 2-piece against FaZe on Protocol last season. And it's a Paul X team nade. Yo, what's going on right now? I don't know. Omit is gonna guarantee it. Paulie's popping pieces. Holy shit. What an end to this map. We're going map 5. Oh, man. Yo, I don't know what happened in that map. Insane ending. Omid ends with a 50-point run or something like that. Yo. Game 5 alert. Sound the alarm. Neither of these teams want to go home. I mean, they're already home. They're playing from home. But, like, holy shit. What am I watching? Gwyn with, 4K out of Pauly, 4K out of Gwyn. Too Real just holding his own. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Not actually playing any ads, by the way. I don't know what, no commercials over here. I mean, there are ads on.
That Trace doesn't have that Hellstorm anymore, so if you can break
over
this
here,
again,
winners,
you don't have to worry about that streak.
Trakes is 24 and 13. And it's only 120 to 100.
For Cabal,
this guy is 24 kills on a Hazi HP.
Prolu tagged up heavily.
And we're only on P3.
The last one forward. He'll drop on the hard point.
I guess this has to be second rotation, right? No, this maybe not.
This is why I start to get a little bit worried about using that Hellstorm the way that you did back on P4 when your guns were looking so good to just get it done by yourself, forcing up the bush. As we see,
oh my gosh,
guns are going to be making some noise here. P3 to fight back into contest this one. Hold on to what looks like a 15-point lead at the moment.
Paul X3 piece.
Time to Cabal. Rotations over to New. Bush looking to be the first ones here again.
Yeah, they did a great job of just getting here first, winning these initial battles, and making sure the rotation led to a decent amount of time. Rispy, though, he's on 4 in a row. He's up to 23 kills. He's been matching a lot of this sub pressure. He will be traded out, and now it's Dimensions that has to try to hold the line alongside a couple of his teammates that are making their way off of spawn. The hit through the middle, though, coming through for Bush, able to come up with the majority of the kills. Rispy, the last one forward, might need to play his life, but he is dealt with. In Bush, they break in, and they start getting right back on the hard point.
Cabal have just been knocking on the door of flipping this lead. They just haven't been able to get over that hump. I mean, they've been here. You're just looking at somebody to find that takeover position. Rispy's been fantastic. He's 24 and 17 right now, but I got to look at Flames and Vic because 15 and 20, 12 and 19 is just not good enough when you're playing up against a team like the Bush. So,
oh my God, they're in game 5 already. Holy shit, hold on.
You got to start seeing these players turn up.
Hold on, they're in game 5 already. Yo, that was quick as fuck.
Grabs, and Cabal might have just locked
that was like 2 minutes. Yo, they're moving. Get in here. We hit a 2x as well. Sake SND game 5. Loser top 6. Winner guarantees top 4. Plays Huntsman up next. What do we think, chat? Get your predictions in. I got Omit Ice. They lost the round 11 in map 2. I got Omit Ice up here. Enlighten's my guy. How we doing? Nice DC, chat. Here we go. Cheers. Hey, it's not actually Coke, though. It's Summit brand. It's like the Aldi brand. We out here saving money, bro. Your boy's broke. Love me a Diet Coke, though. Love me a Diet Coke. Or just a regular Coke. It doesn't really make a difference. Trakes needs to be back in the league. I agree. I agree heavily. The fact that Trakes isn't in the league is, you know, it is what it is. We are not in the camp with the Miami Heretics, so I guess we'll never know, you know, for ourselves like that. Obviously, they gave their explanation in that video, but I feel for the guy, man. To be honest, if Trakes was dropped like a couple weeks earlier, he would have been on a CDL team right now. But unfortunately, just the timing of it all and like the teams that might have picked him up while making other changes, you know, with Gentlemates doing things and G2 doing things and Boy doing things, he would have been on a team if it was a little earlier. How much different is Trakes and Kicks? What do you mean? Got some zero sugar cherry Dr. Pepper. Whoa. And Dylan's got vanilla root beer. Oh, hell yeah. We're drinking good. Nice. Boy could pick up Trakes and Liam, technically. They're not going to. They might not pick. They're probably not picking up either, let alone both. Proda, big kill. Gonna stay alive here in this 1v3. Now in a 1v2. As Omit's gonna bring this bomb B. Well, Ryan, the whole Kicks thing is very different. Kicks wasn't dropped. Kicks left on his own terms because he didn't want to be in the US. Or at least that's the general understanding. Kicks wasn't dropped. He was their best player. He wasn't dropped. He literally just didn't want to be here. Trakes got dropped. It's actually, dude, it's still so insane to think, because after Kicks left, I remember everyone being like, you know, Exnid's their best player, right? Because he looked so much better than the other players. Bro, Kicks looked so much better than Exnid. So, like, imagine how good Kicks was if he was that much better than Exnid, and Exnid looked that much better than everyone else. Trake's English is pretty good. Yeah, Trake's has good English. Well, I mean, you got it. Like, Trake's, like, he's been going to college, or he went to college in the U.S. for, I mean, at least a year. He's played with, like, in college, I think he won. Did he win CCL? Oh, chat. I gotta let Caitlin. Did Trakes confirm he wanted to stay? Yeah, no, Trakes got dropped, Ryan. Trakes just, like, literally got dropped for Real. They said it was, like, I don't know, I guess it was, like, the way maybe the team was playing with him and, like, just the behind-the-scenes things. I think it was probably a little friendship cheese. You know, they wanted to bring their boy Real back. They signed on a 3-year contract. I see I stood up and Omit lost the round. That's on me. Is Trakes boys with Neum? Yeah. When did they play together, bro? Was it just in Challengers? Or was it in CCL? It doesn't look like they played in the CCL together. No, they played in Challengers together last year. Played in Challengers together a bunch last year. But yeah, Trakes and Neum are boys. Okay, it's 2-2. Not good. Quinn leading the team right now. He's got to lock in. What's good, Jeffrey? How we doing, bro? I need him to lock in. Nate's gonna... That is a smoke. Nate's gonna smoke mid. And Paul X is gonna... Oh my gosh, there's 1,000 people looking at him. Gwynn's gonna get one. He's no way he's gonna get traded. He's alive. They back down. He's alive as Dylan Rex is gonna catch Pro to slip in mid. Good plays. But you gotta watch out for Nate and Tyler Fellow, man. The duo from Omit Brooklyn at the beginning of the season that won a cup. Now, back together. Oh my gosh, it's an insane gunfight win from Nate. Are you kidding me? Dylan Rex and Turiel now left by themselves. And Turiel spotted. No way. How did he just win that gunfight? Dylan Rex, though, gonna find Tyler Fellow. And now Nate on the chase is gonna... Yo! Absolutely shotgunned him. Oh my gosh. What's good, Sphinx? 1v1. Nate versus Turiel. Nate is on a 5 spree. Turiel's gonna end it, though. Yo, he just shotgunned Dylan. Oh my gosh, did you see that? Oh my gosh. That was a good-ass game, Sphinx. It was. That was a good-ass game. One of the better games I feel like I watched so far. Okay. 3-2. Game 5. Omit looking to win the series 3-2, not the map. You're gassing that kill. Did you see how quick he killed? I'm not gassing the kill. That's that online NPC cheese. He hit markered him, bro. He hit markered him. And now Dylan's gonna get sent at by Proto. Bomb down, though. Anything's possible when you get the bomb down. Everyone in their corners. Gwyn is going to be lurking here. And what type of timing is he going to get on this route? I don't think it's going to be good. I think number 4 saw him. Number 8's got to make this. They're defusing. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they're just going to defuse. All right. 3-3. What? What kind of round was that, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what's going on here. Okay. That the storm camo on Gwyn? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. I didn't really do any camo grinding this year, to be honest, that much. I kind of thought I was going to, but I really liked the one zombies camo, but I didn't do it at all, bro. I haven't played zombies. I played a little bit of like the Nuketown zombies, but that's it. It's the MHTP, man. Bro, they should sauce me some MHTPs to give away. What? Oh, what was that? Yeah, I'm telling you. Are you seeing the kills he is getting with this NPC? Oh my gosh. Yo, that's absurd. Oh, yo, that was even worse than the other one. And now he's going to get caught on bomb. Dylan Rex in a 1v2. He's gonna get shit on. It's Nate with a sub up close. You're gonna get slammed. It don't even matter. Oh, bittersweet. Dude, they're slamming right now. 4-3. Oh my gosh, that kill was crazy. Dude, he killed him so fast. I mean, his gun is nasty. It's really good up close, so it makes sense. And it's also online, so that is just what happens. But then again, I mean, on land, it can still melt. Okay, they gotta lock in. They gotta lock in. They need a little something out of Paul. I feel like Paul, he's not sniping anymore. It doesn't look like. The snipe doesn't seem like it was really hitting. Now he's pulling out sub. It looks like they're gonna play with some pace here. Omid gonna try and change things up. They gonna go through mid stairs. Not gonna hit. Stun gonna go out as well, and they're gonna hit outer. They're sending it outer. Over towards rocks. We're now gonna get across. He's going to reposition. They're going to all fall back. You got to be worried about them taking space on the top side of the map, and that's exactly what you see Paul and them looking at. Scott's going to go back in. Again, the only problem with what Omid did is you wrap all the way back. You get gunned by Peel. They have so much map control now. Undetected. Turiel's going to get shot in the back here as well. He's going to... Yo, Nate's ripping. Yo. What am I watching, bro? What am I watching, bro? Rock hard 5-3 curse. I need this to come through now more than ever. This is insane. This guy was definitely weak. That guy was definitely weak. Oh my gosh. Well, match point and series point. They better lock in. They better lock in. 5-3 curse, please. Nate, gonna drop that smoke out middle. Dylan Rex is gonna find a first blood through the wall. But Nate is pushing, and this guy is ripping. He's on another 5 spree. He was on a 5 spree earlier. He got killed, and now he's on a new 5 spree. But he's gonna get caught by Turiel. Fellow. Gonna get caught by Paulie, and now it's all gonna be on Proto, who's gonna find it first, and he's gonna be able to maybe reset here. They're trying to hunt, and they're gonna get him. 5-4. Okay. Okay, now comes the hard part, though. Omit's got to win an offense. This is the hard part. You got to run at Nate Terminated, who is quite literally the Terminator. Nate Terminator on the map right now. Let's go, man. Let's go. Got to stay locked. Okay. Early shots going down mid. Paul is going to switch off the snipe to the sub. Going to nade out that close A. He's going to stun out the other side of close A. Neither hits anything. They actually take this space. They don't take the space. Because of the util, Bittersweet wrapped on over to A. They take that space back. Smoke's going to come in from 2Real. And I think he's just going to maybe go for the plant here. Gonna clear out his close, but nades and shots are going on in. 2Real's trying to look for a blood. Smoke's gonna fade. And now they're gonna go for this plant, but 2Real's a little bit exposed. They're not gonna push through. Gonna get bombed down. Quinn, first line, first man up, almost gets caught. Quinn almost gets caught, he's able to get away. But Dylan Rex is gonna find Peel, the same spot he first blooded him last round. Now Paul in the elevator shaft. Gotta get lost on this player. Spots him. Nate Terminated down. Dylan Rex and another one down. It's all gonna be on Tyler Fellow. We're going round 11. And round 11 it's gonna be. One round to keep your elite tournament alive, chat. Here we go. Winner of this round will play Optic. I mean, we'll play Huntsman, Optic, whatever the hell you want to call him. And I'm guessing whenever the Bush Cabal series ends, but that'll be today. Winner of this will play Huntsman today. And now Big Paulie's back to the sniper, back on offense. He's going to go to the same spot. He's going to check this. He's going to see nothing and probably switch back to the sub, if I had to guess. Dylan Rex, 5 streak, has been a first blood machine the last couple rounds, has gotten him back in, has gotten him to this point into the round 11. You see the patience, and Paulie is stuck here on the sniper. There will be no clash change here from Big Paulie. He's going to be on the sniper, which might make this a little bit weird and might make Omit lean towards A instead of B potentially. We'll see though. 8 out, not going to connect. You see, I mean, it kind of just looks like Bittersweet is okay with playing the retake. 2Real's going to clear close. He's not going to see anything. He's going to go for plant. Bittersweet is heavy A pressure, but now that they're seeing nothing, they're going to rotate over here quick. And they're going to try and catch 2Real maybe off bomb. But he's going to get away. And now it's game time. 40 seconds. They're on the bomb. They're on the bomb for a quick defuse. Is Omit going to check this? Shots are going on in. Trades going on out. Team kills. He gets killed. Gwyn shots in. Paulie. Last man alive. Big Paul. Has to stay up. Jump shot. Hits the shot. Hits the shot. Paul X. Gonna get spotted. Trying to dance. Hops on up. Stays alive. Refreshes the gunfight, but he loses it. Tyler Fellow gets the kill. And Bittersweet will move on. Oh my gosh. Paul hit the jump shot with the sniper, bro. I thought he did it. I thought he made the play. But it's not going to matter.
You got the first blood. You just lose the kills on transition.
Man.
And Trakes, you get ripped.
I can't believe Paulie chowed. I thought he was going to try to finesse, but I guess that's the point, is you think he's going to finesse, so he chows.
Real deal when it comes to search and destroy.
Oh,
I just
man.
got to admire how fast they are to
That would have been disgusting if he won that. That would have been a disgusting 1v2 to call game in round 11.
And that makes you such a dangerous.
You got to play time on that one, but I guess that's just where the mind games and the pressure maybe comes in. I don't know. But Omit Brooklyn, that's going to be a disappointing top 6 finish in the elite. Not nearly where they should be or where they want to be. And they're going to have things to work on heading on in
to
the major next week. They'll have a cup this weekend to play in.
Plays his life, and
The classic online cup with all the teams right before the event.
And he gets it 4 clean for the Bush.
Can we challenge? Dude, I think we should challenge the. Can we challenge the play? I'm gonna call the
away
ref.
from map points and start to draw your way back into the raid, search and destroy. And Drake's playing off that contact.
I think Nate Terminated was host fucking us. I can't lie.
Big stuff. A much needed round, a required one to be sure. And also, quick update.
Tough way to lose.
They take down Omit Brooklyn 3.
That's 2. By the way, that is round 11. That is a round 11 loss in map 2 and map 5 for Omit Brooklyn. I did say that bittersweet team was good at SND. And unfortunately, for Omit, they were a little bit better today.
Too, once we're done with this one, but Cabal still got some work to do if they want to tie this series
load by
up
bittersweet out of the tournament. That's gonna hurt.
Trying to not let that happen here. Slow on the defense. They're going to let the bomb go down at B. You have control of Bards, but
that's what I'm looking
truly
for.
on the flank. Flames is making sure of that.
Yeah, Rispy's able to get out.
Push up 1-0, by the way. Down 4-2 in the search.
Just gonna fly
this Cabal team is
good for Trakes. No
insane at search and destroy.
Because Dimensions was watching the cover, and Rispy's still in a great position to just create a moment where he can go for the kill. But
that's not right, Easy. That's not right.
Tiki going to be in control there for a moment, but Vic looking for the double up himself, tries to slip away, doesn't work out. All down
Flames by himself. They're on bomb
now.
No
idea where he is, but they're on the bomb. Going for the defuse. Flames needs to fly and pre-fire.
He didn't get the shots off in time. He's gonna pop it too, but it's not gonna matter.
The defuse is in.
Oh boy, I mean, I think Vic gets caught in a stun there in that battle versus Cap. To top window. I think we can see it again here. There's no stun, but Vic just gets kind of lost in that one. Windmill shots, and it's a little windy on raid at times. Dude. On the Hollywood Hills.
That's a tough way to lose for Omit, man.
There's a lot of wind up on these mountains.
But listen, maybe it's a good loss to take.
You really feel like you should.
Maybe you want a little loss heading into the event, so you got some things to look back on. Kevin, what's good, man? Hope you're doing good too, man.
But a team like Bush, they're not going to fake those defuses, and they know they can trust Cap to make those plays to watch over Cammy. So Cap back on the sniper, onto the attack, see if they can tie things up.
Yeah, this Bush team's insane,
in the lead, just narrowly.
I mean, listen, you got Cammy, who has been a pro most of the time, and has been cooking in challengers, right? You got Cap, who is just historically a challengers reaper. You got Prolude, who's been at the top of challengers for a while now. Probably should have been in the league with another opportunity at some point. And then now you have Trakes, who, I mean, might be the best player in the challengers since he dropped down.
Oh.
I mean, you literally got 4 challengers reapers.
Just spat on Dimensions, I won't lie. I don't know if he knew he was there. He maybe got the call from somebody, but that was disgusting. 4-4. And everything that Cabal's been working on here in the raid is just out the window. Took a little bit for Bush to get their heads wrapped around the reactions that we're seeing from Cabal, but you called it there. Everything that we've seen from Cabal, they love to late hit mid, and this time around the Bush, they have their fingers around this one. They recognize it, and they shut that down.
Bush
from Trakes.
Fighting back in.
Really
hold on.
Disconnects everything that Cabal had going for them.
We're going to see new wars in the CDL next season.
Well-handled offensive round from the Bush to tie things
I'd imagine
up.
we'll see probably at least one, I feel like.
The offense for Cabal, and it looks like we're getting some set nades out towards the
multiple,
A site.
I don't know. I hope so, obviously, but
take away space.
I feel like we'll get at least one.
Runs right into the
Bush Qual have a chance there in the league?
No. But Caps will at least still get to forward position.
Probably not.
Should be able to find one. No, Rispy sniffs it.
I don't know if this team would.
Does he get traded?
Team
yes, but Dimensions actually takes out Vic. So that means we drop into a 2 versus 2. Cammy gets the read on the late flank, and now it's all down to Dimensions.
Yeah, I don't know if this Bush team would make champs in the league. I'm going to say no, probably not.
Prolude spots out Dimensions. He's got 2 players to look at.
Bush with another round.
Shut it down. That was a 4v2 at one point. I mean, they completely cleared Capsule perfectly. An unfortunate team kill coming out in the 11th hour of this search and destroy, and suddenly Cabal, I mean, this is the most I've seen them push to the edge in search, at least on stream. They do have a map lost against the Falcons back last week, but as the only map they've lost in search so far across the entire elite. Bush looking to hand them their second.
If you don't have a challenger, you just root for
4 rounds in a row. So Bush have most certainly figured out how they should play against this Cabal team that is typically so good in this combination.
Get ready to see Ethan in the league.
And now Prolute off angle.
Oh my gosh.
Rispy, and oh no,
Trades
from
in.
bad to worse. Flames at least gets one back.
Oh, definitely better than C9.
Trace wants to try to get forward here for the remaining.
No, they'd probably be
members.
borderline.
The long shots in the water are good.
They'd probably be that's 4 rounds in a row by Bush, by the way, 2-0. They'd probably be a borderline champs team. It's just like,
way back and take the raid.
Are they better than like
That
Miami
is
or
incredible from the
G2 or
Bush. 5
Falcons?
rounds in a
Probably
row,
not.
And they take Cabal down on one of the
Right.
best maps that they have
Those are-
in
because
this
those are like
elite
the 6 to 8
stage.
teams.
Raid, search, and destroy, and that brings the Bush up 2-0
Gwyn
in a
plays a
series,
cap when they
looking
get the
to
champs?
really punch this
Maybe.
revenge map
Maybe.
into the history
Because I think
books
Gwyn's a
lot
little-
quicker
is
than
a bit
anybody
better
would
in
have
league than
anticipated
Capsule
after
is.
what we saw all the way back on week 1. But Austin, a lot of time has passed since we saw these two teams fight. And it
Minaj
really
count?
seems like the
Oh,
Bush are just
man.
making
haven't used
some
Minaj at
strides
all
in the
in a
right
while, bro.
direction. Trajectory to the stars. And they look so good. The composure here on this map too really
Probably
showed.
on a similar level, Viper.
Even the mid-round adaptations or the mid-map adaptations that
they're
we got in them,
probably-
just to acknowledge
They're
that
probably on the same
Cabal's
level.
success is just really
Like,
coming
sometimes
off
they
these
win,
quick
sometimes they
reactions.
lose.
And as soon as you force one of those reactions out and read it, I mean, Cabal really got caught like a deer in the headlights in so many of these plays, and some big gunfights coming out towards the end there from both Prolute and Cammy.
Yeah, Prolute, I think specifically with that clutch that we saw.
A Minaj
was
is a
really one of those
three-piece,
moments
Dylan.
that you look back on in this.
When someone gets a
search and destroy where it's
three-piece,
like,
they, they
okay,
pop the Minaj.
They finally were able to
We were trying to
stop
start
bleeding
the
a little
slang,
bit,
but
get some momentum.
we
start to
kinda-
figure out the
I don't
play
know, it just
calls
didn't
here
stick.
that Cabal were
I
making.
kinda forgot about
and
it.
Shut down some of that aggression here that we were seeing at the start of the round.
Let's go, Levi.
So, a much needed adjustment finally came through. And a lot of credit to Bush for 5 straight
Well, Bush looking to
rounds
make a
after
win- a
Cabal looked
finals
like
here,
they were
man.
just gonna
One
completely
map away from a
steamroll them.
final.
So, what an adjustment. What a comeback. And what a way now as we take a look at this Den Overload, because they have a chance to 3-0 a team that usually needs to try to grab that search and destroy to be competitive. Not
Ghana
to say
versus
that they
Panama,
can't win the
still
Overloads.
no
We've seen
score.
that, throughout some of their series, but to lose that map number 2, I think has probably got them feeling a little bit puzzled and a little bit uneasy to be sure here in this winner's final.
How's Challengers going?
It's certainly going to stress
It's been
them
good.
out.
I mean,
we saw
Omit
them in this
Brooklyn
position
lost,
versus
which
Falcons
sucks.
Academy
And Omit
Green last
EU
week in
got
week
knocked to
number
losers
1.
earlier,
They reverse
but at least
swept
they're
them
still
in
in.
round 1 of the playoffs.
So we have one
They got
Omit
it
team
done.
to watch
Bush,
tomorrow.
That's a different beast in total, Austin. I don't know if Cabal are going to be able to do it against a team of this caliber, but hey, I am here for this Cinderella story that is Cabal throughout stage 4, and I'm hoping we can see them turn
My
up in the
neck
back
just
half of the
fucking
series.
shattered, bro.
Well, we'll have
Dude,
to
I
see
saw
if
this
they can
guy
get
on
it done. For now,
TikTok
we're gonna throw
today.
things to a short break.
That,
When we
like
come
all of
back,
his
Den
videos are him
Overload
like
coming your way.
cracking his like neck and his bone, like his fingers and his back and shit. Bro, it's so loud. I think it's fake. Like it can't be real. Like it's actually like he genuinely sounds like a roll of bubble wrap. Like there's no way it's real. It was the most insane thing I've ever heard. I don't know if anyone's seen this guy. I don't remember what his name was. I think his name was like something cracks. Crazy. Final looking to be Bush Huntsman. It's looking to be Bush and then maybe Huntsman. I don't know. Bittersweet look okay. Cabal's a good team, so Cabal versus Huntsman could be a fun one in losers. My guess is it'll be Bush Huntsman or Bush Cabal. I don't know which one it'll be, honestly. We won't know. We won't know until tomorrow. I'm on the brink, Viper. I'll be testing it every day. You never know. Go. Let's go, me. I mean, dude, this might be quick, bro. I mean, if this is a 3-0, like if this series ends in this next map, there's only one series left. Like we could be literally done in like an hour. Man, but chat, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good week. Hope everyone's having a good week. Yeah, not good, Viper. Not good. It's okay. They bounce back in losers tomorrow, and they go win it. Hey, let's go, Dylan. Let's go. Gone on the attack. Stopped. I can't. This feels like maybe one of those games where no one's going to score this Ghana Pema game. Like, I could just see it being low scoring. But I could also see at any point all of a sudden it's 2-2. Go, Luke. You like that content, Luke? You liking it? That website's fire, bro. The 250O and the COD Dynasty websites they're fun. No way, Ryan. Did he really? Did he really? Map 3.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get ready to jump into map number
Challengers
3
is on point, bro. I feel like they're quick in between maps and challengers compared to the CDL.
Overload to see if Cabal can try to grab the map 3.
I feel like they're fucking moving.
Look, I had some fighting words from Flames when I was talking to him yesterday, and he said that he's not thinking about anybody in the losers bracket.
Free kick in a good position here for Ghana. Can they score?
In the winners finals. So, down 0-2. How do you rally your way back? You go to a Den Overload. You're 2-1 on this mode. Bush 2-0. Capsule here looking for a free run over to the cap, and nobody's going to stop them. So, freebie for Bush, and that makes things even worse for Cabal.
Yeah, it's a little bit late to the punch here, unfortunately, for the Cabal boys. Just not in position. Do have a play from Prolute, though, that should be able to find Vic, and he does find Vic, but we'll be taken out a little bit afterwards.
People on
so things
poster.
Reset. EMP, of course, going to spawn right back over to the right side, and now it's Capsule trying to hold the line, waiting for his teammates to come off spawn, but maybe finally an offensive moment can start to unfold here for Cabal.
And nobody's going to really push forward past tower. You're looking for the second wave of kills here still if you're Cabal, and you do have a flank from Rispy, so hoping to win a few of these fights. Cammy beautiful team shots. He takes down 2. On the crossfire, this is just back and
kill
forth
and it's
trades.
This guy Trakes has a...
The last player
this guy Trakes has like a kill effect on his gun. Every time he gets a kill, they like ignite in flames.
Over towards rooftops, actually, and 2 players spawn up A side, and this is worrisome now for
Every
Cabal.
time he gets a kill, so they like just light up in flames.
Trying to clear the way, and one more player to cut through, runs out of ammunition, but Trakes slides in, gets there in the nick of time. Second capture locked in for Bush.
This is just quick from Bush.
John is a one-man team.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of it's going to fall on Semenyo, right? But I mean, IU's good.
Looking for cap number 3.
IU has experience, but yeah, they're definitely not like... They don't got a lot of crazy play. Vic with 3.
Only one alive.
They don't got a lot of crazy players.
All 3 players in with 4 dead clean. This is going to be a counterattack. Vic through mid.
Vic's spree does come to an end, and quickly feels like Rispy's going to make the call to start to shift back over to the B
Bryce,
point.
the game got no respect for them.
So
none of those guys are like stats merchants, you know what I mean? It was teamwork that made him so great.
And they'll find a very clean couple of kills that will follow, and Cammy now
just did what needed to be done.
3 in a row should be able to make sure they get number 3, and my goodness, Bush Gaming.
WTF happened to RSPI? Dimensions and Nate.
Well, Rispy and Dimensions are right here.
But this is just
potentially going to make the finals, and Nate is in losers about to play Huntsman. They're all still in the elite,
and it's going to raise a lot of red flags for what you can do in a best of 5.
I mean, Rispy and Dimensions had hype because they were on Huntsman.
Historically, we
but
know
now
it is
they're playing well on Cabal.
Worst game mode out of
and
the
Nate
3.
just fucking ripped against
them. They made some great
Omid.
improvements last week when we saw them on this mode, and I want to see them not just fall and crumble against a team of this caliber. They need to show some grit here, and they need to control
It's looking
their
like Cabal's gonna get swept down to losers though.
There from Flames could have waited for his teammate, but as you said, just
and they'll play the winner of Huntsman Bittersweet tomorrow.
Battle themselves forward, deal with Trakes, maybe grab the EMP, but still more defenders in place.
Sammy,
good couple kills to come
in.
And
that's gonna be a score. Okay, 3-1.
Maybe a moment to slide through to the B point. So finally, a get back here for Cabal as they get their first score and lock it in.
A couple deep breaths. Rispy just looking to do a little extra damage and hope the rest of your team can find some value on the rally. Bush aren't going to let that happen. Clearance of the ball. You had 10 control if you're pro.
Pretty cool.
Cammy's still here to fight, and what a win from Cammy with the MPC in his hand.
What
3
just
members
happened?
Here for the Bush, and
the keeper just collided with that guy.
Big plays for Flames and Dimensions, and and the 2 of them
He's
go
collided
down.
with his own guy.
It's a 4-on-2 for the cap to put it away in round 1.
and Vic actually presses forward, and
Cammy! They get pieced up by Flames.
Flames has to hold the
Cammy
line,
gets 3, and then his teammates couldn't get 1.
That. My goodness, a massive moment for
Ooh,
Cammy.
yeah, keeper collide with his defender.
But not going to get the security of the score. 45 seconds left on the clock. Still a moment though with Bush looking for numbers, and pistol kills over the top from Prolute as he looks to go forward with the point.
He gets the regen, and he's got 2 blockers with him, so close runs from Cabal. They'll have a chance to fight for it, but
Flames with another 2-piece.
Flames at the bottom of the staircase.
Flames with 3.
2 kills,
Yo,
3
Flames,
kills for Flames. And he's
Flames is killing everybody.
With the help of Vic.
He's actually saving them.
Nobody's got the ball, though. 24 seconds. You know, looking at this one,
he's actually saving them.
Another capture, all's
they
well
probably still
for the
wait.
half, but if you
Crispy
don't,
2.
It's going to be a tough second half
Crispy
for
2,
your
no
team.
way they get stopped. No way they get stopped.
Tries to lead the way. Flames go to the pistol, but it is going to be all Bush Gaming in the feed. 8 seconds remaining. Surely going to go into some overtime here, and Cammy is going to start to clear the way over by B. This is being read by Cabal, so they should very much know and be aware that this play is about to unfold in front of them. And Cammy's going to lose his battle. It's going to make things a tad bit tougher. Not a whole lot of time to work with here to try to get this final capture. And nobody will be able to stay alive.
It's still a pretty good
longer.
half for
That
Bush.
will
You're
be
up
the
2-0 in the series. You're up 3-1 at halftime.
We were literally just talking about this too, Austin. I mean, you swap sides on Den, and it's a 1-point game. Yeah, you're not too worried, but swapping sides in the way that you are right now for Cabal, I just don't feel confident in the team to come back in this fashion. And realistically, I think for Cabal, they might be getting outclassed by experience. And I mean, you get into a really high stakes match of a winner's final, and I mean, there's a couple of panic plays that we're seeing from a lot of these young guns that Cabal are nurturing into championship form. And with that form, you're just not getting the same looks out of.
I still can't believe this Cabal team is top 3 in the elite.
A lot of these clutch
I can't lie.
moments
Alex, oh my God, he's alive. What's good, Alex?
Well, something's certainly going to have to change.
Chatty's there.
Cabal start to grab control and beat a Bush Gaming that is not easy to beat down. Crispy, he is just the aggressive sub that's ready to fly forward. Vic follows
him.
the
I'm
kill,
on it.
and that should be
Vic's
the
gonna
first
score.
capture
3-2.
on the board. Flank play comes through for Capsule, but too little, too late. And now Cabal only within 1.
You and Rafi have been no-lifing Destiny. So that's why Alex hasn't done a podcast or answered my text. He's hanging out with Rafi.
The only thing is,
just
Bush are set up for a flank, and Trake's
kicking up to the
long
boss.
route all the way through your spawn, and nobody's going to have a read on it.
Tell Rafi to get off Destiny and to get Brooklyn back on top, bro. We got ran by Bittersweet.
He does.
Not really ran. I guess it was game 5 out of 11, but still.
Follow through with the device off the back end of the flank play. So everything's going to reset, and Cammy's going to drop first blood on this little standoff. 2 players down for each side.
Dude, Bryce, they hate it, bro. I'm telling you, all the LAT clips on CDL TV are they hate them.
Maybe try to beat the respawners.
Shank!
Here in time. Oh man, Drakes goes to the knife, finds Rispy, and picks up the device for himself.
I'm joining. I could be maybe down for some Destiny.
You don't need to put 4
like I
shots
said,
in
I
a player.
played
All you
Destiny,
gotta do
but
is
really not a
slice
lot.
him.
And I haven't played in a long time.
I'm looking to catch this play. He gets 2, looking for 3 in the snap. Prolute slows things down. Here comes Rispy, though. Spawn up over towards the B zone, and now Vic is going to be looking for that equalizing goal.
Tied up,
there
3-3.
it is. Cabal tie things up on the Den. 3-3. And now the quick transition over to the rooftops to stop any counterplay from Bush.
Oh, Prolute, though. He finds 2. It was a great call for Cabal to push through and try to get over to the rooftops. And now it's a ring around the rosy. Rispy finally dealt with, but they're not going to expect Dimension, so he finds that first one cleanly. Prolute dealt with. That's 2. Dimensions finally swarmed and overwhelmed as the device was picked up for Vic. Can he work his way around here? Defenders starting to get in place off of respawn.
One guy, 4-3. Cabal take the lead. What looked like it was going to be a 3-0 easy.
That shows what I know.
Now Cabal's showing some fight.
3
Wait a second.
in a row, and you flip the lead for Cabal. Feeling good on the second half of 10.
That's 4 unanswered goals, because wasn't it 3-0 Bush?
Real step up from Flames, Rispy, and Vix, not to mention Dimension's excellent start to the half that gave them that first cap. So how long can you hold on to this, and can you continue to grow this lead? Capsule's going to shoot Vic in the back. Here comes the tying goal for Bush. You get through. Cap finds his 4th. And we are tied up yet again on the Den, 4 apiece.
Man, what
Prolute in.
We are
Prolute traded.
Prolute.
Drake's trying to go in.
For a double up.
Drake's shooting bullshit.
Just trying to hold
He's
on.
going to go down. Cammy. Going to get 1 traded. Or no, it might be Rispy that has the kill effect on.
But just about everyone now coming off of respawn, back into the middle, looking for the reset kills. Prolute's going to be able to find that first one here. 1:50 on the clock. Still lots of time to work with for both sides.
Who's going to break first? Bush. Looking for the 3-0 sweep.
Can Bush close out this 3-0?
Final appearances in Challengers events. Cabal.
That's going to be a big 2.
Trying to
That's going to be a big 2. Cammy, that was going to stop the ball.
Dropped the series.
But they're going to die.
Here we
I'll
go.
spawn
To the
Trakes.
back into the second half.
First one in.
30. Here's the push. Flames with the device and Caps Trakes together. Shutting it down. Can we work through mid now and start to get this rally back in the counter side?
Hold on, they're picking up kills. Look at number 3. Look at number 3. He's just going to cut spawners.
Blockers looking to
number 3 is just going to cut spawners. It's going to be a freebie score. They're going to wait too.
And should be able to bring it home. Just wants to try to get a couple of kills before he actually
might as well not even score.
He knows there's no defenders here, and they're wondering what's going on, but it gives Trakes a bit of time to get here and contest this.
Drake's trying to do whatever he can. Number 8 is in their spawn though. They gotta find Vic.
You still have to deal
they
with
have to find Vic. He's gonna get this kill. He's gonna get this kill, and now I mean Cabal's just gonna go score.
Cut off from Cap. Can he get this kill?
Cabal's just gonna go score. It's 5-5. Vic makes the play.
And Vic with the fight
as quickly as Bush scored to take the lead, Cabal ties it back. Hold on.
On 10, 34 seconds. Next goal most likely will win it.
We're in an absolute slugfest, man. It's goal after goal.
Kills are so important.
Wait, Cammy.
25 seconds.
Cammy.
Here to play with.
Oh
Cammy
my god, I thought he won it.
Finds the snap, but Dimensions
Drake's trying to juke.
Out of the spawn.
Drake's trying to juke.
Right now in the hand of Trakes. Starting
have
to
to
eye
wait.
up that A zone, but he's got nobody with him, so has to reposition, has to reset. Everybody now off of spawn, looking to gear up for a play.
Taken down, Proloop trade. They're gonna try to play for this last push, I guess.
Couches. Here's the wrap back.
Dammy in, but not enough.
Middle, and they're actually gonna take this one to B with only 1 second. This one's gonna go to overtime. If you drop this device,
look at number 2.
We get another round.
Look at number 2
with one more push.
Capsule in. Capsule in 1.
Able to find that first one. 18
Flames with 2
on
though.
the clock.
Wait, look at number 3. Look at number 3.
Ended in OT. Cammy though needs to find something here.
Oh my god, they can't get the kills.
Flames and Rispy make sure he
they
finds
don't have time.
nothing.
You guys gotta go, boys.
Play his life. Caps looking to lead the
We're going to OT.
The respawners are in. The defense.
We're going to OT. Yo, the goalkeeper is down again.
Regulation will end.
We're gonna.
And we'll go to overtime.
We're going to overtime. Holy shit.
Regulation draw.
Holy shit, man.
Cabal, who is on the back ends of a sweep right now. See if they can kickstart this overload and start a reverse sweep like we saw versus Falcons just a week ago. Rispy in the final kill cam, and look at the way that this guy is moving. Cabal have certainly dialed things up to 10 for this map 3. And you can see that urgency and recognition that, I mean, they know what's on the line here.
In
they
Canada?
don't want to have to go through that gauntlet of the lower bracket. And if they do, they don't want to go through the gauntlet just getting beaten down in a 3-0 sweep. So you see the confidence that Cabal is showing back into it.
Can anyone get a quick score, or is this going to be one of those
fighting with their
stalemate type things? 7 versus 1 might be huge here. 7 is going to win it.
Shots over the top from Caps as we fight over middle map control. Prolute's able to find that first one.
Flames, big kill.
Starts to get a forward position, but Flames with the patient play up top will be able to make it work out here. Neither team able to grab the device just yet, so everything still very much about battling out on some of this high ground, and Trakes is going to be able to find
kill, hold on.
Now a moment to start to fly forward here.
Cammy, big one here.
The target. Cammy looking
big
to lead
one
the
here.
charge.
Vic, you can't die here.
Might only need one.
You just can't die.
Might only need one. They stop the ball.
And
they stop the ball.
Up and a nice shot from Rispy.
Capsule tried to just send it, and they stopped the ball, and now they're about to get pieced up.
One more chance here for Bush to get things rolling. Trakes is finding his way.
Oh my god, they got pieced up by Trakes.
Fire at the double. But Vic's just gonna grab that device and he's gone. Cap tries to play cutoff, but Cabal is turtling in their spawn.
They're stuck in their spawn.
Not a comfortable position to be sure. Maybe making it a tad bit more comfortable
3 dead.
with those kills, and now
3 dead ball carrier gonna
so
take a second to get out.
Trying to make sure they do not have
over a minute gone already.
The rooftops, but the attention is now turned right back over to the middle as well as B, and there's nobody here defensively.
Rispy getting lost. I like that.
Push head on through.
Stun the closer room.
All going to be about
Nade's gonna go on out. They do have a trophy
in the back. Nade stuns. Everything being thrown out. Rispy draws first blood. And this pinch could be everything, but it gets shut down.
Cammy sends it.
Now it's about
Cammy
flying forward. Dimensions trying to
they
hold
send
on
it.
to his
Vic
life.
trade. Proloop. Can he clean it? Vic with another.
He finds 2. Still trying to stay alive. But finally goes down.
Capsule gonna try and run.
From Vic.
Capsule gonna get caught. Capsule gonna get caught. Wait a second.
2 players here. Rispy's gonna slide across.
Capsule gonna get caught. Trying to run away. No way, dude.
And they're going to take the cap in OT at a minute 47, Austin. The time is set. It's Bush's chance to respawn.
No way.
A minute 47. That's how long you're
Capsule
gonna have
tries to pull the ball back. He gets caught. And it's a freebie.
Point. And you know, Bush
and they just got to hold for what? Like a minute 40
under the gun,
to push us map 4?
The pressure, having to go big.
Minute 47. This is definitely a lot of time to hold.
See, sell things down. I
know, Ryan. What's up with this guy, bro?
That is just such a good moment from Cabal.
He's too busy playing
fucking. Handled the turtle setup in their own spawn, fighting their way out towards that B zone and getting the capture at the end too for Rispy. Just what a moment for the team in all. But how do the Bush respawn? 3 go down for them, and
wait, they're just gonna go score.
Way. You do have a defender here. It's Capsule, but Rispy trying to beat you here. Good damage.
They're just gonna go score,
and they want to call it.
Vic,
and they will. Cabal is just gonna win it.
He does.
Cabal is just gonna win it. We're going to another map.
They do the impossible. They bring it all the way back, and they ended in overtime.
Oh, I think we're gonna see a lot of extra time, FaZe Ghost. I think we're gonna see a ton in this World Cup.
I can't believe what we just saw. From 3-1 down, you go into the second half, you rally off 3 caps of your own to take the lead, and you just continue this back and forth affair. Your guns get hot. You build some confidence.
Holy
and you
crap.
never look back. Rispy saving the day for Cabal in the winner's
bracket. We're going to another one,
getting
chat.
the overtime capture, leading the way to seal the deal in the second overtime. And that is one that you're going to look back at if you're the Bush and you say, man, we had
24
and
there, 34 and pulled it back
got
wrong.
Gone towards the end.
You have anyone retiring this year?
There, Cabal stepped up in so many ways. That's a bad map from Dimensions, but
there's definitely going to be someone that retires.
He did.
Tej, I feel like
everybody having to go big.
I could see Tej retiring
throughout that map mode combo, but Bush with the early lead, it felt
maybe like
they were just going to
Fellow,
start to
maybe
steamroll, take over, but not the case. Cabal battle back. And what a way to do it. What a game mode to do it in
maybe
as
Kenny,
well,
depending on, like,
Bush,
you know,
that have
if he gets an offer going into next season or not.
These overloads that we've seen here over the last couple weeks in the Elite Stage 4. And again, this has been Cabal's kind of weak point at times when it comes to overload. Have not been able to win out too many of them. Got a little bit better through week number 2, but certainly one of the weaker
As I'm telling you, Bryce, I think that's what happens. I think he's waiting to see if he can get an offer going into MW4.
Going big,
Arcades?
each other.
Maybe Arcades. Maybe. I feel like Challengers hasn't really been kind to him this season.
Incredible stuff.
Oh boy, and even at the end there, just
finesse
around the cabinet just to put it away. Not done yet. Winner's final. Cabal check off the first step for the reverse sweep, and they get the overload. We go to Den Hardpoint up next, Austin, and this is going to be a little bit of a change for the Bush, because when you talk about respawns, I mean, they've been fantastic in the respawns across the entire Elite. The only thing is, in terms of Hardpoint, Den technically is their worst map mode combo. They're sitting 1 and 2 on this map mode. So for Cabal, they know what they're doing. They've done their research. They set themselves up for success in the back end of this best of 5. We just got to see if they can put it home.
Well, this winner's final not done just yet. Keeps on getting more and more interesting. We are going to a map 4, but we are going to throw things to a break. When we come back, Den Hardpoint is on the chopping block. Don't go far. welcome back, Call of Duty fans, as we get ready and gear up for map number 4. Bush still leading the series 2-1, but Cabal certainly giving them a run for their money, trying to battle back with a reverse sweep as we stay on Den, but move over to Hardpoint.
Well, Rispy, I mean, he finished that map 3 on a heater, and he is not slowing down in map 4. Look at him carry himself with pure confidence off this P1. Bush get the initial 8 seconds, but it's a quick break from Cabal. They hold on to this rotation anew. So go into this one, looking to force a game 5. You're off to a good start
pushing us 5?
Yeah, I think a huge part of what we've seen from Cabal is that some of their subs have certainly heated up. Like,
are they going to push us 5?
Yeah. Just firing on all cylinders. He was electric through a lot of that overload. And that's what you need, because that's what we were seeing a lot of from Bush in that map number 1 on Hacienda. But now we look towards the rotation. Vic has a forward position. However, gunfights are being lost. Trakes with a couple of huge ones. Flames will hold the line and try to play his life, and now the close spawns are in for Cabal, but Bush have almost bullied their way through the front up until that
in the blender.
And now it's just a fight for who could win from the front, and Dimensions might have just done enough.
Yeah, Prolo just gonna hold his life. Goes for the chow. Still good damage. Mentions not able to find a second one, but he is gonna tee up his teammates back into P2. Outside, it's Vic. Not able to get through Cammy. 3 go down. Cammy and Cap together will break, and Bush still with 30 seconds. Want to flip this lead back in, and they even force some spawn outs here. Nade in the back from Prolute. Another 3 go down, and you're fully gonna flip this one. Cabal now fighting from the roof.
Yeah, not an
chat,
easy
you know
break
what's
by
so
any
expensive?
means, but able to do
Wings,
it from the front.
bro.
Great nades,
Ordering
tags,
from
all
Board
thrown
and
out,
Pizza, and I was looking at the
Bush would
wings.
love
Bro,
to try
why
to
are
get the back
wings so
15
expensive?
seconds. Final attempt gonna come through for down, and that will give
I did
Bush
see that,
a
Kinks.
slight
Yeah,
lead as we start
I did. I
looking
took
towards
that
P3.
with I think I put it with Estrel KD over
Going to spawn back
versus
over towards
Boston.
2, so you're hoping you can maybe find one. He gets nothing. It's going to have to be a good old break here from Cabal. 3 players fighting from the gateways, and that double is going to lead them right into the hill. It's quick for Cabal to get in, but Austin, the question is, can they stay? Bush have been pretty quick to break back.
I can order 20. I can order 20 cheese sticks.
They know exactly where
cheese
he is.
sticks.
His teammates, though, are doing a
I can
good
literally
job of finding
order
some of
just
the kills
cheese
around
sticks
the
from this
outside of the
place.
hard point. You gotta
What
get
the
to
hell?
Rispy, and well, he has just been a
going on here?
problem, and he continues to be as he's up to 5 in a row. Dimensions now also involved on the hard point, and despite not winning the rotation, Cabal have broken in and fought for a lot of the first 30 seconds here.
You're not even allowing anybody from Bush to contest through mid, so great clearance from Cabal. You now got Vic in position. You're starting to push out these spawns, and you flipped yourself into a situation where you should be able to set up over towards this P4 first. Bush, and they're recognizing that, and you can see Trakes looking for some routes, looking to see if you can beat them out there, and some big gunfights for Trakes to win. He is in. Double kill. That's going to solidify it, and now he's an issue.
Trakes sit in flow state. Once they start dolphin diving, you know they're feeling it, bro. The second you see a player pop a 2-piece and then dolphin dive, you know they're feeling themselves.
Swarm from every angle, and Prolute will get the
They're going for
finishing
trick
touch.
shots.
So Bush looking good for the hard point, but not necessarily the close spawn. The pinch is dealt with, and now it's all about focusing from the back here. Shots looking pretty solid. Prolute's able to go up to 4 in a row, and now he's got reinforcements.
5 and 10. Gonna need him to step it up a little bit here. Prolute's going nuts
for players on the Bush. Nobody taking
Aids in, Trophy putting in work, Trophy kills Vic. Prolute kills Drake, Prolute kills Rispy.
Trophy comes in for the assist, and Capsule wipes the floor with everybody else.
Gonna be there. Hellstorm earned for Prolute. They're looking to close this series. They're looking to end their day, looking at a grand final tomorrow.
So much time off this hill.
Wow, Byron doing a lot of that heavy lifting himself, earns himself a Hellstorm to play with. Cabal will get in for the scrap time, but a lot of that could have went Cabal's way if it wasn't for Prolute. Just about an even game as we head back to the middle.
Getting cracked.
Vic with a nice kill
Hellstorm coming in from Rispy.
He's actually going to call in his Hellstorm here and try to open up some space.
Rispy said, we want this P1, brother.
Just trying to give yourself some ease on this break into P1.
And they're just dying.
Everybody backward towards couches, and Prolute decides he's going to fight 4.
They're just dying. Prolute gets 2 off that, but then Vic gets 2.
From your
Vic
captain.
with the gun just put in work.
Although Vic is going to fight his way in, he's alone in this matter. The Bush are fighting all the kills, keeping
I'm watching on
white,
Fox 1.
Not allowing Cabal for a setup. They're just winning their battles and dominating these mid-map fights.
That's the last one.
Oh, Vic just trying to press forward.
I know there's probably a cup this weekend, and then there might be like
20 seconds to fight for.
Maybe there's 1 or 2 more cups
trying to see if he can
before champs, but I don't actually even know if there is. It's the last elite though for sure.
Trying to do the same, but he's going to have to reposition as he hangs on with 1 HP. Cammy gets the call. Easy cleanup for him. Just about 10 seconds to fight for here around P1, and that scrap time might also not even go over to Cabal for free. So a great moment now in the game.
Yeah,
for
Vic is nice.
Yeah, a little bit of panic there from Cabal on what to do. I mean, you try to fight through.
I know.
I
think there's some doubt about how he does on land, but
a lot of time now to the bush. They got the setup to P2, and it looks like your break is going to be starting from the back.
What can you do to try to influence these spawns or break in? Cabal being shut down everywhere they go.
I got a free 2-month
heavily tagged up will be
a free 2-month
and the spawn still very much in control
access
here
for posting a Instagram story about Fox 1.
One more hit from the side.
I got into like the Fox Sports Creator program, and it was like, hey, if you post a TikTok or like an Instagram story, we'll give you free access for the whole World Cup. And I was like,
this is desperation.
I will post an Instagram story so I can watch the entire World Cup for
20 seconds, close that lead that the bush came out to, and start to rotate over to New to get a good chunk of that P3 as well. Another 3 down in the feed.
Oh,
Cammy's gonna get red. He walks away with the kill, but
it's not. It is nice, right?
Will get that trade. Two
they
players
had other things in there too, where like I could go to like
flag from Cap.
I could go to like the Fan Fest in Dallas and like get into like an exclusive lounge type thing,
from Rispy, so
which would be kind of cool.
We'll be able to get here the time
it's always during CDL times, like all the exclusive like stuff they have for creators. It's all during CDL matches. So
hard point for now. Seeing if they can get a read on where the majority of this
it sounds way cooler than it is, if I'm being honest. Like, don't get me wrong, I think like I got a decent following. I mean, obviously we have 13,000 subs and like 11K on TikTok.
They push right into Dojo.
It seems like they kind of just accepted anyone over like 5K
gets its kill as well. Mention still soaking up this time, so Cabal just trying to bleed their way back into this game. 3 players surrounding Dimensions, and he wins a major fight through Dojo. However, Trakes shutting down the rest of the cast. Cabal going to be spawning up all the way towards that B capture zone for Overload. They got to fight all the way back through this hard point just to take control of Dojo.
Oh, what did the exits look like for Prolute? Good for that first one. Goes to the pistol for the second. Huge kills for Byron.
I'm not that famous, dude. My goal now is to I want to be famous enough for the next World Cup that I can like
nice avenue to follow
do a sponsor thing at a World Cup game. Because there's a lot of just brands that'll work with creators and like have them go to the World Cup to do like sponsorship. That would be so sick. You have to go to a game for free.
It's not a bad position to be in if you're Cabal. Last time we were on P4, Bush did the exact same thing. You hold from the front, you keep the Bush spawn to the back.
There's a goal for 4 years from now.
This is almost a trap position. Cammy spawns out.
He probably should, Viper.
Drake, so they have to bail the rest of your team out of it.
Right in the back, Cammy takes it. Now,
if it wasn't for Prolute right now, they'd be losing by 100 points. This is absurd.
Trakes will make very slight work of him. So 20 seconds to fight for here. Cabal have done a decent job of bringing it back. They still want to maybe at least play exits or at the very least contest some of this time. Prolute will have none of it. Another double up for Byron.
I think there's a lot more money and stuff in challengers, Tommy, so getting every player you want is hard. You got to compete with Huntsman. You got to compete with Falcons. You got to compete with Bush.
Flip that lead and even though
that makes it a lot harder to get top talent.
Through rotation and Bush.
I mean, Omit previously was one of the only teams that paid any sort of
where you need to put your focus
paid their players anything, right? Albeit not that much, but they're the only ones that paid anything for a while. And they also were just so good that everyone wanted to come there. But now you got Huntsman, Falcons, Bush, probably all paying more with more publicity. Omit is good talent. Yeah, but it's. I mean, it's also still just like. I don't know, leagues, it's competitive. It's competitive, challengers.
Splits and a chance maybe to contest P1, but you're down by about 40 seconds here. There's still 20 seconds up for grabs. Cammy might very well give this another look.
This is a good moment from Cabal. I think you want to try to deny this 20 seconds, and that teammate is just going to completely chop you up.
Yeah, definitely has not won as much as Rocky would have wanted this season, but there's still stuff to go. They qualified for the Pro-Am, which is pretty good.
Good for one, backs up. I mean, he's done his job.
You sold a Luca to FaZe. You're probably going to sell Ethan and DK in the offseason.
Prolute still trying to hold his life on the staircase, trying to figure
sold
out where
Brack
to
Huntsman.
Will be able to
you know, he's still been able to do business, so I guess in that aspect it's been successful. Identifying talent, which I think is one of Rocky's biggest things.
Once again, close spawns though here for Bush. Nade's going to be perfectly placed. Now up the staircase, here we go on the break. Looking for Bush to try to find the clearance, but they're not going to be able to find anything. Spawn's going to flip out, and Cabal not out of this game just yet.
No, you have a play from Cammy. He's putting some pressure towards the back, but everybody else on your team, they're winning their fights in the hills. So this is a good chunk of time to get if you're Cabal. And not only that, you see Vic starting to try to push that margin out, see if he can get the flip. Won't work, but you've completely brought your team back right now. Cabal tying things up on the Den hardpoint. Rotation here for Bush Gaming. Gonna be there.
Yo, this
All
is
3 players set up.
Capitol's going
Ball
through
need
it
to take their time, break this one together.
And Cabal, they don't make it easy for you
Any
to put
Cap
them
to
away.
pop takeover
Always
one
a fight
time.
to the end, it would seem.
Just one
about
like
a tie
5
game.
spree,
Bush
6 spree.
regain the lead.
You win this map.
Dimensions looking to lead the charge.
You should. I
With
guess
the
anyone can
spear,
pop the
not
spree and you
gonna
win the
find
map. But
anything.
obviously,
Trades,
if it's
though,
the one
will
who's struggling,
follow.
that would be huge.
Nate being cooked up, looking to try to break in. Good damage and good tags. Now it's about finding the elimination.
Shots in, Cammy,
over the
Cap,
top with an
combo,
excellent challenge
Dimensions.
will make things that much more
Shoots his
difficult
gun.
here.
Flames gets
And
2 though.
Flames on 5, make it 6.
Flames
but
actually
the
able to
follow-up
stagger
kills
this
just
a
have
bit.
not come through, and
They're
Bush
gonna get 2,
continue
and they're
to
gonna have a
hold
chance to break here, maybe.
I think Nate Flames.
Oh.
Past couple hills,
Think Bush will be the
going
CDL
into
the
this
next couple
rotation,
years?
he was
I don't
actually
know.
quite negative. He goes on a spree
It's
there
tough
and
because, for
has a
one,
big
Bush
moment
doesn't want to pay
Cabal
for their
to bring
league
this
spot,
back
so
to just
they're
a
probably not going to get in the
15-point
league.
game.
They
Still
want to
fighting
be
for this
paid to
time
take a
through
league
mid. It
spot.
looks like Trace was
I
gonna
don't
get
see
tagged up
Activision
there.
ever
Risky
doing that.
finishes that kill, but through Dojo Dimensions trying to keep
And it's
Bush
also
back,
like, bro,
but
it just
this hasn't really
it
gotten
makes your
it done.
business
Rotations to nil. It's going to be
1,000
dominated by
times
the
more
Bush,
expensive if
and
you
they're
go to the
even
CDL,
keeping you out of this
and it
old
doesn't
hill,
even
so the
really
rest of Cabal are gonna focus
guarantee
on
like
seeing if they can break this one
much
early.
change in revenue.
they're
I
trying
think
to
for
fly.
Bush, they'd
Just trying
probably
to see
sell a
if they can
load
get
of
here
team
and
packs
beat
if they were a CDL
Bush
team
to
and they
the
had a skin in the
hardpoint.
game.
Risky, though,
I
able
do
to
think there'd be a
actually do
lot
it.
of that, but
Now he wants to continue to press.
your
Kills are
expenses
looking
go
good.
nuts,
The flip is
and the
in,
revenue isn't really
Cabal
that much
are
of a
in
difference
control
outside of the
the
team
new
pack.
hill,
So I
and
do
they
think
have
would be big
forward
for Bush,
positioning
but.
from Vic.
You look to
Hold on,
the
looking
top
at
of your
break. Looking at
screen, I mean,
break.
this is it. We're at
Capital.
the end
He's
game
20
now
and
for
32,
Dan,
but he has a
for
chance to
Cabal.
make
They're
the
trying to
biggest
force
play
this
of the
map
game
five
right here for the
push.
break.
If they can break
Capital
this one
gets the
and
kill.
shut you down,
Capital
they
with
wanna
2. He
put
gets
themselves
traded
in
by
the
his
grand
teammate.
finals here and
He gets
now.
killed by his teammates. They
Teammate-
flipped the spawns.
teammate comes through, but it might not
Capital
matter.
might have just made the
Everybody
biggest
drops
play of the
for Cabal,
game.
so the spawns now have flipped out for
He might have
Bush,
just made
and
the
they can
biggest
still
play
very
of the
much
game.
win this game off
He
of
might be
this
minus 11, but that might have
and
been
yeah,
it.
Players falling.
felt the map.
Players dropping. Capsule out of the picture. Cammy still holding the
Why is
line.
Cammy just chowing?
He'll be taken out. Cabal doing whatever they
Wait, why
can
did
to
Cammy
try
just
to
chow
back up
that?
in the front. They're going to have to contest.
Got to get your way in, and you've done it. You forced another rotation. So what can you get off the back end of this P4?
You gotta row,
Cammy,
you gotta
one
row.
last look. He takes
And-
down
and it's gonna be
Flames,
Cabal here
and two
first.
players already over
Cammy's
the
gonna
P1
go for the
Cabal.
pinch.
They need 20 seconds.
Cammy is going to
They
go for the
cannot
pinch.
give up
Number
even
4
eight.
is watching, and
Cammy
that's
on
2
the
dead.
flank.
That's 2 dead. Cammy's going
It's
deep,
fine,
though.
but will
He's
be
just got to
spotted
stay
and tagged
alive.
up.
He's going to
Looking
find
for the
one.
reach out. Flames loses the battle.
It's a
Now
big
you're
win.
under threat.
That's a
You have
big
lot
win.
of angles to
Capsule
look at
killed
here for Cabal,
Traits.
but it's gonna be
Oh my
picked
God,
up by
they're
Vic.
breaking.
Now we turn back to the hard point.
They're
Cabal looking for the
breaking.
final couple seconds.
Oh my
Forward,
God,
trying
we're
to
going
bully
game
his
5.
way in, but he is shut
Oh
down.
my God,
Door
they
slammed in
broke.
their
Yo,
face,
Cap
and
made the
now we're
play,
going to
then
a
they
map
teammated,
5.
then he fell off the map,
Whoa,
and then he
Cabal,
team killed,
hold
all in
on,
like
hold
this
the
in the course of
phone.
like 3 or 4
I didn't think it
lives
was
at the end.
possible. I mean, you look at what they did last week for the Falcons, and it's like, yeah. I mean, that's a Falcons
Oh
team that
my
maybe haven't been
gosh.
looking the best. You could have
Capsule made the play of the
You say
game,
there's
and
no
then
way
he
you can
actually
reverse sweep a
broke the
team
game
like
after.
this, but
Oh
I mean,
no,
the amount
dude.
of grit that we're seeing from these young players. I mean, I don't know what Flames said to
Spider,
them
thank you for the
in
sub.
the break between rounds on that dead
Well, we're going to
overload,
game
but
5.
It has ignited
The
some
reverse
brand
sweep is
new
on for
passion
Cabal.
to the story that has just been
Bush
lighting
needs to turn
up
up.
stage 4 Austin. This is unbelievable. We get to go to 5, and just looking back at that map, Cabal
Shall
were
we order from this
trailing
new
for
pizza
the
place?
entirety of this map
Yeah.
4. Bush had
And
them in exactly the
stuffed
position
crust, bro.
they wanted to on that break for P4.
It had
And
stuffed
even when
crust,
we look
so I got
back at it,
stuffed
like
crust.
there's not a lot Cabal we're getting done in terms of holding down time and getting good chunks of time off it, but slowly but surely they just kept on hitting in, contesting, throwing bodies at the hill, getting what they could because they knew if they just got one solid setup, that's all they needed to get. And the P3s, the P4s, that was their way back into this game. I mean, what a game that we saw from them, and you really got to give it to both Rispy and Vic. They are turning up today.
They are. They're going big in some critical moments.
Yeah, it was an
that
insane
are
minute for
leading
Cap,
to
bro.
Wins.
That was a pretty
And,
insane minute
yeah,
for
you
Cap.
look at just the end of this hard point and just great pickups. Vic getting that read onto Cammy, making sure the flank is safe so everyone else can
Okay,
turn
well,
their
what
attention
looked
to the
like we
front,
might
to
have
the
been in for
side,
a really quick
and
day
making
is
it as
turned
easy as
into
possible to try
a
to
game
hold on
5.
to the end,
I mean,
but,
shit, we could have been 2
I mean,
maps
this
into
has
the into the last game of the day if it would have been a 3-0.
just that map number 2 where you lose 5 rounds in a row. It felt like there was just nothing really going right in the second half of that search and destroy, and you're thinking, oh man, Bush up 2-0, they grab the S&D, they're going to an overload. It feels like they could put it away, and they even go up 3-0 in the overload. And Cabal just continuing to battle back, fight back into it. It's not done till it's done. And they
you're not liking Face It, Viper? No way, dude.
To see who's
I thought
going
everyone
to that
loved
grand
Face It.
final, man.
What a map to close
I thought everyone
this one
loved
out
Face
too.
It.
Cabal 3-0 on this map mode
it is
combo.
Kings.
Bush are 2-0. Neither team has lost a gridlock search. And for this to be what decides our first grand finalists, hey, this was destiny. Like, there is no way that you look at the stage that we've had between Cabal and Bush and know that it's not going to go any further than, like, it has to be 5.
Sure.
Honestly, like, without a doubt. I was kind of underwhelmed to see the way that the start of this series went. I'm like, we got to see some fight back here from Cabal, and they've delivered. And this is exactly what we've been getting all season long from this team. They just never give up. They reverse sweep Falcons back in winners round 1. They take care of
I think
Omid
Bush just
Brooklyn
closes
3-1
anyway.
to get to this position.
Yeah, tomorrow's
And
losers finals and
here
grands.
with a rematch.
So it'll
versus
be
Bush,
losers grands
one
for
that I'm
EMEA
sure a
and
lot of
losers
people
grands
would
for
have
NA.
expected
Well, I'm gonna watch
Bush
it all.
to clean up
So we'll be
and
live
get the
for a while
revenge
tomorrow.
quite handedly. Cabal,
Probably
they're
watch the
still
World
fighting.
Cup.
They're still fighting. And
What World
now
Cup games
have
are on
to get
tomorrow?
Over the final hump, however. They need to get the
Oh, I
job
looked at this
done
earlier.
heading into
Mexico,
this
South Korea, but
map
that's not till
number 5.
midnight.
And while
Switzerland,
that happens,
Bosnia,
you have Huntsman and
Canada,
Bittersweet that
Qatar,
are
the
patiently
daytime.
waiting
Oh, no.
to play
Well,
their
Czechia and
losers
South
final
Africa is in
match
the
and see
morning.
Who's going to be playing up against
The fact that the
loser of this
times for the
winners
World Cup
final
games aren't the
in
same every
tomorrow's
day is
game.
always
So
throwing me
still
off.
a lot
You
up
would
in the
think
air
it'd be
for as far
like
as what's gonna
noon,
potentially unfold
3,
tonight and what's
6,
going to
and
be
9.
dealt for
But not.
tomorrow.
Sometimes it's
But,
11
yeah, you're looking at
a.m.
this as
start time.
Bush.
Sometimes
This
it's
is
2
your get back,
p.m.
right,
start
from the regular
time.
season. This is
You never
your
know when
chance
it's gonna
to
when the time's
show
gonna
that
be.
you can take down this Cabal team that has been very dominant, that has looked good in search and destroy. If you can grab 2 search and destroys off of a Cabal going into a grand final, you might very well meet Cabal again in the grand final, but I feel like that kind of confidence would be massive going into the best of 7.
100%. I think that the Bush taking 2 searches
Last
off
week
of Cabal
online matches
completely
EDL. I'm so excited,
sets
but I'm
Cabal
also
off
sad
course
because that
for
means the
what
season
the
almost.
expectation of this entire stage
But
was going to be. I mean,
I can't
they
lie.
Really put
I
value
probably-
into.
How
as
long
as
into
they
the
take a
off-season,
respawn,
chat,
they
do
can
you
take a
feel like
series. And if you go into this
you wish
elimination
there was
final
online
losing
COD?
both search and destroys
Like,
off the
how long
Bush,
into the offseason are
that's
you
gonna put
like?
some major question
You know
marks in
what?
the
I
back of
wouldn't
your
mind
mind,
some
doubt
online
in
qualifiers
your
right now. I
minds
feel like
on
probably about a
taking
month
on
in, I'm
whoever
like,
wins this Huntsman versus
okay,
Bittersweet
you know what I
game,
mean? I'll
because
take.
suddenly you're
I'm
not
cool
really
with it. I'll take
trusting
some
these
now.
search and destroys, and that's not the position
It's
that
the
you
best
want to
7
be in
case.
on Championship Thursday.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you, brother. But we are loading up into some grid lock to see who is going
Here we
to
go.
get the best of who. Reverse sweep on the cards for Cabal. Bush looking to try to put a stop
gonna
to
be.
it. End it here and advance to the grand finals. Man, I'm excited. Let's get into it, brother.
Yeah.
It's all that sniper. You ain't challenging
I got
that.
my eyes on this man right here, Flames. What can he do as the vet for this squad to really ignite some passion, some motivation for them to take down the Bush? And I mean, for the Bush, I'll be looking
out.
kind of the same.
Vic.
Cammy, what can he do
Hold
to
that, Cat.
answer that? Trakes, though, young gun. Everybody knows that he is going to be the difference
look at
maker
Trakes.
in
He's
what
taking
kind of plays
space.
he can do isolated on the map.
Yeah, Trakes is getting a lot
First
of
we
info
saw
from
him.
his teammates that they're throwing nades and stuns. No early trophies here to work with. So a lot of tags came in. And Trakes has been able to reposition. Just needs to get one here, but gonna get team shots in for the Cabal
Good
boys,
teamwork
so they
through.
clear things out quite quickly. And now
Got
look to
bomb
go
going
for the bomb
down.
Plan.
You can see the rest of Bush.
Oh, they
and
probably
you
will,
just want to go
Kings.
down into a
They'll
2-on-4
definitely
for
drop
the
like a really
retake,
good
so they play
combat
their
after
life,
the
and they're
season
hitting this
ends.
one right away. Not going to be any time for Cabal to set this one up, and there's the trade for Capsule.
Wait,
Poland
but look
follows
at
it
the
up. Flames
retake.
trying to get aggressive,
Four
but nobody
dead, a
finds
perfect
kill on the
retake.
post
Only
play
lose
for
Trakes in the
Cabal.
beginning of the
And the
round. Well, not
Bush
the
on
beginning of the round, but
retake. I mean,
when
that
they
is fantastic.
get the bomb down.
I mean, Proly with an unbelievable
Beautiful.
gunfight there as well. That's one of
This
those
just feels
battles
like
that
a
you're looking at
Bush-
thinking, oh man, for
This
sure
just feels
they
like
got
a Bush
that lined
win.
up, but Prolute has won a lot of those over the course of the last couple of maps.
Like you
despite
get
how the
so
hard
close
point
to the
goes,
reverse sweep, and then
it
you
is
just
a
lose it
beautiful
right at the
retake,
end.
Despite the clean kill onto Trakes in the site. And I like the call, just making sure they don't give them any room to set up, as you said, Colin. Just attack them early and try to get in there with the switches. And, well, it's as clean as ever as Prolute and Cap still find 2 apiece.
So, Cabal, I mean, you really did everything you can to set yourself up for a round one.
I mean,
win.
I could give it a go, Kinks.
A little destabilization.
I always said I wanted to,
defaults on the defense. Rispy
And I get lazy.
over towards B. And mapping locked down by Vic. Trake's going to get caught by that, and there's your first blood. And Prolu right away just backing up to see what he can find.
Oh, Vic.
Kill on the escape. That is perfect for Bush now looking to set up over to B.
No way, bro.
Things come.
You got that first blood, and you gave it right back.
Could pick up very quickly depending on what Rispy wants to do.
Now, Cammy's going to catch Dimensions, so that's probably going to activate. Actually, Cap has Bomb. It is going to activate him now.
So it has to be just a tad bit
Yo, he's a
careful
lunatic.
over chasing here.
Challenging with Bomb is crazy.
Slide away with 10 HP in a dream.
How you
Meanwhile,
playing?
you have been able to at least eliminate one more, and now the call. Try to get the play off. Prolut's able to find another. He's up to 4, maybe looking for number 5.
He's going for the challenge. Just as much damage
Yo,
as he can get onto
moving.
Flames for the rest of them to
This
fly.
guy's shooting right
Plant
now,
in
too.
now for Cap, and 28 seconds turns to 44. 1v3.
Cap throwing shoulder,
Flames
spotted.
and Caps at the shoulder. He's going to spot this one back
Prolu
up top.
gonna
and
get a kill.
There's
Yup.
nowhere to go right now.
Prolu's
If you're
5-0 or
Flames,
something
he's
like
gonna
that.
be caught there in the bush. 2-0 up in the search and destroy. Very clean round.
More than half his teammates, his team's killed already.
The post plant. Nothing is getting
Over
by
the top.
Prolu at this moment.
Oh, what was that shot, bro? This guy just kicked an absolute field goal. That might have went out of the stadium. Holy shit, that guy just kicked the ball. I don't even think that was... You couldn't have made that worse.
5 rounds together, and a huge part of that came by way of teamwork, by making sure that they were getting reads on the aggression, not allowing themselves to get picked off individually. They were always in positions to find trades. You're seeing a lot of that work out quite well here on the start of Gridlock, where they will now lead 2-0. I would expect Cabal to try to throw a curveball in here and change up the pacing potentially.
Yeah, Cabal going to play slow.
Yeah,
Risky
you don't
waiting
wanna
for any
give up
nades or
straight
anything.
solo. Not on a map like Gridlock. Really denies anything on this map. I mean, there's just nowhere to go.
Drake's going to
hide
get
from
close.
that Hellstorm.
Cap's still going to get blooded by Vic.
There's another first blood
Now
from
Drake's
Vic,
gonna go,
so
but he's gonna
hopefully
get
he can
caught.
find a second. Rispy playing it patient. Catches Drake
Teamwork
trying to get
is
aggressive,
perfect.
and together they
Prolute by
beat up
himself.
Cammy.
You're 5-0. You just try to hunt this Hellstorm.
5-0 on a 5 spree.
And you're going to get caught.
Won't make it 6.
That's tough. I was going to
Like the
say,
pinch play.
you hope you can get like 2 kills, get the
Risky if
Hellstorm, but
Prolut's able to find it, but
Blanked.
you still got 3 members strong. Likely good enough to finish the round, but you called it. Making sure that streak does not come into play on a map like Gridlock is extremely important, and the follow through was there. Great first blood from Vic, and this time they actually capitalized.
what should my
with the
next
first blood, not letting the numbers
Odd
go the other way.
Dynasty
Yeah, it's just
website
patient,
challenge
knowing
be?
that Bush are being
Because
reactive,
my
just
first
like you
challenge
were
was
back on
like,
that raid.
and I build a dynasty.
And to
If you didn't
catch
watch the
Drake's out
YouTube shorts or
at A,
TikTok, spoiler alert, feel free to
that
mute
is a
me if you
really
really
good
don't want to
call
get
from
spoiled.
Rispy
But
just to try
I
to
got it on
draw
day
the
2.
Bush into
So,
unwinnable
I need a new
positions
challenge.
and putting yourself on the board to
So
nine
people,
that third round in a row.
I have a couple comments. They're like, you
Back
try
into
to
this one.
get a
Setup between
0-win
Flames
team.
and Rispy over to this B side. Flames has the snipe out and he catches Cammy.
But
So
I don't know that that's
another
possible. I
first
saw a
blood for
couple people
Cabal.
comment
That's
saying
3
they
in a
got
row.
0
They get turned
wins.
into a second round.
But I've tried,
We
and the
don't find that
lowest
so
I've gotten is
cleanly
1.
from
I've
Ned.
gotten
You
1
get the
multiple
trade,
times.
Trade.
But 0 wins, I don't know how possible that is.
Right through,
Like,
looks to use
maybe
the
it's
smoke to his
possible.
advantage.
Flawless?
They're going to push up
I
onto
don't
the
know
site
if
with the
flawless
bomb,
is
and now
doable.
Tracy Cap side by side.
I mean, I'm
hand in
guessing
hand,
it is,
looking
but
to
I
take
feel like you
control of the
have to
B side,
draft
and that
like
bomb should
quite
go down
literally
safely.
the highest statistical players ever, and you probably have to get lucky. Because my guess is like,
post plant setup.
if you were to draft, let's say like
Draw anybody into a long distance fight.
Scump,
on the
Formal,
flank, both
Sin,
players from Cabal, they're going to take
Scrap
you up on that
in their
offer, and
absolute
Flames, he still has the
primes.
snipe. You should know that.
you
Has
could
he
draft that
found an
team, and I
M15?
bet you would get a different record
Drake's gonna
different
get a read on where this
times.
hit's coming
Like there
from.
might be one time where you only lose
Reposition.
once. There might be one time where you
You've
lose
lost
3
dimensions.
times. Like I bet you the sim isn't the exact same.
Around the outside,
Even
will
if
be
you have the
good
same
for it,
players.
and Bush put
So you'd
together
probably
another
have to
one.
get the
And
goats
they'll pull ahead.
and
3
get
to
really
1
lucky
here.
to
Still
go
looking Very
flawless.
solid, looking to use those numbers well.
I could
and
give it a
big
go.
play
The
from
only thing
Drake
is I
through
don't
the
know if
middle.
it's possible, so I don't want to waste my time.
Drake's really brought this one back. I mean, the fact that
Win with
that is
nade
the
shot? I
second
could do win with
time
nade. I
that
did the
you've
win with
gotten
Zuma, which
2
was obviously a lot
kills and
easier.
Still lost the round. I mean, we saw it on the
Win with
raid, and we see
nade,
it here on the
I could maybe
Gridlock.
do
Like, that
nade.
just can't happen for Cabal. And I don't mind the call to reflip the map and play for the retake outside streets, but I mean, Bush are getting away with a lot.
I can't
and
believe
we need
I
to start to
finished
see
the
Cabal tighten it
Dynasty
up.
Challenge, though, in
Dimensions is
2
0-3,
days.
Flames is 1-3. He did
It literally
that
took
first
6
blood last
teams to
round,
win,
so I mean, you
which
can
is
give
kind
a
of
little bit
insane.
of grace to Flames so far. He has had the sniper out,
Pretty
but
lucky.
he puts it away now. We need to start seeing these two step up.
Yep.
Win with BO6, Kenny. Oh, man, my bad, Ken. Whoa. Yo, Trakes don't care.
Trakes looks for all 4. Flames
My
that
bad,
left
Ken,
out to
dude.
dry. Would have to be a 1v4 for him, and, well, look at the collapse. Even if he finds this one, a trade will follow, and Bush give you no room once again, thanks to Trakes.
Brother, this guy's moving like Messi. That is insane.
Moving like Messi.
You just
Shout
cannot
out Trakes, the
let that
Argentinian.
happen. And
I mean, listen.
I never
Trakes
thought
watched
that I'd be
Messi go
looking at him.
crazy
How
yesterday.
many
He said
times
to
we've
now
watched
it's gotta
this
be my
team
turn.
Just looks so good in search across the stage. Look at
Oh, yeah,
this
Kinks, he was getting slammed.
disoriented
What did
on
he
a
even
map
have,
like
bro?
Gridlock. And
0.8s?
yeah, let's see this one again.
0.7s?
Just so clean on the flip. And Rispy has no idea where his teammate went. I mean, you gotta be challing this together, but they're looking 2 separate ways. I mean, Cabal are lost in the sauce right now. They need to get something going on the Gridlock because just like the Raid, this one is falling quickly.
Yeah, the opposite side now for sure. Cabal looking to try to get back into the search and destroy, which is not a situation that we see them in often. And this is going to be a complete takeover of the site. Bomb is down, and now a full retake once again required.
One of the harder ones to retake here.
I'm not mad that this Panama-Ghana game
finally on the board.
is
Drake's
on
up
right
top.
now.
He gets lost in the smoke and the knife, and it's
Because
Rispy with a knife to
it
challenge
seems like
him
there's
back.
not a lot going on,
2v3,
and I'm glad I'm not
outside
sitting on
Trace.
my
The smoke is
couch, like,
down. Oh, they're just
hardcore
gonna hop
watching.
it. Flames dies. He's gonna stick it out.
Oh.
Rispy holds it, but he won't.
Your hot take is Shotzzy has
Get
now
the
surpassed
defuse.
Scump.
Shots connect
That's
through
probably
the
a hot
smoke,
take,
and
right?
now
I think more
Bush
people
do it
disagree than
again.
agree.
They've done their homework. They figured out how they need
I
to
personally
play.
disagree.
Not only that, it's the
But-
clutch factors that are following through. It just
I
feels
think
like
that there's a lot of people that
nothing
just
can go
are like,
right.
hey, if you got more rings,
Kills
you're
are
just
coming
better.
in.
So,
Trades are there
obviously,
to
I
follow.
respect
Good
the
play
opinion.
calls are being made as well, and they're not wasting any time. They know when they can go for the fast plants. They know when they need to play patient. And Cabal just have not found answers. Answers that we're used to seeing, mind you.
Yeah.
And they are now down 5-1. Bush looking to seal the deal here with the final round.
Not to mention
Who's
they're
better,
like
Simp or
leading in
Shotzzy?
first bloods to Austin. It's
I still,
really
I give the,
unreal way
I
that
think
Bush
they're
are
honestly
winning
they're
these,
probably
playing
right next
down
to
a
each other
member
in rankings.
in a lot of these
I think I'd give the
rounds.
slight edge to Simp.
I mean, this is certainly
In the
not
CDL
what we
era,
would've
I'd give it to
expected.
Shotzi just because he has
But
3 rings
Cabal,
compared to
now they
1.
need to
But I
find
think
4
in
rounds
all
in a
time,
row,
I'd give
and
a
look
very
at this
slight edge to
retake. It's
Simp.
going to be 2 on the flank.
Oh, and to mention,
I'm not.
doesn't
Like
expect
I've
a
said
full
for this for
flank
a
that fast, so
long
he's gonna
time.
drop immediately.
I'm
Flames
not
needs to find
a
one.
or
Can't
dead.
find
Holy
anything.
shit.
It's a clean
GG
retake.
6-1.
It's a
I'm not one
flawless
of those
retake
like
at that, and there will be
rings
no
over
reverse
everything
sweep.
type people.
Bush
I try to
Gaming
balance it a
find
little
the
more
dub,
evenly.
gets
Obviously,
to
rings are the
map
most
5 and
important, but
advance to grand finals.
That's going to
I don't think just because you have more
you
rings,
make
you're better
all
than
of that
somebody. I
effort
think
to come
like
back to a game
MVPs and
5. You set
consistency
yourself up for the reverse sweep for a
longevity
second
and
time in
total
the
wins
winners
is
bracket.
also like
And
very
the
important.
Bush, I mean, they settle it with ease. 6-1 on the Gridlock. They stay undefeated on that map mode combo, and they're going to be our grand finalists, looking to go back-to-back in championship moments for challengers. That is the Bush.
Kinks,
that I
it's
think a
hard to
lot of
say,
people
bro.
were expecting
See,
to
'cause again,
you put Trakes in the
back
roster
to back to
in
back
place
champs
of
is
Abe, and
nuts, right? I mean, there's a reason no one's
I
even
hate
gone
to say
back
it,
to
but
back
it
right now.
truly
until
looks like an
Optic.
upgrade
The
for this
3P is
squad. I love
insane.
Abe. He
But
did
again,
some
bro,
great things
I
for
just
this
like
team, and you cannot.
It's
You
so
cannot
hard
dispute
the
that
way
whatsoever.
I struggle
But
with how I
Trakes
want
is
to
just
value
taking them to
champs
new
because I understand
levels.
it's the biggest event. It's
Looking
got the most
solid, man,
pressure.
and I think
But
incredible
it's like
composure.
no
You
different than
expect
any other
composure
event
from
in terms
what
of
is a veteran
format. If anything,
squad
there's
here
less
on this Bush
teams.
Gaming roster when it comes down to a game
And it's
5
like-
after you lead 2-0.
I mean, if a player won,
if
if a player won like 5 champs but never won anything else, would they be the GOAT?
And a lot of big games from a lot of individuals.
It's like, yeah, you
Pro
won
Luke,
you
though,
won
I
the
think
ring 5
specifically
times, but
over
like
the-
if you didn't
the
do
last
anything
half
else,
of
would
the
you be the
series
GOAT?
has definitely stepped up in a big
So how
way,
do you
and
balance the
especially
player,
to
let's
set
say, that
the
has
tone
4
in the
rings,
search and destroy?
but it's like
Incredible
half of their
stuff, but,
wins compared
I mean,
to a
again,
player that
I
has,
think I touched
let's
on it
say,
before
double
jumping
or
in.
triple
It
the
would mean
wins,
so much
but a
if
ring
you're
or 2
Bush
less.
Gaming squad to grab
It's
2
tough. I don't know.
SMGs from a Cabal.
I think the thing for me with
squad that has
rankings
looked
is
so
like,
dominant in search and
I don't
destroy,
know
and
where
again,
I
you
rank
might very
someone
well meet
until
them in that
I
grand
know where I
final.
rank
So knowing
someone.
that
You know what I
and having
mean?
that under your belt
Like if Shotzzy
could
wins
set
champs
you
this
up
year, I'm either going to be
massively
like, yeah,
if you get that
he's
rematch.
the GOAT, or
Certainly
he's
is gonna
better than
beg some
Scump, or
questions
I'm
from
not going to
Cabal
feel it,
and
and that's
how
just
they
what's going to
answer
be.
back in
You know
that
what I mean?
elimination final tomorrow, whether they play Huntsman or Bittersweet, that's going to be a tough best of 5.
I don't know.
Those are 2
The rankings
very
are hard, bro.
capable
They're really
squads.
difficult.
And today,
No,
I mean,
James, they
we
lost
were
game
looking
5,
for them
round 11.
to once again walk in and just show
Game
that
5,
they're
round 11.
the dominant S&D team. I know they've been putting a lot of work into their
Definitely
respawns, and
Pentagrams,
maybe
Viper. It's not
that's
even close.
impacting their performance.
It's actually disrespectful to God RX that you even put in next to
trying
Pentagram.
to
I can't
level
lie.
things out on the opposite side of the spectrum. Spectrum, but I didn't expect it to be this much looking at a gridlock search and destroy. And for Bush, I mean, the same can be said for themselves. I mean, you look at this squad that going into stage 4, you made a really unseen change with Abe leaving, going to the CDL and picking up Trakes, not knowing who that fourth member was.
Bush denied a reverse sweep. They go to the finals. Cabal will drop down. They'll play the winner of Huntsman and Bittersweet tomorrow.
Every single time we see them, they get better and better. You lose that one game to Cabal. Game
Bush
5,
needs you?
round 11.
I don't know, Preston. They just won.
You get your rematch
Do they really
in the
need
winners
you?
final for a chance to go to the grand finals. And I think right here, you've shown.
Yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, James. I'll be live for the entire thing tomorrow, so we can see who wins both regions. Hopefully, we get to watch Omit EU win,
this
of course.
Is the full form Bush.
Well, one more team dropping down.
That's what I'm saying, Flank. People don't know about BO4 and 2019 GodRx. He was actually nice.
One more matchup here on the night. That is going to be Bittersweet up against Huntsman to see who's going to stay alive and play Cabal tomorrow in that losers final. So we're going to throw things to a break. When we come back, loser semifinal coming up next.
I mean, he's still playing, so I wouldn't say yet, Phoenix, now. Dude, GodRx was him, bro. I'm telling you, Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare 2019, GodRx was actually fucking nasty. I mean, shit, if you play the COD Dynasty game, you've seen his stats, bro. The guy is literally him. I'm actually low-key. Let's look at COD Dynasty for a minute. I kind of want to look like... I want to play, like, with stats on and just see if you can go, like, flawless. Like, I want to just try and pick, like, just people with nut stats and just see, like, how close to flawless can you actually get. Because I don't know, bro. I just don't know if it's, like, possible. Especially not with these roles. Give me a different version of Attach, I guess. Simp. I mean, this is a good team, right? Like, this team probably loses a handful of games. Like 52-4. I've had a team that literally won all but one. So it's like, how doable is it? I don't know. Rat. Baited. Respin Scump. Oh, MW19 Scump. Now I'll take Krem. And John. Like, yeah, another really good team. How many games are they going to lose? Have you done 0 wins yet? I don't know if that's possible either. I mean, apparently it is possible, but no, I've only gotten to 1. Like, I think you need to draft the absolute prime of, like, the best players ever. And you need to get lucky in the actual, like, simulation this whole thing does behind the scenes. Like, we're picking up some crazy... I mean, we might go perfect. We got second at champs. We lost 6... We almost won every event. We still lost 6 games. So it's like, this is tough. Who should I take here? We'll take, take Cell. Take Cell, we'll take Shotzzy. Ashy. And we'll take replays. Or is that replays or that's the thing? Who did I just click? Saints. See, like, still 9 losses, bro. 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 6. We still lost 9 games. Yeah, there's one more match, Tommy. Huntsman versus Bittersweet. Okay, MVP Hydra. That's a good start. Yo, MVP Hydra's a good start. Hold on. See, like, this is just... I'm gonna respin Wuskin. Nice, 2019 Wuskin. Holy shit. And then Super. And then Rated. I mean, this is a good team. Right, this is a good team. They're still going to lose probably like 4 games. They lost 7. You have Blast, Afro, and Wake. You actually got 0 though, Viper? Like, you actually got 0? I'll take Hydra. I guess Attach. Phase, grab Clay. We'll change this version of Attach, and we'll take. That's not a. Dang, that wasn't the best version of App. I was hoping for a better one. Oh, 0. Oh, you mean like not winning a chip? Oh, not winning a chip is easy. I'm talking like literally 0 wins. Like I'm talking like they don't win an event. Or they don't win a match. Not winning an event is easy. Not winning a match apparently is possible, but it doesn't feel that likely. Like, again, another pretty good team. This team's still going to probably lose a dozen games. Yeah, 11. Okay. We start off with John. That's a good start. And IW Formal. Hold on. We are actually cooking. Black Ops 4. Give me Simp, bro. That is not Simp, dude. Ugh. Big Trey. Respin Huntsman. Cold War Dashy. I mean, it's a good team. It's a good team. I mean, it's just like 7 losses. I don't know. I think you just have to get unbelievably lucky. Accuracy or Kenny for World War II 2K. You can't go wrong with any. I think Ken was their best player, but I don't know exactly like whose stats are better for this game. Oh, look, World War II 2K. Accuracy stats are probably better. Yeah, he's 0.01 higher in HP. What are the odds of that? And he's better in SND than Ken. They both had, I mean, even Sheen had an MVP. I don't know, like, how much win, like, you see how it has, like, the win-loss or, like, how many events they won? I don't know how much I don't know if that, like, adds into this at all, if I'm being honest. This is a disgusting team. Super might hold us back a little bit. Yeah. See, it's like, should I have tried to respin? Okay, Scrap. Scrap and Trey. BO3 Scump. Wait, this team might be it. Try a respin on Attach. That's not good. Respin BO4. BO4 dash. Yo, this team, I mean, this is going to win every event. How many games is it going to lose, though? Like, this team won every event, and it went 52-5. We won every event, and we still lost 5 games. Wait, I mean, I guess maybe if I had, like, BO6 Scrap, that would have been a good upgrade, but, like, this is, like, that's some nutty stats on those guys. Again, BO3 Scump. Yo, BO6 Breach is just, like, 8. Respin C9. Lacefield. Respin Octane. Yo, this team might win every event, too. We might have back-to-back dynasties. We got third at champs. At 30 champs. Are you me? I guess Respin Scump, take him. BO6 Heretics will take Super. World War II Octane. And Respin Ultra. MW3 Kleenex, welcome. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could try. As long as I know it's possible, I can do the every day until I go flawless. It might take me. It might take me the rest of my life to finish the challenge, but I could give it a try. I just need to know that you can do it. Like, I need to know for sure that it is possible with proof. Like, I've gotten 1 loss, but 1 loss is not 0 losses. Hey, good-ass team. 4 losses. Okay, we're getting closer to 0. We're slowly getting closer. BO4 phase again. So. BO4 Dill. BO4 Dill and COD. IW Formal. And then MW3 Shotzi. Sure. This is a good team. I mean, this is a good squad. They're winning champs. Yup. I don't know, James. They said they're going to add Benjay for the No Champs Challenge. That would be sick. Dude, I'd love to bring Benjay to Champs Challenge. Would be sick. BO6 Optic. Vanguard phase. I'm gonna respin simp. Yeah. 2-time MVP simp. The 04 simp, I think that was. It was. I'm gonna risk a respin. Nice. This is a good team. Top 6 in Major 1 is insane. Yo, how did that team just get top 6 in Major 1? The stats out of those players were crazy. Yo, it's Mad Cat. Where's Gabe? I haven't seen Gabe in a minute, bro. I took his go. Another good team. I mean, obviously we can see the stats. We know it's like really good, but like I'm trying to get 0. I need to know it's possible. Not looking good though. Respin app. Man, this is a cool ass website though. Shout out to whoever made this. I just like the way it looks. Like obviously it works really, like it works well. I think it's fun, but like also the visuals are just dope. Like whoever made this just put on for the visuals for sure. Standy actually had some solid stats on that. It's just a slot machine. I mean, yeah, it's quick, dope. It's just like, it's the perfect thing. Want to put money on it? How much money you want to put on it? If I get a dynasty,
hello everyone, and
$10.
welcome back to Challengers Elite Playoffs.
If I hit a dynasty right here, $10.
One more matchup to see who's going to be moving on to tomorrow, who's going to be matched up against Cabal.
There's not going to be a dynasty
final.
here, chat.
On Visions, that's Seymour. We've had a couple of bangers.
Spoiler alert,
Maybe the
no
last one
dynasty
doesn't
gonna
end
be
the way
coming
we
here.
thought it would, but I still thought it was a great series just about the whole way through. Now we'll see what we're in store with this Huntsman up against Bittersweet matchup as we take a look at the maps and modes.
Oh, something about Gridlock S&D just being a little anticlimactic, I would say. We don't get to see it this series. It's going to be Scar, Sake, Exposure, Hasi, Raid for Huntsman taking on Bittersweet. Another elimination round matchup. Winner goes to play Cabal. Loser goes home early in top 4. So both these two teams looking to fight with their life.
This team's not going to win an event.
For Scar to kick things off, I wouldn't.
All right,
really
back over to the Huntsman.
Anywhere else for these two
Huntsman
teams.
Bittersweet, chat, to make a loser's final and play tomorrow.
We saw Huntsman look
You'll play Cabal tomorrow if you win this series. This is the last series of the day, man.
Bittersweet team,
3 maps is all it takes.
A lot of skill on this squad. I think for Scar, we can really see that.
Wait, EWC and Champs' next run on Dono 5 Membies? Oh, shit.
We saw Renegade just
we're going to wait to off this map.
Tear. Now it looks to be Johnny, at least as we kick things off right away. Huntsman will win the opening battle.
EWC and
get
Champs?
themselves on the time.
Oh,
Johnny might be able to build himself up on a bit.
That's a lot of pressure, dude. That's a lot of pressure on me.
Good.
I'm not a
Renegade
GM.
Starting off good. The two of these guys are ripping through the Falcons, so
I ain't no
surprise
GM
me to see them
like
continue versus Bittersweet. And 28 unanswered, still 20 seconds left on P1, and you're already thinking about the rotation if you're Renegade. He's got a lot of traffic in front of him.
Brian didn't say that. If he says that, then he says it, but he didn't say it.
He goes down on 4 in a row, but he's really setting the tone here, Austin.
No
respins is insane. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
Just about all of the time is uncontested.
I got to get unbelievably lucky, but I'll give it a go. I mean, I would never turn down an opportunity for 5 gifted. So we'll give it a go.
Give it a little bit of a run for the money. Throws a nade over the top.
Throw it and peel on a kill.
Now Bittersweet at least gets the first touch.
Get that exclamation point ghosty out of here, Mike. Bro, what is that?
Exclamation
point ghosty.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit worried right now for Bittersweet because just like our Cabal roster, there's a
one respin.
young guys on this team. Which
I think one respin is fair. It's still going to be almost impossible. Even with 3 respins, you're not going to get it every time.
It's quite tough to play just mentally.
For 5 gifted, I mean, I caught you, Brett, so I'm down with whatever stipulation you want to put on it.
Yeah, no, I think that's valid, right? It could be
Forward head, there you go, bang, in the hill.
But we'll see what comes into play.
Awakening 1 and 4.
Bittersweet do a good job of finding the clearance
Awakening here to replace.
Back on the time. They look towards this rotation.
Swooty.
It's going to be coming up here potentially, but at the very
looking
least,
to do what they can.
Some kills come through, and it's Felony that's helping lead the charge here for Bittersweet.
And if there's anybody that's really going to settle those nerves, it is going to be the CEO himself. See if Fellow can continue on this spree. He gets cut down on the rotation, but he's allowed for his team to rotate. It's going to be a 2-on-3. Johnny working through the middle of the map. He's going to look to open up a flank here, and Fellow should be watching it. Prada there gets cut off. Johnny gets the kill. Has 3 down for Bittersweet. Renegade top green.
Well, Renegade was in a perfect position, but it was a clean pick up there from Peel, who's going to try to play some of that high ground. Huntsman.
Johnny 12 and 6 early, man. He's ripping. Awakening mid-map, almost got 2.
Awakening on the pinch. He's going to find a great set of kills, and everybody from Bittersweet now forced to start to work for some of these forward players on Huntsman rather than just the hard point itself. Meanwhile, Brax just going to be happy.
Yo, they're getting
time.
belt
Renegade
right now.
finds a couple more on rotation, trying to play for some of that time. And now it feels like Huntsman starting to grab firm control here in the hard point.
It's a little slow here from Bittersweet. It's sluggish.
They're just
on
not
a lot of these
like
retakes.
Huntsmen
And
are just
because of
all
that,
over the
Huntsmen
map, just
quickly are able
terrorizing
to
them.
develop these flanks and catch some good timings. I need to see a little bit more urgency, sureness coming out of Bittersweet for these breaks, because if not, I mean, you're just giving time for
Throw it in
players
the back,
like
though.
Renegade and Johnny who
Throw it
just
in the back. Maybe
continuously
he
move
able to
to set themselves up for success.
Never mind, he's dead.
5 in a row.
I was gonna say maybe he could do something to try to get them
6 now, and
in
this
here,
is what I
but
said. Some of these players that we saw have
Grenade.
the hot hand in the
Up
last
the car.
series look to keep it going here. Having themselves a day.
Car bomb. I knew
Quick
it.
Set nade out front.
I
We'll
smelt
deal
it
with
coming.
Prada, and now almost reaching 100 points here.
Renegade
on
and
the point.
Johnny are
Looking
cooking
pretty
them.
decent
The
all
Brax
around
10 and
for
6
Huntsman.
with a minute
Spawns in
and
the
a half.
back. Should be out now, actually. So maybe a
Wait.
chance to overwhelm here if you're Bittersweet. Just have to try to find Renegade on the spree.
Renegade
Over the
though.
top. He's got that Hellstorm.
He
He's
switched
just
to
trying
an.
to distract. Good nade from Fellow.
Oh
Can
my
you get the
gosh.
rush, though? Renegade
I was gonna
says
say he
no.
switched to
He's
an
on
AR
9 in
up
a
close,
row.
but he apparently
Got
knew
some
what he was
assistance
doing because
there.
he's
Awakening
shitting
the
on
front
these
line.
guys.
That's 4 dead
Nah,
for
man.
Bittersweet. Town
Get Renegade to the
105
league,
to
bro.
47, still with 20 seconds at the old hill. You're gonna spawn up on the other side of the map, so maybe you can fight for the end of the last 10 seconds here. Renegade
Get him in the
still
league, man.
staying behind. He goes down. It doesn't matter. He already has his streak,
17 and
so
7. Johnny's
scrap time's
terrorizing
there,
mid-map.
but Now got to fight across the map, and
60-point
Huntsman players are
lead.
in position to make that very difficult.
Yeah, it feels like they're so far from this rotation, right? I mean, obviously,
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
spawning
Huntsmen
at
are
the
just-
last
they're
hill,
playing
so
ahead.
Very delayed, but
They're
just
also,
trying to
like,
move through the map
just
feels very
constantly
slow in
just
comparison to what we get out of Huntsman.
getting
on some of these
lost on the
rotations
map,
so
taking
far.
space,
And they're feeling it on the
making it
scoreboard
hard for
as this last
like
half
even if you
now
get one kill if
very
you're
much
Bittersweet,
open,
bro,
and
you're
Huntsman
still
have collected
not
the
that
first
close
20
to the hill.
seconds. Renegade
You're finally
will
gonna
be
get in
red,
now.
and Peel does a great job of putting together quite a few kills.
There's a
to
back
give them
pocket
fighting
Hellstorm
chance
missile
to
as
hold
well
on to that
on
close
somebody,
spawn. This is
probably
that moment
Renegade.
you needed if you're Bittersweet to start to work back in.
Need one of these hills, one of these money hills to go your way, but versus the Falcons,
I mean, bro,
it was pretty easy for
like,
Huntsman.
how is
Every time they
Renegade
were trying
able to just
rake back
walk
into
up
P5, so you see
T1
Renegade
through
tries to make
mid-cut?
the play.
I don't know
They
how
get
much it's
cut
gonna
down.
matter,
Close spawns for
but the fact that
Bittersweet
he's able to
should
just
get them back
walk
in
up
for the
there is
last 15
nuts.
seconds, but need to find a couple more kills just to solidify that, and it looks like the kills will follow. So bringing this one back, heading into the second set of rotations, and not terrible out of Bittersweet, I'd say, off the first set. I mean, a little shaky out the gates. You got Renegade, really the difference maker in this one. If you can shut him down as we rotate into the next set of hills, Austin, I mean, that is your way back in for Bittersweet. They really got to silence his impact.
They do, and he's still got a streak in his back pocket to work with as well in case things start to go a little bit wrong. So feels like a couple of options available for Huntsman, as this P1 time is where they got a huge chunk of time last time. So Bittersweet need to at the very least make sure it goes neutral. And they do find a bit of a clearance here. Grabs the middle map control, but Renegade back on
Renegade
a
will play
spree.
dash when he
He is
retires, you think?
snapping, and when he's firing like this, Huntsman can be so difficult to deal with.
like they just bring in Renegade.
Halo guys.
You never know.
Just give him some time.
I mean, Renegade's good, man.
and
He's
turn
really
into
good.
God. 3 down, Johnny, with the help
Abu's
of
pissing
Awakening,
you
makes
off?
it 4.
Abu's not even
In
playing
for the
right now,
remainder
Mike.
of this P1, Bittersweet
I know
still
what
yet
you
to
mean. Why
amass
is he
the
pissing you
triple-digit
off, though?
marker
Just
here
not-
on
just not pushing
Scars.
enough
We head
pace
to
for you?
P2. Early
You gotta
setup
get
for
moving.
Awakening. He's going to be the first line of contact and a big win versus Fellow. That's going to allow the rest of your team to set up with you, and why not make it 2?
The fact that this is a
Great
50,
kills come
60
through
point
at the
game, though, is actually
initial
kind of wild.
Point of contact.
If
as the
you
new
would
hard
think
point opens
Huntsmen are up
Johnny
like
just waits
150
patiently and
points right
almost
now.
comes together for
Every
a triple
POV
kill.
is just someone
But
on like a
the info
4
on
spray.
where Nate is at.
Good snap.
Nice little snap from Awakening as well. Just won't get the finishing touch. Bittersweet will get the touch on the hard point itself. We'll find a bit of a clearance.
Like you
but
tried
Renegade
hard enough in
ready to
scrims today?
pounce and ready to
Buff,
attack.
you were in their
and great
scrims
nade
flank.
from Brack gonna open up the hill.
Yeah, no trophies from Bittersweet, and you just see the ordinance from Huntsman
Big
continuing to
wake for
rain
3.
fire
Give him 4, give him
down
4.
on Bittersweet.
Oh,
Awakening.
Johnny gets it, though.
His gun just does not miss. 18 and 15, starting to catch some of these
Dude,
Bittersweet
I
players.
can't lie, bro.
lacking.
I was
And
very...
look at Brack just filling
I'm
those
upset that I
lanes. He's
missed
got
it because I
mid-map
would have went
on
live and
lock.
watched
Good
party.
damage on the
But I'm
Prada.
very
That is
pleasantly
going
surprised
to
to
hit
see that
Huntsman
LAT
pretty close
scrimmed
to
on
200
Monday.
points early on this
CDL
star. They are
teams,
running
or
away with
most
this
teams,
map
but
one.
especially CDL
Yeah,
teams,
they
usually take
certainly
Mondays
are.
off, right? Because you
Bittersweet
play every
have
day of the
just
week other
been
than that.
outslayed so
But
far
they
in
were
the hard
scrimming
point,
Bush on
and
Monday,
there's been
and
very
Bush was
few
streaming it. I
rotations
didn't
that
know
they've
it at
won.
the time.
This
I didn't
is
know
one of
until
the
they were on
few
the little
hard points
last
they have
map.
been first at, but
But
this is the problem.
To
Renegade
see that they were
has
getting extra reps in,
Hellstorm,
albeit
and
against the
he's ready to
Challengers
just
team, but one of the
drop
best
it
ones.
from above. At the very least,
It's
gonna
good to
slow
see they're
things
putting
down,
in that
get you
work,
some
man.
information. They will find Prada, and it allows them to
How'd it look, James? I saw they won like most of the maps, but
once again.
Now you're fighting against these pop
Obviously,
chows
that's
from Awakening.
expected.
And he is happy to take these duels.
And I saw they played a
Good shots out for
gridlock
Prada.
or overload, which is good because I think that's probably what we need the most reps on.
The full force of
Gridlock.
Bittersweet quickly into position.
Easy
Nate gets the break
disciples.
back
Easy
in.
disciples. Thank you for the follow.
30 seconds. You extinguish that streak, and I mean, if you can get a good chunk of time here, you're still maybe 60 seconds, one full hill away from bringing it back on this map one. Not impossible.
But it's cool to see
if you
that
can
they are
break
actually
this
scrimming
P4,
on
but
one
not
day.
the easiest.
Just getting extra reps, especially like going into like Major 4 where you're already looked at as the best team, and it's not even like champs time.
Who combines for 2 more.
I was shocked,
also
bro.
Hits a bit of a late pinch.
Because I would understood it if they took the day off.
Because the hill is still active,
Like you're looking like the best team. Like yeah, you're not perfect, but
away
it's not like you're
from
going
that
into
new
champs
hill. The only one
this
that's gonna
coming
spawn
weekend,
close
and you
is
still have
Prada.
online this
He's
week too.
having a bit of a slow game.
Couple
but
weeks
he finds
scrims.
the first kill here to try to get himself some kind of an entry into
Nah,
the
Flank.
back.
Abuza's ripping, bro.
Meanwhile,
You
he's
trust.
still a good
Abuza
punt,
is gonna have a
kind of over by
generational
that
list this
last
weekend.
hill.
I'm
Johnny
telling
was
you.
playing exits. Now this is where the spawns could maybe start to go up in the air.
They've
a little
had
bit.
an
You got a
interesting
big
weekend
gun in the
too.
back.
Don't they play
You're gonna
Falcons
lose
and
that,
Ravens?
and
So
now
like,
it's down to Peel to see if he can
you know,
come together
not
with a
pushovers
second.
at all.
But it's Awakening who's now last alive in the back.
Peel literally just quite.
I got Abuza with a
skedaddled out of that
1.16 on the
situation.
weekend though. I think he's gonna have
That
a
is
good
a
one.
good movement. Stun in though. Renegade over the top. Good shots from Prada. Johnny makes himself known. You know there's going to be a player
That's what I'm
lurking.
saying,
Still
Ryan,
19
bro.
seconds. Johnny's going to try to take it away. Bittersweet need every second they
Conversation
can get.
gets
Good
very
exits
interesting
from
if
Fellow.
VZ
He
gets his
takes
third
down
ring
2,
now.
and now for the campaign to
And if
break
Hydra
a
gets his
P5.
second, that's a whole lot. A
Huntsman,
whole
they
lot of
only
other
need 20
things.
seconds, Arston, or sorry, 30 seconds to put this map away. So it's got to be a quick
That
break.
makes rankings real fun.
Awakening, clean shots. Prada just barely gets the trade there. And you said it. They win it off of this hard point.
I mean, that
So
would have
it
to
is
shake
a
up the all-time
required
rankings
break
by
now
far
for
the most of
Bittersweet.
LAT
If they're
won
gonna try to
champs, right?
extend this, and Nate
Abizi would get a
gives them
third,
solid
Hydra would get a second,
opportunity.
and Scrap would finally
Actually
get
manages
one.
to combine for a couple kills.
That would
Awakening
have
knows they
hella
have
movement in
time,
people's
so he's
all-time
gonna take a
rankings.
bit of a route, but he is red. So now you can turn your focus to the front.
Nate, no high-low chow. It's just him alone in this play. You do have mid-map for Prada, but he's not going to be a part of holding on to this hill. He needs to make a play top green, and the rest of his team finding value. Prada top green allows Nate to swing out
I can't
for
lie,
clean
Flank, he might
kills.
actually
And
be.
here we go,
He might actually
Bittersweet.
be.
They
If
flip
Sid
out
manages
one,
to
but
win
he's still got
champs
Huntsman pinned in the black
with
back.
this
Can you
current
hold
base
down
team,
Johnny?
there's no disrespect to this
This is
current
where those
base team.
decisions
Because I mean,
have to
listen,
start to be
Draws
made. If you're
is
Huntsman here, you have yourself
Draws is up.
but
He's not a
Bittersweet
top
are
all-time great,
starting
but
to
Draws
pick
has
up
got
kills,
has a good
starting to
career.
find that
Oh,
fire
Four and
that was
Abuza have been
missing through
solid
the first
players.
half of the hard
Bro, if
point.
he finds a way to
Now
do
it's
it.
Huntsmen that are only going to be ahead by about 20 to 30 seconds, but can still very much.
I don't
end
even
it
have
on
Nate
one
shot over him
good
now,
break.
Ryan, let alone
Bittersweet, though,
with his
they're
second
first
ring.
to the new hill. They're set up,
Shout out
and they're
Nate, though.
over 200 points.
Nate out for Prada. Big fight to take and a win versus Johnny. Nate gonna invest the Hellstorm. Prada a second one before dropping, and you do have Fellow.
The fact that this is still a game is wild. How is this still going?
Off that hill, but you need this Hellstorm to find anything. Really, a kill on the Johnny would be all you need to get Peel back into this hard point and soaking up this time. You're still down by 30. Huntsman can still win off this hill technically, so they're gonna take some routes.
We're going to take their time. However, is it going to be a costly mistake? Because Nate has just pieced you up. Brack's able to get one. Still, time going the way of Bittersweet. Quick contest for the scrap time, knowing just how important and how valuable every second is from here on out. It's about a 10-point differential. The new hill's about to open, and Prada trying to contest the rotation.
Wait a second.
You're only down by a handful of seconds now, and you got the rotation over to new. It's a race by
There's
both
no way they
teams.
lose
It's
this,
an
right?
advantage for Huntsman,
Two dead.
at least in numbers,
Three
but
dead.
they need to get the kills.
Johnny's
and there they
layer
are.
in front.
Three go
This should
down.
be it.
15 seconds is all you need, and you do get the back blue spawns. Johnny on the
Big kill.
cross.
Looking for the end.
That's a
Huntsmen
big
are
kill.
set up. Bittersweet once again need to try to break through the front. Awakening great shots over the top. Nade stuns.
Can't get in the
Everything
hill.
being thrown their way, but no one's on the
That
hard
might be
point.
it.
So this gives Bittersweet a
Yeah.
tiny reprieve to try to
Okay,
regain.
Huntsmen are going to win
set
map
up a
one.
teammate
It
and
got
try to
way
break
mixier
back
than it
through.
should have been with
Couple
how
seconds
much they were
needed.
ripping.
Have to touch, have to
But they
break.
are gonna win the map.
Bittersweet knocking on the door, but they'll find nothing as the Huntsmen
Holy
hold
moly.
on for map one.
I got a little scary towards the end there, Austin, but
It did.
Huntsman,
It
I mean, you
did.
go to P2, and you know that with those M15s in their hand, it is a hard wall to break. And, I mean, you say to yourself, I mean, they hop out of the hill. They don't necessarily need to hop that
35
time.
and 22 out of
All they need to
Renegade,
do is
dude.
find
Oh my
those
gosh,
kills,
he was
force those
moving.
back blue spawns, and
Okay.
I mean, that is
All right, I
one
gotta
way
build
to
a
put it
dynasty
away
with
if you're
only one
Huntsman.
respin
Just
for
get
5
everybody's
gifted.
hearts racing. and
I'll
make
go
sure it's as
obviously
exciting
IQ
as
mode
possible
because
getting into this
it would
lower
be
bracket
cheating if I
once
didn't.
more. Bittersweet
MW2
nearly
Hydra
bring it
to
back,
start.
and, you can see it comes off the back of the
imagine if I get
rookies really
Hydra on the
catch
team
some
that does
fire
it too,
towards the
your
end
favorite
there.
player.
Peel, slow
See,
start,
this is where I'm
hard to pick
cooked.
it
It's like
off.
I
Same
have to
thing
use a
with
spin
Nate
here. I
Fellow.
can't use anyone from
And he's
MW2
leading by
Gorillas.
example, but still not enough to
Like
put it away.
I can't use anyone from MW2
Going into map
Gorillas.
2,
I have to use my respin, and this is gonna be
But
it.
let's talk about this Huntsman roster.
Modern Warfare
because
Ultra, yeah, it's
they
cooked.
look good off their plays versus Falcons. I mean, they swept them.
It's
It was an
cooked.
easy best of
GG's.
5 to start off the day. And with that, it really set a
I'll take
precedent
Kleenex.
for a lot of these players who we know and we regard
Vanguard
them. These
Ravens.
are championship caliber
Gizmo.
players. Even Renegade.
Certainly.
You just
And then
look at his history
IW.
inside of a different title
Ricky.
other than Call of Duty, and you know that
Dynasty.
he's got what it takes to
Not
go
even
the
gonna win an
distance in
event.
a lot of these tournaments. And here they
GG.
are. They had
34
some
and 17,
questions
we're terrible.
off of the end of their
Back to
bracket
trying to go
last
flawless.
Week, but I feel like they're answering them with a lot of fundamentals in the hard points. I mean,
Back to
these
trying to
players
go
are stepping
flawless.
up, not really making too many mistakes, and really drawing out their lives to force mistakes out of their opponents. And we saw Bittersweet on the receiving end of that countless times in that Scar.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was, again, a
I don't
lot
know
of
if you could do
criticism
it.
that
I
we
just
saw
don't
from
know.
week 2 about, just seeing a lot of individual play, right? Just not seeing a whole lot of
Two
team
more
play.
attempts?
And I think that
Okay,
was
hold
something
on.
that they've obviously talked about because they look a little
Hold
bit
on,
more
I'm cooking right
coordinated.
now.
You can see
Let's
them
see if I
being
can finish
patient
this
at
real quick.
times, waiting for one another. That was something we especially saw in
Two
the
more
Search
attempts
and
is very
Destroy
generous,
on the
though.
gridlock a little bit earlier today against the Falcons, where they were doing a lot of
Oh, wait, I
team
just gotta
hits
win champs
together,
EWC,
and
right?
that's
I don't have to
something
build a
that was
dynasty?
definitely missing. And when it's going well, it feels like it's going really well for this roster. So
Like,
now we'll see
dude,
if they can try to
MW
replicate
Legion.
that
Bro,
going into
I don't want any of these
Search
players.
and
We got a
Destroy.
full
This is
respin.
one that you feel like you really need to get back, though.
Vanguard
with
Pred.
Bittersweet. And, it's been a little bit
BO3
inconsistent
scraps.
at times in the respawn.
Vanguard
but
attach.
Bittersweet have clutched up so far. In
And
SCD
Vanguard
today. We
Hydra.
saw that versus Omen
Champs
Brooklyn,
EWC
and a
winners.
couple
Can we do it?
round 11s that, just went the absolute distance. So
Nah,
having to do
we
that
got
here
third.
Feels like this would
we
be
got
a
third
really
at
big part
champs.
of winning this
We
series.
won
You can grab this
EWC, but we
map
got
too.
third at champs.
Well, it seems
Okay,
like we're
one more
getting some
attempt.
new
Last
looks from
one.
A lot of these rosters in terms of their map
BO6
pools
Heretics,
towards the end of
Super.
Stage 4, heading into Paris. And
BO6
Sake
Joe.
Search is kind of one of those because we have yet
A-Dub-
to see this
A-Dub
Huntsman
Scum?
team play this map mode combo. They've yet to play it in Stage
IW
4.
Octane.
We
Wait, I don't
saw
even need
Bittersweet play for the
her. I
first
wish I used my
time
respin
today.
earlier.
They
I don't
went
even need
round
one.
11 to win the Game 5 versus Omid. So glad to see that Bittersweet are sticking to their
I went
guns
jazz
here,
like it's
but
second
wanna
EWC,
know
man.
what
Fuck.
we got cooking on the Huntsman side.
So close.
Yeah, we'll have to wait
So
to see. For now, we're
close.
going to throw things to a short break.
I
When we
won
come
both
back,
of them
Sake
separate
Search
times,
and
though.
Destroy
Tough. It's all
coming up
good.
next.
That's the fun of it, right? Why are they going to a break, bro? Can we get into SND? Oh, man. Yo, my food is still not here, by the way. They messaged me and they said they're not letting us go down this highway anymore. We all have to go back the other direction. One more? Holy shit, this guy's so generous, chat. World War II Echo Fox will take Donnie. Cold War Thieves. Yeah, see, like, this is where it's cooked. We're gonna use our one respin, and I'm gonna respin for Thieves, and it's MW3. Of course, it's like it's the other Thieves I probably wouldn't want. But we'll take Dan. IW. I don't know who had the best stats on this team. I'm gonna take Trey because he won an MVP. And then Cold War, Lamar. Welcome to the team. We're not winning nothing, bro. We're not winning nothing. We got 30 EWC. Fuck me. Do a new series, win every event. Yeah. Man, that's so tough, bro. That's so tough. Oh, man. I can't win the big ones anymore. It's over. I can't do it. Oh. Okay, literally one. This guy's insane. Okay, literally last one. Literally last one, and I get Ravens. I could take Lurks, but I just don't think his S&D stats are good enough. I'm just gonna full reset, bro. YOLO. Okay, we got phase. All right, so no respins. I have to win. I have to get lucky. I have to get very lucky. I don't know whose stats are the best on here. I'm just gonna grab Ricky. Top 4. Oh, man. I thought that was the one. I thought it was the one. Bro, I saw IW Formal and my eyes lit up. I thought that was it. I really thought that was it. IW Formal. I said, no way, bro. Can you imagine? And now I'm gonna build. Now I just built a team that's going to win every event. Now I just built a team that's gonna win every event. Maybe not everyone, most of them. We break at the big ones. How does that team break at the big ones, bro? Never mind, I lied. We're fucking terrible, bro. It's over. It's never been worse. And now I'm rage building a team. Now I'm just gonna rage build a team. Now I get it done, obviously, right? I rage build the team into champs. Guys are terrible. Wait, I'm just building Optic again. Hell yeah, Judd. Yeah, dude, this website's, look, I did it again. Hey, I mean, I'm using respins, obviously. Yeah, this website is sick, bro. It really is. It's a very fun website. Person who made this definitely cooked. And this team was bad, and we still won Major 3. Did it work good, Judd? Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing that's what this person did, right? Is they just had AI just essentially pulls the simulation, or pulls the stats and runs simulations. 2 tries, 1 a spin again right now. Dude, this guy Ryan is too generous. Okay, 2 tries, 1 spin. And I get Vanguard Legion. Yeah, we're going to use our respin. All right, Rookie of the Year, Gwyn. World War II Assault. Shocks from Mind Freak. And Lurks. We won Major 1, so anything's possible. We won Chance, we got 3rd. Okay. 1 more. We got this. MW will take Mac. I'd have to basically take a player if they're good enough. And unfortunately, this is where we're going to get cooked, so we're respinning. EO4 Formal. IW Scraps. And then Classic. Oh, I didn't even win it. Dang, bro. We're fucking terrible, man. Oh my god, I got GodRx. I got the GOAT. Wait, this is where I do it right here. I got the GOAT. And I'm gonna get Cold War Insight. Hold on. I'm dead ass about to win everything. Watch this shit. I'm dead ass about to win everything. We peaked towards the end of the year and we got 2nd twice, champs twice. Nah. Yo, this is a long break. What's going on? Are Bittersweet calling lag cheese or something right now? Are they like, yo, we're lagging? Three more times at the time you read this comment? Holy shit, okay. 3 more times. Yo, this guy is nuts. What's the challenge? To win champs at EWC with only 1 respin allowed. For 5 gifted.
Welcome back, everyone, as we get ready for map number 2. Everyone is now loaded up and ready to go for Sake Search and Destroy. Huntsman striking map 1. Bittersweet looking for the response, and already both teams going to lose 1 here in the opening round.
Long flight coming out from Peel. I mean, this is quick. I don't know if Brack's going to read it. Okay, yeah, he does.
Well, first try,
great time coming out. Question mark on who's going to be watching the outer lane, but as Prada finds 2, it's going to put Brack into a 1v2, and you had Nate on the secondary flank. He reflanked right through where Peel failed, and are going to catch Brack.
Do a new series where you join a league and speed on how long it takes to get booted from the league. That's a good idea. I need whoever made that website to put me in the game.
One. Oh, Brack looking for the double, almost.
I need them to put me in the game. Barely make me obviously the best player to ever play the game. Like, you know, give me like 1.7s across the board. But and see what we can do.
That got a little too close.
Yeah, it did.
Right, Prada gets 3 though in that round.
I'll give him 15 bucks. Throw me in
there. If you're Prada,
give me good stats. Maybe not the GOAT, but good stats.
A little bit of damage done to put it away, and as a huge way to bounce back off the momentum gained from the end of that Scar hardpoint. Bittersweet were on the upward trend, so
my food
they ride
is
with that going into
gonna
it.
be here in 5 minutes, bro.
And he's the mastermind behind
pizza's
Bittersweet.
that I
I've
hate.
heard
I can't
a lot
lie.
of things from Fellow talking to him about this roster, and he says, don't underestimate Prada. He is the brains of this roster.
Yeah, Proto's nice with it.
Well,
Nah, Diva, they lost game 5, round 11.
Fight through
Terrible.
the middle here on
My life is
Sake.
over.
Prada's been able to slip through unnoticed, but
Renegade's
he
team
has
kill?
now lost one of his teammates, and well, as there's a team kill that follows, it means that Bittersweet will be able to get there quite quickly. They pounce, and
This
they're gonna be up
Ganema
early
Pana
here,
game.
2-0.
Ganema
Quick
Pana.
hit too.
The
threw him
Ghana
in, and Huntsman
Panama
kinda
game.
gave that up.
I
Not sure
combined
where
their
the team
names.
kill
It's
comes
gonna
from.
end
I think he was
0-0,
tab
bro.
right there from Renegade. Just unfortunate shots onto his own, and
There's 3 minutes
putting
left in
himself
added time.
in
and
a
it's-
1v2. Back-to-back rounds for Bittersweet, and
Unless I
suddenly
jinx,
for the
'cause
Huntsman, it's just
Panama's
kind of
on the
looking
attack.
at an answer.
And this guy
They
just
go back
that was the
onto
worst crossfire
their
I've seen.
own attacking side. Last time they were heavily focused on getting this bomb down onto B, trading out on first bloods. Bittersweet didn't give them that chance, and both times I think Bittersweet had a wide open lane on the outside. Don't go for it this time. It's going to be stacked down low.
Wait, Ghana
see
in the
if they can
box.
catch anybody
Ball
off
across, give it to him.
A lot of set nades thrown
They
out.
scored!
But not going to find any connections.
Goal!
of course, gonna
Ghana
have
in the
that bomb in hand.
95th minute
And
score a
we're gonna see
goal.
him start to inch up to
They
beat.
score a
Looks
goal
like
in the
the call's gonna be made. He's gonna try
95th
to drop the
minute,
rock
and they're
here.
gonna win the game. Oh my gosh, they did it. There's no
Johnny's in
way.
such a good
I
spot.
jinxed
He
it.
just
I
gets
literally
back
said
on
this was going to
down,
end
his
0-0, and a
barrels,
minute later,
they're
Ghana
on to
scores.
defuse. Oh, they hop in, Austin.
They're on it. Oh
Nobody's
my.
going to check it.
And
They're
diffuses
on it.
through.
Oh my goodness. What a call.
Wow.
No way. I mean, you just got to respect it. You're up 2-0.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
What do you have to
defense
lose,
was
right?
lacking,
you know
bro.
the pressure's on Huntsman to get around back here. Let's just hop the bomb.
He took
force
so
the play.
long to play that ball
Look, I mean,
across,
just
but it
saying,
worked.
like, Johnny was in a
Right,
great spot.
Meg
He gets that
defender,
first
too.
kill too, and
Guy
you're
actually
locked in for
almost
that
he
post plan. It
almost
would
shanked
take a
that low
freak
kick. It
to
came off
hop
his
the
calf.
defuse like that. Unfortunately for the Huntsman, Bittersweet, they got 4 of them.
Insane jinx. My bad to any
Man, oh man.
anyone from Panama
Huntsman
and
looking
or rooting
that
for them in the
round,
chat.
and
If you got
that
to bet on
is
them to win,
not
I'm
how
sorry
you
for
wanna
jinxing that.
start the one you really need
My
to get
my
back
jinxing
here.
services are
Brad
available
trying to
for a
keep
fee
it
though if you need
competitive and is
anything.
able to grab Prada, so 3 versus 2 we go, but bomb is going down now for Bittersweet, and now it's going to be a retake required here for Awakening and Brack.
Yeah, realistically, you got to fight
Canada's
lower,
trash.
So you need to take these
Canada-
players down
dude,
from
Canada-
barrels because it's such a
listen,
hard area
They
to
should
check
come out.
later
They
on
should come
down
out and
the
take care of
line,
Qatar
and
tomorrow.
we can see why that is such a hard area to check because fighting down that staircase just
And if
gives
they
such
don't,
an advantage to the
you get
players
worried.
hiding bottom barrels and Fellow. He locks it down. Look at those shots coming out onto Awakening. Beautiful double kill alongside Peel, and that's 4 unanswered here on the Sake. So you talk about that upward trend that we saw, the confidence building behind Bittersweet towards the end of that Scar hardpoint, and this is it, really. I mean, you can start to see it, not just as individuals, but as a team. Bittersweet are locked into this best of 5.
Oh no! I'm watching Panama, not Canada. I guess they do kind of sound a little similar.
And dictating a lot of this pacing through the middle of the map.
Similar,
which
you know,
has
like an
led
A
to
every
the
other
first
letter
4
type
opening
shit.
rounds. Renegade gonna find a tag with the grenade, but won't be able to follow it up. However, it might have just won the middle map control. You don't want to take too long on a map like Sake because there are so many routes, so many flanks you have to watch out for. And
Renegade.
looks like they are going to make the call. So once
Eight
again,
and
going
eight.
to drop the bomb here. 4v4 retake now for Bittersweet.
This time, you know somebody's going to have their eyes on that bomb.
Judge, you didn't know about
Top,
Gunjar?
Side Renegade. Play down low. Prada's going to try to
Gunjar,
sneak his way in behind, but Johnny's going to
Gunjar
watch
was
it. Prada
good
still
back in
wins
the day,
first
especially
blood.
like Ghosts.
Over the top, Renegade's been tagged
That
up,
type
but
of
he's
era,
throwing
like
a
way
lot of
back in the
damage
day.
himself, looking for eliminations. Awakening
Hey, when
and
he was
Brack
on like
over
OGLA in
3 versus
2019, that
2.
shit doesn't
Brack
even
goes to
count,
the
bro. We don't even
pistol.
count that for
And
Gunjar.
now, finally, a round that feels like it should be in the books for Huntsman, as Nate is the last one left alive.
That was kind of before I
He
think
will wait for
like
a challenge to come
gooning
his
was
way,
really
but
a
there's no
thing.
chance of getting back to that bomb for a
Same thing
defuse.
with Simp, right? I mean, the
Get a
guy
couple
changes. He
end
picked it.
kills.
We
You know,
went
this
to
round is
Simp, and then
lost, so-
Simp became a meme.
Toy with them. 3 kills for Nate
Got a feel
before
for him.
dropping, and he just shows he will not
Oh,
go down.
Judd, that's the
A little bit
thing.
of a bite
Nesloing
there.
somebody is literally
A little
named after
sketchy, too, with
Neslo.
Prada winning that fight.
Like when we say,
Brack
like,
versus
you know,
Johnny, I
they
mean,
won in a
you think
Neslo,
about
it's literally
Sake, how
called that
quick it
because
is,
of
just hit
Neslo.
some routes and hit some flanks, and you have to
What's good,
think there
Sarah?
if you're the Huntsman that there is a serious threat to your back line now that Johnny is gone.
It's a
Unfortunate
goon jar,
part,
yeah.
I'd say, for Bittersweet.
Makes
is
so
nobody
much sense,
commits
it
to
is.
that after
It
Johnny
does
goes
make
down.
sense,
I would
right? How
like
that
to
came
see
about.
A couple players commit to the flank. You know that the player is gone. That's
Okay,
in that
Huntsman on the
position.
board.
See if you can run some routes and catch
My
Huntsman
food
off
is here,
guard.
my food
But
is
they all
here.
chow through mid, and
I gotta wait for them
the
to drop it
ARs
off.
of Awakening and Brack. I mean, that is really not what you want to do. They are not going to miss many
And I'm
shots.
sticking my toes in the pizza.
Oh, how about that shell? Right away, Nate tries to get the nade out.
I was just like search. It was Neslo was known for like winning series without winning a hard point, Judd. So like when Neslo was playing, it was like search and Dom or like search and blitz back in ghosts.
Went to one side or the other, but they could be regrouping for what could be a hit kind of through the right side of the map here, and this might catch Huntsman off guard.
The players are fighting. Ghana and Panama are fighting.
Spotted them on the exit
I
there,
think someone
and,
hit the
you're getting
goalie
a
and
lot
now
of
they're
information
tussling.
here if you're the Huntsman, but
I mean, the game is
Bittersweet
almost
are
over,
kind
so
of playing
Panama's
the
probably
information
pissed.
game too. They're doing a great job at
Shit.
clearing
Wait,
the
they might start
corners, clearing
swinging.
out the spawn, playing for this A plant, and if they can plant for P2,
Holy shit, I thought they were gonna
up
start
in that
swinging for a
window,
second, bro. I
that's gonna
can't
be a great
lie.
position to put somebody like Peel in because he is.
Oh, Ryan, trust
he might
I
be
got
the one
this.
planting, but
How's your day
he's
going?
also
My day's good.
nasty AR.
My day is good.
Gunfight there. Braxton get a lot of info. Maybe a chance to line up both of them. Tags will come through, but won't get the finish on either.
Spinks, why is the ref just standing there, bro?
They know exactly
That's just
where he
backing
is.
up.
He's hoping for a chow, but I don't think he was hoping for 3 to chow him at once. So Bittersweet able to find a nice wrap around and make sure that they still hold on to this lead. Now up 5-1.
5-1. That is a fantastic play call from Bittersweet, and I don't know if maybe Awakening spotted them on the exit or if Bittersweet saw
my
that
DoorDasher
Awakening was
is
there, but
driving
the
a
call to just
bright
full
green
clear
Jeep.
all the way around the
Like,
world.
I'm
You know that
talking,
your
like,
end game is to just set
highlighter
up in
green,
the
like that,
perfect
like,
position with numbers.
bright of a green
and,
color.
Technically speaking, the
Grab my
A
food.
site like that is the perfect spot to go to in a position like that. And Huntsman kind of lay it out on a silver platter, and Bittersweet, they are eating it up. So 5 rounds now to the 1 of Huntsman, and Brack, for a late game decision, wants to pull out the boomstick.
First blood here for Huntsman.
Flank from
That's
Prada.
going to allow the bomb to go down. You call the flank. Awakening's going to drop, and everybody drops just about immediately after. Brack for what would be a 1v3, now 1v2. The good news, he's got some time to play with.
And he's got a timing. So trailing on the shadow of Prada, you don't expect him to be here, but Prada's going to turn around. He spots him. Brack has the chance for the one-on-one. Prada just plays his life. That is so good.
How does the timing work on the reach out here? Isolated 1v1, but doesn't expect the player to be in the back. So 6-1, Bittersweet. As we talked about, the Search and Destroy has been on point today, and they're able to showcase it once again to tie up the series 1-1.
Yeah, that is some great S&D from Bittersweet, as would be expected from these guys. I mean, their Search and Destroy all series long, or all elite long, has been on point. I mean, a couple stressful ones versus Omit earlier today. Both go to round 11, but you head into the next round, you talk it over with your squad. Maybe you get the struggles out early.
Sure.
And now everything is laid out in front of you and what you need to do. Just deliver, play your game. And I mean, Nate and Prada, man. I mean, you look at the two of them on this map and they delivered. 7-4 from Prada, 900 damage. 9-4 from Nate, 800 damage, nearly 900 damage for himself as well. And the big thing really is kind of what was the difference maker for Huntsman back in their series versus Falcons is you shut down both Renegade and Johnny this game, both subs on a map like Sake. I mean, you need them to be making plays. You see that from Nate Prada.
You're streaming on?
You
It doesn't
didn't get
matter to me.
anything
I stream on
between
both.
both of your subs of the Huntsman. And
It don't make a
I
difference.
think that's really where the struggles come from in this map.
Listen, Kinks.
Usually,
you gotta do sometimes. Okay,
for Huntsman
2 spins to win
winning,
EWC
one
and
of
champs
the
with
two of
only
them
1 reroll
need to be delivering.
for 5 gifted.
No, I hear you.
Let's get it,
I think
Ryan.
that
Let's
is a
get it.
great
I'm
call
doing it right
because
here.
That is typically what you need on a map
FW
like
shots
Sake,
you
and it's
start.
kinda
I
funny
like
because
that.
you mentioned, not wanting to make
BO3
individual
who had
plays
the
as
best stats
often
on this
as we've maybe
BO3
seen
team,
from
bro?
Huntsman over the course of
I
the
don't
last
remember.
couple weeks when it comes to certain game modes like Search and Destroy.
Getting
but
rated.
on Sake, it almost
BO6
does take,
net.
a solo play like Prada, like you're seeing here, to find that
I'm gonna
player that's
risk for a formal.
responsible for watching the flank, and then that
There's
opens
no
up the
way that
chaos,
just
and
worked.
there's so much
I
to
really hope
watch, and there's so many
BO3 rated
times
was
you gotta
good
play
because this
forward
team
when
might
you're
run
trying to defend
pockets. He
inside
might not have been
the
that
site.
good.
So, very well done. A lot of credit
Nah.
given over to
Yeah.
Bittersweet.
I
They
risked
found
the
a great
formal
response,
respin.
and
It
now we
hit,
look ahead towards
and I
an
still
exposure
lost
overload to
champs.
see if it's going to be Bittersweet.
Oh my God. Okay,
continuing
last one.
with what they had done in the previous series, which was
Please.
a very strong opening.
Last
at
one.
least in
Here
the
we go.
overload we saw. Just in the series
BO3
ago.
optic to
Yeah,
start.
let's talk about exposure.
I'm taking the
Austin,
king.
because earlier today,
I'm
versus
taking the
Falcons,
king.
I mean, it was probably
BO6
one of the
Falcons.
quickest exposure rounds we've seen from
I think
the
it's
Huntsman.
cooked.
I mean, they
'Cause you
rattled
might
off
say, like,
4
oh, take bread, it's bread.
captures.
BO6 Pret stats are not good. I don't think I can take him if I want to win Champs EWC. So I think I have to respin.
Against the
I think I have to respin.
And
I'm going to risk it. And we're getting BO6 phase.
I mean, I want to talk about stuff they're good at.
I guess I take Simp, but were Cell stats better?
Mode and in exposure just in general. I mean, we didn't get to see it on stream, but
I feel like Cell always has crazy stats. I'm going to take Cell. I feel like Cell stats are just always nuts.
Intel was tweeting out. You see
MW2 phase. We take a BZ.
On this map mode combo.
MW2 Thieves. I mean, this isn't bad.
So you gotta be
we take Octane. I mean, this is a good team. Does this team win Champs EWC is the question. This team's winning minimum 4 events.
Make adjustments quickly on the fly. Day of.
They might win them all.
Well, we're gonna have to take a look at that.
Yo.
Big swing map mode
I mean,
coming
they just there had to have been a meta change or a map pool change or something midway through the year, bro, because that's just fucking ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Cellium, Octane, Scump, and a BZ. And we're talking like maybe one of Scump's best years, probably a BZ's second best year. Cellium, and Octane's MW2 stats aren't crazy, but like that's crazy, dude. That is actually absurd. Well, sold, not choosing the pimp. You think? I think Cell's stats are better, but honestly, I do think I slightly regret it because I think if I picked Simp and then I picked Cell in MW2, I think it would have been a little bit net more positive than a BZ and Cell, but it's okay. Back to trying to go undefeated, though. Back to trying to go undefeated. Don't know if it's possible. Cold War Simp's going to be a good way to help, though. I mean, top 8? Yeah, we're terrible. I just can't do it. I just think I just don't have the touch right now. I think this is my fault. I just don't have that touch, you know what I mean? You know that magic touch you need? I don't think I have it. Psych, I lied. I'm about to fucking run this table, bro. Watch this shit. Yeah, watch this shit, bro. Yeah, watch this shit, bro.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
This is some bullshit, bro. This is some bullshit. Oh, yeah, bro.
Welcome back, everyone. Map number
Thank God
3
it's back.
is now ready, locked
Thank
and
God
loaded.
the game
Big
is back.
Swing map mode combo here.
Yo, it's just not meant to be. It's just one of those times where it's just not meant to be.
As he opens up with a 2-piece nade, tries to grab the device and successfully does so, and B is maybe looking like some potential offensive play could start to unfold.
Austin, as we kind of gear up for this attack,
I'm telling you, I think going flawless, like literally 0 losses,
I gotta introduce you.
is like a 1 in a million chance. Like if every single one of us in this chat right now built teams,
I like it.
rapid fire until one of us got it,
but
I think it would genuinely take like weeks.
So they do a great job of
Has anyone done it? I've had people in my comments say they did, like a couple.
They make sure they grab themselves some kills. And listen, Huntsmen were electric earlier when we were watching over this map mode combination.
Like I think if we all did it as many times as we could, it would take like at least days, if not weeks, for someone to go flawless.
So Johnny was off to a nice
You have to get like
Renegade.
Renegade is doing so much, man.
Simp,
I don't know what to say when I'm watching this kill feed, but it's only Renegade here for Huntsmen.
All in their prime years with insane stats.
You get the rotation over towards the A zone. There will be a defensive player here.
And you have to get lucky, I think, in the spins.
Down. Quick dash underneath the ring, and Renegade
yeah, I've gotten one loss a couple times.
Down, and it looks like Bittersweet will
With 0 I've never done. I've also never gotten 0 wins. I've gotten 1 win a couple times when I was trying to get the worst team.
Things slow down for a moment. I think the most important part here is Bittersweet make sure that
we'll keep trying. I mean, the game is just like an infinite loop.
Felony now puts together a
couple Ryan, yo, Ryan's insane, bro. He said you have to do this challenge where I'm leaving.
Gunfight's going to be
5 more tries, 1 respin.
We'll be able to find himself.
You got 0 wins today, did you?
Snaps and is able to
Who was your team?
A third EMP still
if you remember.
Grabs, and there is still a bit of a contest here from Huntsman.
You know, Awakening trying to push things out to Solar, but Bittersweet starting to heat up in terms of the slaying. And this is what you like to see. So unlike the Falcons, Bittersweet started to stabilize a lot quicker in this first round, giving up that 1 cap, though. It'll come back to bite them in the long run, looking for their answer back. And here comes 3 members looking to put themselves on the board.
Yeah, good moment. You got blockers out front. Feel like this should be a capture, and it is. Bittersweet do an excellent job.
King of Viper. He had Viper and Tom Nady on the squad.
Now they have to start looking towards the new spawn.
Sure, bro.
Nate on the outside. I mean, he is already dealing with this rotation to nil. You still have Peel in the back of the Huntsman spawn too, so chance to maybe disrupt this setup. Peel finds 2. He's on 4 in a row now, just looking to dance and play his life. He's got some assistance. And now
everybody's number 5 for the Huntsman.
2. Bittersweet.
They're all Renegade in the kill feed.
Things back quickly versus the Huntsman on this exposure, and that is a really tough one for Huntsman because you started this one off looking perfect.
Yeah, you did. I mean,
you want to push some insane Renegade proppy? If Huntsman ever get a team wipe, just screenshot it. It'll look like Renegade popped the 4-piece.
Knock it out of hand.
And you just post that shit on Twitter, bro. You'll get insane engagement when you post that.
Looking to do some more damage, but
screenshot that, post it on Twitter, get Renegade in the league, bang, 1,000 likes.
We'll bring it back, and now they have a chance to reset, maybe even a chance to work for some more
B-Day stream's going to be lit. I got to start coming up. Dude, I mean, that shit's right on the corner. I got to start coming up with, like, the challenges and, like, things, and then also ideas of what we can do, because I think Preston's going to be there. I think Preston said he's going to try and be there as much as he can.
Trying to do his best, but Brack should be able to give way.
So I know we have Apex EWC, I think, to watch, but
back up on
other
the
things too is gonna be fun. Start the morning off with some Apex.
Also, where the new EMP is about
to Chameleon. Maybe I gotta add that to the list.
Maybe even go for another capture, but need to find some kills, and the kills.
Everyone will probably forget about that game by the time, a month from now, by the time my birthday comes around.
Way through the middle, long shots on the Felony won't work out. It's really down to what you can do solo here, and you might be forced to back up if you're Awakening. Unfortunately, he's going to go down, and it's up to Renegade here to start to lead the charge as his teammates come off spawn.
Yeah, it's a really good defense again for Bittersweet. Not allowing for these quick rotations out from the Huntsman. I mean, that's
Renegade, the real one.
They've shut down the bottom ring play.
3 dead. Renegade popping a 3-piece.
Snatched up by Peel, and he's just running for the cap. Johnny's got to make the hero play. And
Renegade
Peel's
just
gonna get it done.
Not really Renegade, but they killed 3 people and then they got a goal. No way, bro.
Ever feels like you're starting to get some
a 3-kill feed and then you give up a goal.
And you're able to make a hero play like that. Peel doing everything he can. As Awakening's able to find a couple of kills to slow down this defense that wants to protect A.
God, who's excited for Colombia, Uzbekistan, man.
Something done himself. He's now going to drop and
starts in 40 minutes.
Pushing forward.
I have no idea what to expect from Uzbekistan. I really have no clue. Who won today? Bush is in the finals.
This would be
and the winner of this will play Bush in the finals. Or the winner of this will play Cabal in losers finals tomorrow.
It looks like that's what we get. 3-3. Huntsman, I mean, they break this exposure open, dominating the kill feed, getting the streaks, using that Hellstorm, and
you're locked,
really looking like they were going to run away early with this exposure, but Bittersweet with
I literally have never
on this map.
Seen Uzbekistan play. I don't know if I even know a single player on their team.
You got to give a lot of respect to these young guns that are
I imagine Colombia's going to win, but with the way this has been going, it might end up like they might tie like 1-1
too early.
Yeah, no, most certainly.
Protas in hell.
And a lot of big kills coming through for some of these members that we highlighted coming into this matchup, leading the way. Johnny doing an excellent job.
I guess. Not really. He's not actually here, but he's alive.
Going into the second half. Have to see if Bittersweet can have a better start, as it looks like we will get one connection and followed by a second here. So Bittersweet, can they find the kill onto the EMP carrier? It's going to be the big question now, as it's going to be Johnny who looks to try to grab it and backtrack just a tad bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're going to do. Prada just tucks himself in a corner, and he's going to try to deny any presence to mid. Looks like he's been spotted, so just needs to play his life. And it's all going to come down to Nate and what he can get done back tank. And at one kill should force yet another rotation out from Johnny.
We're on our own, dude.
Back and forth we go. Just trying to keep everyone on Bittersweet guessing on where the play is actually about to break off at. And this one has certainly slowed down a lot more here in the second half. But Nate over the top. Can't get a clean look at anybody.
He's still going.
Wants to try to find the high ground kill, and he's not going to find anything. So maybe
the real Renegade on your screen now.
Forward. If you can find this kill onto Prada, Renegade's going to try to chase for it. And might just have to give the call out to his teammate. Does he want to reach out? Yes, he does. They'll clean up mid, but now they have to turn back to the point, and it's going to be Bittersweet. They grab it for a second.
Bro.
Hellstorm's going to be called in from, I think
that's a free score.
Renegade standing still in the back. I'm not too sure. And
no, that's Johnny.
Is going to allow for Huntsman.
Also, new LAT podcast I've not watched.
Take their lead
I've literally been just watching the World Cup
once again, and You got to give some respect for Prada the way that he was able to handle himself, just playing his life through mid. But
my entire life has been consumed by watching the World Cup and playing COD
because nobody is here. And
I've been filming a bunch of videos on
back to a
for TikTok and stuff.
Cap game. Huntsman in full form now, second half of exposure.
Yeah, it's a beautiful relay. Just able to find both
Johnny
back to back. Sure, you're going to get the early capture here, so it feels like
we're
the counter. So
is anyone gonna play defense?
Based off how the spawns
or are we just gonna run up the score? I'm down with an offensive type game. Don't get me wrong.
Game, but back to the middle we
cool
go.
With some
Johnny's on 3 in a row. He's earned a couple of streaks.
And Dick riding Jalen Brunson. Yeah, but like he deserves it. You know what I mean? At least it's not for no reason.
You'd question for a second. Who's spawning
where?
He
did just lead the Knicks to their first championship
because Johnny has been
53 years.
Really pitching a tent. In the spawn of Bittersweet, finally he goes down, and that is a massive pickup by Fellow. And a couple more, too. Renegade extremely damaged. He's got to play his life because the rest of his team has gone down. Renegade's going to fall, and here comes the rotation over to A with a lead blocker.
It's going to be Peel forward. Felony also able to find one, but not going to get the slide just yet.
Bye.
Should be able to do it.
I thought we were going to see some defense for a second there. Never mind.
Up here, 5-5. And now we got 2 minutes left on the clock. New EMP spawn.
No, there's literally no implication other than
are looking to try to gather control as quick as possible.
Prize money on this.
You just have to live. Stall out. Prada is in such a good spot to deny this
overload?
ball from getting
picked
up. The double chow out. That's 3 going down.
No idea.
Team kill onto one of the Huntsman players, and this could be another capture. Fellow's going to be in position to defend, but Huntsman are going to grab this and rotate.
I like it. Game is in your hands right now if you're the Huntsman.
10 goals is quite a lot, though.
Feel like you can make some moves, get this capture, and try to take the lead. Trophy system's also in play.
I don't think we've had a 7-8
will be the carrier of the EMP, but
not that I can remember.
One. Make it a second here. So
wait,
Awakening
they're getting kills.
Overwhelmed. Meanwhile, you got Renegade, who's been at least forward, but won't be able to find a whole lot of value.
No more major forward gets EWC. Top 3 at champs gets EWC, and then a last chance
you can already start to see Peel working his way over towards this B zone. Prada, you get this kill on transition, and that should have been a capture, but instead, it's going to be a race for Johnny to take the lead. Huntsman back in position.
The Major 4 winner getting to EWC was only last year. They took that away this season.
Just a sneaky play works out for a capture. Once again, we'll get the new EMP spawn here in the bottom half, in between the A zones. You got 3 members gearing up with a pinch play also unfolding from the side. So Brack has so much to do in front of him.
So that means you have to play like a third place.
So far, the answer appears to be yes. Meanwhile, you got
a third place decider match at champs, right? If the third place team gets,
he just beams the first player.
Gets a spot EWC.
He's now looking solid at 27 and 16.
That means the T4 teams have to play each other.
And Huntsman are
That's actually kind of nuts, bro. You're both T4, and then you have to play a match. The winner of the best of 5 series goes to the Esports World Cup.
You can start to see the Huntsman.
That's actually kind of hype.
Running away with the slaying. Prada pushes forward the ring.
They play that right before like the grand finals
there by Johnny
on main stage.
With the device now, he pulls it back in only 15 seconds. Everybody from Bittersweet are spawning on the other side of the map, and Huntsman
gonna park the bus, and they're gonna go up 2-1.
Oh, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare here for them. A couple more seconds. You have to find the kill and pick it up almost instantaneously.
Oh no!
1 second on the clock. We'll go to OT, and it will be it.
Huntsman.
My goodness.
2-1 up in the series.
Steal it away with the help of Johnny sneaking
Johnny
in the
went
back
nuts.
door. And
Johnny snuck in their back door. No shot, bro.
Almost feels like a little bit of karma. The way that a couple of those captures, Bittersweet were getting away with it.
Wow.
And to have that happen to you, I mean, what a whirlwind of emotions of a map number 3. And Huntsman
5 tries, and then Ryan's going to sleep. W. 5 tries,
a little bit of sweat
1 respin per try to win champs EWC for 5 gifted. Here we go.
Catch up in that first round.
Cold War Ravens.
Second, Austin,
it's already cooked.
Thought they were looking like the better team towards the back end of that half.
Cold War Empire, Shotzi.
A big play from Huntsman to tie things up before you swap sides. And as soon as you do,
it's over. We'll take
just an absolute dogfight.
It is.
That is a crazy map.
Yeah, it's a wild one.
This team is not winning an event,
plays from Peel
let alone
champs EWC. And then Johnny replicating it
first try is an L. Second try.
Getting the final
Cold War LHG
to seal the deal. But man, got to give a lot of credit to what Johnny was doing on this map.
I'll take a look at Cammy. Let's give Cammy a run this time.
Right place, right time. He was always in the back, kind of behind enemy lines, making you guess on, you know, are we safe here? You know, is there a pinch coming through? And when you can make a team play like that, you never really have full security on, you know, when you can push.
This team's not winning an event either.
Constantly making you second
2 tries down.
plays,
We've
so
gotten absolute horse piss. This team actually went negative.
There's Peel's moment. So
okay, MW2 phase
doesn't get the best of him there, but he does get his get back just a little bit later.
2019 Ultra, I don't think is good enough. I'm gonna respin Ultra, and we're gonna take Joe Deceives.
And I just hope that they can give us a map without number 5s on the mini map. Like, come on.
That would help.
And
that was uncertain on who's doing what here, but certainly a fantastic one from Johnny. Like you said, there's the
top 4. Okay,
4 overload.
That was our 3rd try.
28 and 17 to close out the map as well. Truly Mr. Do-It-All in the overload to take the swing map mode combo and take the Huntsman back into the lead for this best of 5, heading into a Hacienda hardpoint where if you're the Huntsman here, I mean, you've only been to this map mode combo 1 time. You're 1-0.
Okay, last try. Last try to win champs EWC with 1 spin, and we get OGLA to start.
You have seen Bittersweet been on the receiving end of a couple of losses for this map, so it's going to be a grind either way to go to this map number 5, and I'm happy we get a Hacienda. We get to go back to the fundies.
Yeah, we get to go back to Hacienda here, so finally get to see it on the day. We are going to do a host swap once again, so as we're getting that one set up, make sure you guys do not go too far. Map number 4.
I'm a failure. I'm a failure, Ryan. I can't do it. I'm a failure. It's impossible. There's just no winning. I can't do it with 1 spin. I'm the worst GM ever. This is why LAT won't hire me as GM, because I'm the worst GM ever. Oh, man. But I'm about to build the worst team ever. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Chat real quick. Watch this. Watch this team. This team is about to be dog shit. Ready for this? Ready for this? Four wins. 3 more. This is literally it, though. Yeah, this guy's insane. Okay, 3 more. It's impossible. It's never gonna happen. What's the update? Huntsmen are up 2-1. There's my respin. Go attach. We go scrap. We go. I'm gonna switch this. I'm gonna switch the scrap to try to get someone better, hopefully. Vanguard Pred. Yo, 6. Good team though. 2nd. We won champs and we got 2nd EWC. It's just not meant to be. Last one. Ryan, this is literally it, bro. No more after this. This is literally it. MW3, I think I'm just going to take Real. I think at this point, I need to save my spin for, like, when I need my spin. You know? And this is a good save because now I needed it. This is a good save because now I needed it. And I got PO6 Boston Breach. It's impossible. I don't know what's wrong with me. I always win one, but not the other. It's always one or the other. GG's, man. It was a good challenge. It was a good challenge. One day I'll be a success, but for now I'm a failure. For now I'm just a loser and a failure. Just a loser and a failure now. I'm the only person co-casting. 6 viewers. It's kind of Aura, though, the only name here. That's kind of Aura, though. User, I'm a failure. Now I'm never going to win anything in my life. I'm learning today. Omit lost. Both Omit teams lost their match today. What am I talking about, bro? The Knicks won the championship. LAT won Major 3. I'm turned, bro. I'm winning what matters. GG's though, man. GG's. Hunt's been up 2-1. Potentially last map of the day coming up, chat. I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Welcome back, Call of Duty fans. Map number 4 is here. Hacienda Hardpoint is the map mode combination. Bittersweet need it if we're going to a map 5. Huntsman, they very well could end it. Punch their ticket for the losers final tomorrow.
And if anybody's kind of been paying attention to Bittersweet's run throughout this elite, I mean, you know that Hacienda has been, I'd say, a bit of a comfort point for them. The 3-2 on this map, so they have had a few losses, but I mean, there's been a couple times where I've seen Nate do some criminal things on this map. So I'm hoping to see if the rookies can do it once again for Bittersweet, force us the distance in a map 5. I'd have it no other way to determine who our top 3 team would be.
I'm here for it, and I think just making sure you're not trailing and forcing yourself to come back into it would be a great starting point here for Bittersweet, because the last couple of respawns have certainly leaned that way for Huntsman leading the charge. So Nate able to find one off of the scrap time, and Prada now going to start to lay some of the groundwork again for what should be at least early spawns for Bittersweet. Now they just have to find the kills in the hard point and try to break through.
Yeah,
you're telling me you went winless twice today?
Oh, he's gonna slow things down.
Bro, I've literally played with stats on and picked the war stats I can find. And I can't even do it.
Finally connects with the car bomb onto Renegade, and there's the break-in for Bittersweet. You got the back spawns, and Nate's now in a position to catch off some early aggression in through P4. So that's going to force Huntsman to take a route all the way through Vines.
Eel4 methods, royalty from Vanguard, and True Mutineers. That team didn't win a single match.
We'll see who kind of makes that first move.
There's no way, bro. That team's not that bad.
Going to be sniffed out. And
hey, peace out, Sphinx. Bravo, go on.
Lose numbers if you're Bittersweet. Good pinch from the side door. Prada needs to try to pick it up.
Oh my God, he got all 4. Proto 4-piece.
Walks down the hard point all by himself.
Oh man, what a shot there. What a play from Prada.
No
How
stats
good he
royalty?
was in the search and destroy. A little slower in the overload, but
Vanguard royalty has no stats, so I wonder if that just means he thinks he has like 0
KD. Goes down, but
so he's so bad that you're literally 3v4 and you're just never gonna win.
With this, teammates spawn with
that might be the move.
This is gonna give Bittersweet a chance to break back in.
You gotta find Vanguard royalty. Who is he on?
After
Subliners?
And Huntsman have on the rotation, but the initial battle's not all going their way just yet. Felony and Prada getting involved, and a little bit of bait and switching happening, and now the high ground control should be locked in for Bittersweet. Prada's going to start soaking up the time, and it's Huntsmen that are looking for the bounce back to the fence line.
Yeah, it's one after the other. Bittersweet looking to take angles. Couple shots there from Prada to clean up these kills, and it's his turn to go back on 4 in a row. So 10-4 start from Prada. Really keeping his team in it right now. He flies forward, but unfortunately goes down to Awakening. So Hudson will break in for the remainder of this scrap
Prada
time.
didn't go insane.
Nate start working over towards the new hill, and he's made enough noise that is going to draw the attention back over to him and give numbers to Huntsman for the row.
Felony, the timing here, how does it work out? The answer
see that guy
first just doesn't see the player close right.
Johnny,
so Prada
Johnny
now forced to try to find this
Johnny.
trade, but he's quickly being swarmed for the rest
Nate
of the Huntsman
went
members. But Nate's going to give great cover fire. He's been able to find 2
Renegade
so far.
with a 2.
Doesn't have the regen to take the fight onto the 3rd. Felony now back into the fight himself as we go back and forth. Neither team has
Awakening with a 2. Team kill.
Teammate over the top.
I'm taking turns, popping 2 pieces.
As flanks start to unfold through the back.
Yeah, Prada doesn't spot the jump shot up off it, so he is, but he's going to take the timing into the hill. Nate finds one, Fellow
Prada
second.
in the hill.
Here's Prada
Shots
to
in,
close the
break
break,
through.
and 3
We got an
down
absolute
for the
blend
Huntsmen.
on our hands here, Chad. It's a bang
Bittersweet
out.
can keep this one tied up. Awakening, last remaining player. Players off spawn just continuing to feed themselves
Renegade
into the hill,
two-piece,
and a nice nade over the top from Johnny will
Everything's a
build the
two-piece.
Huntsmen back in for the remainder of this P4, holding their lead heading into the second set of rotations, but Austin, this is a
Nate
lot
two-piece,
better than
yo.
what we saw on the Scar
Hello?
hard point to kick this one off. Bittersweet are keeping it close.
Yeah, they are keeping it.
You guys
within
best player in
arm's
Challengers right
reach,
now?
without question.
In all of
And a
Challengers,
huge
I'd say
part of
Ethan.
How they've been able to do that is because of Prada.
In, like,
But
NA
now
specifically?
getting a little mixy with the NPC himself as he puts together a string
I mean,
of
if you're not
kills
counting, like,
and makes sure that
Trakes,
the
'cause, I mean,
exits
the
are
guy
at least
shouldn't even
somewhat
be in
clean as
Challengers.
P1 opens back up, but Huntsman will be the first one to get the touch. Awakening now playing for
I don't
some
know. It
hallway
might be like
control.
Johnny or
Gonna
Renegade.
Go down into Secret. Pio will be there to find the freebie, but you still got Johnny picking up the exact same spot, looking to get Mixie himself.
Hey, he's on the chase, too. I don't think anybody's going to be catching this one. Bittersweet looking to reclaim their position up top halls, and Johnny will end up going down. So great catch from Bittersweet and a great swarm of kills. 3 dead means that somebody can hop in to start soaking up this P1 time as they are dominating the right side of the map, finding their kills and looking for a simple transition into this money hill of P2.
Big kill from Brack, and you said it, P2 looks to be the target. Last time Huntsmen were here first, but they're going to have a flank all the way around the backside here from Awakening.
Goodness.
So even if you lose that battle from the front, you still have a chance to at least try to influence the spawns here. That's now being picked up
This is a
by
close
Peel.
game. No one can pull out a lead.
Gets the secondary read onto Prada. So
Huntsman
the
gonna get
spawn
the kills
flipped to
for
be
spawn.
Now once again, Huntsman look to try to break
Again.
into the hard point.
Bro, Proda's going nuts.
Play
He also has a year with no stats, does he?
With Johnny, he finds his first one, and that's a go-ahead for Johnny to swing. Awakening, trades it,
Okay, so
Brax
dead
into
players
it,
with the
and
no stats might be the
break
move.
that one so easily, forcing the spawns back to P1. It's going to be quite the trek for Bittersweet to close this gap, but will catch Renegade on the transition. That's going to give you numbers to see if you can get the remainder of this time. Peel a second one, and this would be a great break to find if you're
good
Bittersweet. Unfortunately for yourself, Renegade and Johnny just
Fellow,
continue to
unfortunately,
break
just
you
split
down.
them into the back spawn.
Finding kill after
You're not
kill.
bad 'cause they can get
Time might be
scrap,
up for
but-
grabs for Bittersweet.
Now you're
but
so far
Brack's
off
gonna make it
rotation.
just as hard as he possibly can. He's able to find one and do some damage to the second. But you look at the rotation, the only one here is going to be Prada. Renegade's in a position to
Try to do win
at
every
least
event.
reinforce
Well, win
the
every
middle if
event's
he needs
easy.
to, and that looks to be
Win
the
every
call
event.
as
I mean,
some of
it's
the
obviously
Bittersweet
not going to
members
happen
look to
every
try to
single
rotate
time,
through
but winning
bottom
every event is
connector.
pretty easy,
They
I
start to
think.
make their way through the office side, but trying to get a read on where this hit's coming from right now is Renegade and the rest of Huntsman.
Here they come over the top. Late flank from Johnny. Is he going to get here in time? 3 dead immediately, and Johnny gets
Gotta get
picked
a
up on the
little lucky
flank. A
with your
great
spins.
read from Prada. He finds Till to put him 3 in a row, 22 and 11. Forcing those deep lobby spawns. I like this corner from Fellow. This is a good chance for Bittersweet to flip this lead and take control.
Yeah, Felony should realize quickly that no one's coming through well side. They're
Oh
below him
my
and above him.
gosh.
Felony
the
with
NPC is nuts,
himself. He
29,
finds some
by the way.
clean kills, 29, and making it look like he's 18. 18 and crack to be sure. Still coming around for the flank, and we'll be able to do a little bit more
One chance
damage.
people have won a ring.
Now
That could be fun.
A bit
I
of
feel
a
like that's
lead.
doable.
They'll come up with
Yeah,
the
like
scrap
Scrap,
time.
Joe,
If Felony's going to take
Duma,
a route to see if he can maybe try to
Enable.
reinforce this flank play, get behind Huntsman, and start
like
to
that.
attack and collapse on the point.
But that could be a fun one.
I like this call. Awakening wasn't
It's really
ready for
honestly
it.
probably harder to
Unfortunately, though,
get
you don't
people
get that
that
kill, and you're stalled
have
out
at
on this
least- or at least
rotation.
decent
So
to haven't
Huntsman
won a ring, then it
happy
is
to
to
set
actually
up. You got
do it once
Awakening
you
just
get 'em.
buying time, and everybody else solidifying their
gotta just
position
get- you
in
gotta get
this
'em on the
hill.
spin.
Nate, couple of damage, good shots in. You will find the break, but you need your teammates to get here. They will. Contest is in, and the kill for Johnny is going to get Bittersweet into the time.
Prada 26 and 12, really leading his team to a potential
That's a good
victory
one,
here
James.
to
I don't
force
know.
him out number 5. But Huntsman
peace out,
looking
Emperor.
to collapse themselves. Through the middle have been mainly shut down,
Android
but
C.
looks like they're
Yeah,
going to continue to
that's
try to force it.
favorite
lots
pro
of
of all
to play
time,
for,
Nate
20
Shot.
seconds, as well as an easy swift rotation back to P1, pending you find those exits at the right time. Prada, I think, takes a little peek, but
Nate
might
just
not
knifed
fully
somebody,
commit
and then he
just
got a
yet. Waits for
second,
the
and then
regen,
Brack
waits
just got
for his
2.
teammates, but
Oh.
Huntsman
And now Nate's gotta
looking
go for a
just
team
about
wipe.
hold on up until Nate breaks through. 3 in a row for him, as he'll make the last remaining second. Scrappy will
This
go
is
back to P1.
actually a literal
Going
bang
into that
out.
P3,
I mean,
Nate
no
was
one's had more
9
than like a
and
20-point
14,
lead.
so
This is the
15
biggest
and
lead I think I've
17,
seen.
He's really turning it around, especially when you look at that reflect in the time that he's putting up for Bittersweet. Minute 44 in the hill. Realistically, the only places that Bittersweet are being beaten out on are their P2s and P4s. So clean up a few things, and Bittersweet have a chance to really walk away with it. Unfortunately, though, you're playing a Huntsman team that they are locking down the fundamentals every time we see them. So it's not going to be easy to win these rotations.
And Brack was getting a lot of time here at P1. He's almost got 2 minutes in the hill while his teammates go rogue in and around the hallways and set themselves up for some of these roaming plays. Brack finally dealt with on P1. Just a bit of scrap time to fight forward. Peel would love to try to collect it if
big
he's
player
able to.
from Renegade.
Meanwhile, he's got his sights set on the spawns.
Big
However,
player
he's
from
the
Renegade. He
only
did not
one
get
here.
spotted.
So he has got a lot of work to do, and he's only got
He
the
still
MPC
didn't
to
get
try to
spotted.
deal with.
Timing. Prada has no idea, and Renegade's going to win the fight in the back. 5 in a row. Brack finds 2.
Not really,
and
James.
It's only going to be
Not
Fellow on
really.
an island, so what kind of damage can the CEO do?
Oh!
Bad timing, but he got the knife
Oh!
out. Stops Brack cold in his tracks, and is this going to be enough time for the rest of Bittersweet to get here? Awakening, trying to get you set up, and I think he's done it.
It's all going to come
What
by
the
way of
hell?
the front. Deep spawns for Bittersweet. And critical gunfights required. Nate will be able to throw himself on the hill for
Oh my
a
gosh.
moment. Good shots, good tags. Just need the follow through to be there, and Prada's able to do it. So delivery will come through on just a few more of those kills. But you're going to have all the players now attacking from the front as Nate finds that last player in the back. So things will flip out. Still lots of time to play for. Huntsman going to give it one more look.
And looks like that look's going to be good enough to at least make it scrappy. Nate's 3 in a row. What a turnaround for the back half of this Hacienda, and he is surging with confidence in the Hasi. 3 in a row for Nate. You flip this lead, and you're looking to force this map 5. Prada racing over to P3. He's got some tags in, dancing around. Look at the chaos that he's bringing. Unfortunately, though, Huntsman will shut you down. 3 clean kills. Gets you set up. And
Nate
how does Nate
gets the
spawn back
spawn
here?
out while his
Now you
teammates
gotta
all
split with
spawn far.
numbers,
Now
and
the
Peel
spawns are
finds a
weird. Where are
second.
they about to spawn?
I think Renegade's
They're
probably
gonna spawn
just as
deep in the
surprised as
back.
us, as
Pinch is gonna
that
come
could very
through.
well dismantle
It should
the
be a
setup
break
for
here.
Huntsman as they just try to play their lives
Hello?
and contest as much time as possible before
How
the
did they not
reinforcements
break?
start to run
Yo,
through.
Bittersweet,
But
how did you
Huntsman
not
is still
break that
able to
hill?
make it work out for the
They're
most
4
part.
dead.
Felony,
Oh
the
my
only
gosh, how
one
did they not do
forward.
it?
He's gonna drop, and now it's all about the respawners getting involved. Back on the hard point. Huntsman might just get themselves the lead change. Still 20 seconds up for grabs around P4.
You can start to see the confidence here, but it looks a little chaotic. A lot of these POVs are very frantic, and the Huntsmen are getting ahead of themselves. Or sorry, Bittersweet
hold on.
are getting ahead
Peel,
of
big
themselves.
gunfights,
You
Peel,
need
big
this
gunfights.
rotation to pay off to
Gets the
P4.
first. Didn't see the
Huntsmen are gonna
second.
be
Gonna get
within
traded. Brack's
12
gonna hellstorm to try and
seconds of
secure
winning
this
game.
rotation.
Bittersweet need to turn
Might have
up
been a
here.
little
Brack
early,
looking to
maybe
solidify
on
the rotation with the
missile,
Hellstorm.
but
Yeah,
you
it's gonna be
guarantee the
info, but it
rotation and the
allows
info
Huntsman
where
to
they're
get
coming from.
here
I actually don't
first.
mind
Just
it.
need another 15 seconds.
And Awakening with
you
2.
got this series on
It's looking like
lock.
the end of the
Kills are
day,
coming
man. It's
through
looking
for
like Huntsman
Awakening.
versus
It's now
Cabal,
gonna be a
losers
play
final
through the
tomorrow,
middle.
chat.
Peel seeing if he can get something done over the top here. Shots
And that's
come
gonna do
through,
it.
But Brack's gonna deny you another entry. One more chance to slide through to
GG,
find the break,
Huntsman
and Brack
advance.
ends it on the 8th spree. It
Huntsman
says,
stay
"Goodbye,
alive and they advance."
Bittersweet." Closes it out with the 3-1 victory, and they will advance to the losers final.
And hello, top 3. And yet another stage of the elite. Change things out. A roster swap for
Braken's on an 8.
And you're still on the campaign to make it back to a grand final. Brack here calls game. 8 spree to put it away. And Huntsman, they locked in towards the end of that Hacienda. What a change of pace on that P3. And you saw it for a second, man.
Move on.
Watching the POVs from a lot of those players for Bittersweet, it looked like they were panicking. I mean, frantic chows, dancing around, rushing to get their kills, rushing to get their trades. And I think the Huntsman, that's where you see a lot of this experience pay off, because they were happy to sit post up with their irons and shut down a lot of those quick plays. I mean, Bittersweet crumbled at the finish line.
Go work out everybody on Huntsman. And Huntsman, everyone did their job.
Will punish you for that. So top 3's locked in, and Huntsman, what a turnaround from what we saw last week to build themselves back up.
Yes, what a turnaround indeed.
Okay, so then chat, that's going to set up for... That is going to set up for tomorrow. Tomorrow we got 4 games, right? Because you got both regions. You're going to have Omit EU taking on Exceptional. That's Linz & Co. in losers. The winner of that will play the Project 7 team in grands. It's a best of 7 grand final. And then NA will kick off. I'm in Central Time, so that's why the times are there. Central Time. So it'll be 7 Eastern. Cabal will play Huntsman. And then the winner will play Telluride Bush. That's what we got. So tomorrow I'm going to be live for all of it, chat. I'm going to be live for the entire thing. So we'll put in a nice shift tomorrow, seeing who wins these elites. Hopefully some good games. I mean, hopefully some good games. Hopefully not too quick, so there's like a big gap in between the 2 regions. That's the worst part, is when there's like an hour gap between the regions. But we're going to see, man. Shout out to all the teams that are still here, man. We'll see if hopefully Omit can win an EU. And I don't know, maybe Huntsman, maybe Cabal cause an upset, or do Bush get another one, man? Or do Bush get another one? We're going to see, though. It is going to be a fun time tomorrow. Again, this elite doesn't mean anything. It's not like you qualify for any event because of it. You just get pro points and you get some money. That's it. And you go into the event next weekend feeling good, I guess, right? Feeling like you're the best team in your region. So, yeah, 4 games tomorrow, chat. 2 best of 7 grands. I'll be here, man. But I'm going to go eat some fucking pizza, bro. I'm going to go eat some pizza. I'm going to go watch Uzbekistan versus Colombia. And then I'm going to get to sleep so we can get after it tomorrow, chat. Appreciate y'all, man, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more, hopefully. Let's go, chat. Peace out. Have a good rest of your night, man. Shout out to all the teams that made it. Tomorrow, Thursday, gonna be fun, man. Gonna be fun.